Cultivating mature positivity.
CMPRadio.net.
You silly, baby. You silly, baby. You know that? She keep talking about how you swap a dime out for a penny. Then she turn around and swap the LeBron out for a rookie.
What up, DC?
You can't talk that slick shit to me, baby. I be having these nightmares, though. I wake up shaking and shit. So I just hold my son. But when he ain't there, I just hold shorty. But shit, when she ain't there, shit get dark. Yeah. Dog, if it was up to me, you would've waited for me to say goodbye. I seen your mom and she held on to me. She strong as hell, but dog, I still see the pain in her eyes. Your son just turned 5. Yeah. Hey, I seen niggas post RIPs, pictures all on the T's. Never questioned how many of them was checking up on your seed. I mean, hey, who am I to say? I never count they pay. I only lose count when I count my days. AI shit, the braids was backwards. A nigga just hated practice. Streets crazy, straps on the body like straight jackets. You fucking deadbeat, I found the way, daddy. Seen so many people cross me, the cross on my face tatted. Fuck a role model, I'm a soul child. They wanna brag about who they friends met. My boy met God, what's realer than that? I ride by the street where he died. Tried to relive this shit like if he just Mom ain't get how I would act some days. One time I had explained how many people you can hit up that's from back the day. Well, I'm half your age and half of us already passed away. Can't imagine pain, you had no class reunion, sad to say. I could've been making the average pace and fuck that, bitch, I'm a grown man. Never been one to hold hands, unless we was slow dance, We been in top 3, they ain't give rappers no chance. She twerk on me, ladder in my pocket, that's her pole dance. Questioning how I think, but am I wrong? You go to 10 weddings in 1 year, you'll start thinking about having your own. So imagine back-to-back funerals for so long, you'll start thinking about what happened if you was going honestly.
Can't go back to the old me. I dropped a tear from my woody. My nigga died with the chopper like Kobe. Commandeered to some Jodeci, Off-white belt looking like caution tape. Praying that the lawyers do some magic, Penny Hardaway. Whole hood shift with certain niggas died. Ops buried next to you, we step over, I'm Allen I. Don't ask me why I'm teary-eyed. Nigga, you should be here, see his son when he go to prom. Thinking I should tear these niggas up while I load this 9. I'm just trying to beat the odds. Nightmares is in my palm. Felt so real, I left a nigga holy. Got him close for God. Different vibe, my niggas in the mountains. I'ma take the ride, he did 11. Fucking with that white girl, Della Dine. Beam green like that close friend shit. Birdie mama still doing hair, that mean you still could get your wig split. Shuddy, I be killing it, her grandma thinks she innocent.
I'm just trying to get a peace of mind. Make money, increase the grind. Just know that I'm good as long as I know that all of my people fine. You can never compete with time. Tell America cease to fire. Just cause I'm black.
Damn, man. CMPRadio.net, man. This the morning meeting. It's family. It's family orientated today. We got Doc Henny in the building. We got Miss Mary Jackson in the building. We got Gio in the building. And look at Nav all over there by herself. Look at her, y'all. Yeah, look at Nav by herself. I'm in the bed. Let's get everybody on the goddamn screen. Look at that shit. All right. Y'all can't see it yet. It ain't pop up yet.
It's all right.
When it pops up, you won't be surprised.
Shout out to the Velvet Do-Rag.
Shout out to the
Velvet Do-Rag.
The Velvet Do-Rag.
Yeah.
Both you and Nav got on your do-rags this morning.
I don't got no damn do-rag.
That is a do-rag. It's okay.
You know what? I'm sick of you.
So is that not equivalent to the bonnet, like with his do-rag on?
It is.
And you out the house,
For man, it
is.
became a fashion statement to have, once he curl it up inside, it's not the
He don't got it curled up.
It's not curled up. It's just like pulled up on his joint, like.
Yeah. Nav called me at 9. She was like, Doc Henny, make sure you wear your do-rag today because I'm wearing mine.
Make sure you wear your do-rag.
Yeah, she wanted to be coordinated, y'all. You see she got black tea on too. She wanted to be like me, but it's all right.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Now, if you got all your stuff for your announcements back there, why not?
I don't.
Why not? You set yourself back there.
It's not on the table. Oh, Gio got it.
Don't hand her the vaccination stuff. That was last.
I gotta sit in the back because I want to punish you.
No, you put yourself back there.
Yes. So the morning announcements go as follow.
Dante,
I gotta
not
stop.
today.
I can't, cause
Not
so the morning announcements. Listen, this Saturday it's All Love R&B Party, September the 18th, 9 to 2, 515 Avenue of the States. Listen, DJ Darrell.
DJ Jabri.
DJ
Jabri.
Don't disrespect his name like that.
DJ, I mean,
Hey,
it was
listen,
disrespected
that's-
all over Facebook.
That's what it's
DJ,
all
they
over
was-
Facebook.
the question was, who is DJ Jabri? We never heard of him.
Right.
Wow.
So, well, DJ Darrell and the It's All Love R&B party. If you've never been at the R&B party, you don't want to miss this one because grown folks definitely party different.
Right. CMP got their
Y'all
own
still have that
section.
shaker
I was about to
section?
say, I was
Yeah,
not
we got
gonna
our
bring up
shaker
this shit.
section.
Y'all got y'all rope? Y'all red rope?
Yeah, I gotta call Deshar and say we can use his rope that he had at the. Is that his rope?
You going live?
I think that's
we
the
going
decorator
live?
rope.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can over there in the section.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
CMP shaker section.
I'm CMP shakers.
I'm coming.
CMP shakers.
I'm gonna be there because I'm
Yeah.
here with my mom, and I make sure she
go
stay away
live?
from that corner with y'all, cause
No, we not. Listen, I'm just gonna have my bottles of champagne. You feel me? Already got my 3 bottles of champagne, my ice.
is
you
bring
feel
your
me?
own bottle.
And my cups. I don't know what it is, but I'm
I
bringing
always
my
got the
own
woo in
shit.
the car and with
bringing
my
my
cups
own.
and
I'm not
stuff. So
drinking
She
no
definitely
I
always got the
Gio
woo
seen
in the
it when I
car.
always
Keep
got
the woo juice.
I got 3 of them in the car now, the big ones though.
Got the apple flavored. Only got.
I got apple, peach, and pineapple.
Stop
It's
it.
a real
In the
life
car right
distillery.
now?
It's a distillery, bro.
It's a real live.
It's a
distillery.
real live
I got my
distillery
cousins
rolling
who
around,
Definitely
bro.
got one of
Yo.
those joints. That's definitely a cardboard.
I don't care.
car
Nobody can
bar.
ride with me because I got merchandise and woo juice and
Yeah, that's a
that's
distillery.
my office.
Is anybody else hearing Serene music?
Yeah,
Yes.
turn around.
I was
hit
about to say,
that
I thought the
button. Hit
funeral
that button
wasn't
on
until
that phone.
11.
See that phone right there in front of you? Wipe it up. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
I was like, the
I thought
service
we
is
was
started
already
already.
on our way to the funeral. It's a processional.
Nobody called. You said who phone is that?
Yeah.
That's my phone.
Oh, you balling. It's a lot of tech in here, y'all. Just want to put that out there.
It is definitely a lot of stuff going on.
Don't say nothing.
So then we got the golf tournament for the Chester Boys and Girls Club. I'm sorry, I said it backwards. The Boys and Girls Club of Chester are hosting a golf tournament at Deerfield Golf Park on Monday, March the 27th from 10:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. 507 Thompson Station, Newark, Delaware, 19711. Individual tickets. This is the part. Here we go.
I was say, why y'all hesitate when you say that part?
Individual tickets, $175, $700 for a foursome.
Yes.
Includes 18 holes.
Oh my God.
valet
18
bag
different
service,
holes
Holes.
for
lunch and dinner and
$700.
cocktail hour.
Drinks,
They
cocktails,
didn't think, oh,
Can't
Lunch.
beat that.
700.
Wait, what? Never mind.
You get
Never mind.
18 different holes.
18.
A foursome. You get a foursome
We
for
get a four- we get a
700.
foursome and
18 different holes
Wow.
for 700.
Wow.
So
Cocktails
So
and
somebody,
food.
Can I-
somebody
can I-
called and asked me this
Can,
question.
how you sign up? You know they call me Tiger Doc Woods.
Tiger Doc.
Yeah.
Tiger Dot Wood?
Tiger Doc Woods. Yeah. I've been around. I've
Tiger
been around.
Doc Wood.
Sponsorship packages started at $300. Sponsorship opportunity, course tickets, golf carts, ads, dining sponsorship, swag bag promotion, advertisement of course T signs, email blast, social media, logo placements, event page ads, custom banner display, and on site. And it's all on site year round at the Chester Boys and Girls Club.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
I wanna
everybody
play-
see
I'm
that.
gonna
Let's
see if I
start
can
at
play some
$300.
golf. I've never golfed before.
You
It
never
says
golfed
more,
before?
more walking. That's what it is. It's like
It's a lot of walking?
It's a lot of walking.
That's
It's
a lot
so
of
quiet.
riding.
It's not a.
Because you only hit the
aggressive
ball
sport.
once, then you walk to where you hit the ball, then you hit the ball again.
I'm riding.
Pause.
Riding, yes, that's what I'm talking
Yes.
about. Yes.
Riding from
Morning
hole
off
to
right.
hole.
Oh, from hole to hole.
Start the morning off right.
Yes.
Start the morning
Let's
off
go.
right.
Let's go.
It's,
I
oh
cannot.
my God.
Gonna ride it. Hold
Give me the
on.
card.
Don't bullshit
Give
me.
me the
Yeah.
card. Hey, Drew, how are you?
Don't bullshit
So that's
me.
it for the morning announcement.
Drew Free. What's up, my brother?
Hey, yo.
If you would like any of your events announced here at cmpradio.net on the morning meeting, contact at info@cmpradio.net.
Yes.
That is the email address. You will send exactly what you want, how you want it, and there's a small fee. The Cash App is CMPENT, right?
Yes.
CMPENT.
Yeah, CMPENT.
You know, get with us. We here.
Yeah.
We let people know what's going on
Right. For a small fee.
for a small fee.
Right. I'm not trying to charge somebody up.
Not a lot.
Right.
It don't cost much.
How many people have told me to go up on my prices?
Me. I'll be number one. You're not charging enough.
And a motherfucker be like, nah, I'm good. You ain't gonna do this for free. You don't know who I am.
Nah, I'm not. You can do it though.
Is that the problem in this community? Is the ego and what you're not willing to do to get the
It's
things
the
that you want?
who they think they are.
But if
They
you're
look
that
in the
person,
mirror.
then you don't need to be promoted by CMP because
Right.
you should be able to put yourself on.
Put that shit
Yeah.
out there.
Period.
So if you that
Simple
whole
shit,
if you
right.
that whole bull, yeah, I
you don't need
agree with
CMP.
that.
I think even if you feel like you are that whole boy, you still should
Use every resource
use
that
every
you got.
resource you can to get the thing that you want. Because if you
And
throw
pay
an
like you
awesome
weigh.
party, it could be awesome in there.
Awesome and nerd.
Awesome in there.
Awesome nerd.
Awesome
like
in
that.
there. If you,
I don't really think that's a word.
that's a
It's
CMP
not how you
word.
say it.
It's awesome in there. Today, it's a CMP word.
Yesterday's
Yesterday's
price.
price
It's
is
not
not
today's price.
Right.
Yeah. Shout out to Ja.
Awesome and nerd.
Yeah,
I didn't
that
see
was
that.
different.
I didn't
That
see
was
that
a
joint
waste.
last
I'm
night.
glad I caught the end because
Awesome in there is definitely a word.
That
That's
was
the new
different.
I wasn't mad that he spent the bag on them bags though, but
Who?
Fat Joe.
Oh, Fat Joe.
He didn't give all the females
Ja Rule.
bags.
No,
though.
he gave Ashanti and Remy a bag.
And then he told the other two bitches they was dirty bitches.
He told them they was skinny.
He said my bitches is rich bitches.
Y'all
You need
bitches
to, you
is
need
hungry.
To, you need to
That's
feed
sad.
them. That's what he
We
told
rich over
them.
here.
He said-
He didn't say that.
He did. He said you need to feed them. They did look
Fat
bad.
Joe, they said he was talking heavy last night.
They
He
did.
was.
But he got cooked. So it's
definitely
all right.
did.
Well, he only got 2 songs, and Ja definitely said that Remy had to come out to save him. Remy, you
did.
gotta come out here and save your brother.
It was very.
He's losing.
It was very entertaining.
And then
though.
bringing Nelly out and having
Did
Ashanti.
he use
on
Big
this
Pun's
one.
music?
Just one.
Huh?
He used one of Big Pun's song.
Yeah, just one.
They said on Power 99 though, like it's best for you not to bring Curtis. Ja Rule said, "Don't bring Curtis. It's not going to end well."
Who said that?
Because Fat Joe said they said Fat Joe was going to bring 50, and they said, and when they announced it yesterday, they was like, Ja Rule said it is not in your best interest for Curtis to show up. I mean, they got real beef. Why would you do that?
They got real beef?
They got real.
Nah, he was
Wait,
saying it.
is
He
Ja
was
Rule
saying
a
it.
gangster?
He was saying it like he called him out first. He wanted 50 to do the verses first.
Yeah.
50 turned it down.
It's
Right.
not.
So he said
'Cause
you
50
can't
got too
bring
much
him
going
out
on here,
if
right?
he
He
ducked
it's
me.
not- he wouldn't come.
Yeah,
right.
he ducked me. He ducked me head up, so you can't bring him out.
But the question for me is, what was Ja Rule gonna do up against 50 though?
Huh?
What was he gonna do up against 50? I'm being honest. 50
he
first
Ja Rule.
mixtape that he dropped is a banger all the way from start to finish.
He just showed you what he was going to do last
What?
night.
I don't even know
got 50.
half his music.
You don't know half
That's
of Ja
your-
Rule's
that-
music? Well, check this out.
Well, you
Half,
know I'm not a music person.
half
Yeah,
of
that's
Ja
your problem.
Rule's
You don't-
music is 50's music.
That's
Because
crazy.
50 killed him and then took his whole style.
Man,
For real? You
man,
think so?
All that singing
had,
Ja Rule was doing
Ja Rule
throughout
had
the
about
joint.
15 hits
Right.
back to back to back to back
Right.
before
Ja
50
got-
killed
Ja
him.
got
You was in the
a lot
street.
of
I'm
timeless
talking
music.
about
Right.
back
Pain
to
is
back
Love?
to back to
I don't
back.
know none of that.
Vinny Vetti Vici.
Back to
Nigga.
back to back.
That's all I used to rock.
Now y'all done had me go home one day
He
and
was
listen
making
to
all the songs.
whoever the last person I did.
When I was skinny, they used to tell me I
was
look
very
like Ja Rule.
confused.
He was making all
Well,
the
what I
songs
do
with
without
the
my
chicks.
baby?
He looked like the
It's
turtle
definitely-
off of,
It would have been a way better
What?
verse if it
he
50
looked like
showed up.
he looked like the turtle.
think so,
I didn't
Doc?
say you.
Yeah,
would've
yeah.
had
Fat
to.
Joe
He
never
on
had a
Nickelodeon.
chance.
He ain't have a chance when they
Yeah,
announced it.
He never had a chance.
When they said Fat, it was over. Like, who? Anybody with the name Fat can't go up against Ja, man. Like, Fat who?
Fat cat.
Who? Like, as soon as they said Fat, I said, what?
I'm still high off the locks.
And so was a lot of
That
people, so
was
you
the
couldn't
best
change the
versus out.
energy. Yeah, and
And
then
that
y'all
raised
was
the
a
bar.
live
That
concert.
definitely raised the
Oh,
bar.
I was
Nah,
there.
And he
But-
brought Jada Kiss out, right?
But Ja Rule is
I said it raised the
is a
bar.
performer though. Like he
It's the-
performed.
That's what he
last
do.
night.
Right,
He
that's what he
performed
do.
last night. Like that's what he did. Like he
Fat
controlled
Joe out
the
there
crowd.
walking
Shirt
around.
off, I
And,
was stuck.
come on, man. Get out of here, man.
Fat Joe took his shirt off?
No.
No, I'm talking about he
Oh
just
yeah, so
walking
we gonna say
around.
Ja Rule done took his shirt off. It was-
Boy, I was like, I thought you was going to bed. I was like, not now.
Not-
You got it on the TV. I was like,
Oh wow.
Ja Rule with his shirt off is it.
Listen, I didn't watch the verses. Facebook told me everything that I needed to
It
know
would've
about
went
the
First of all,
verses.
she never knew about the verses, even when I told her
I
about
sure
Eve
did
and
not.
Trina.
I
She's so
said-
disrespectful. man. She was
Tryna
like,
tell you-
we in the
tryna
group
tell
chats,
you,
we in group
Drew.
chats every day.
Real
She's
rap.
The
like,
verses
what?
tonight. Where? What is that?
Grow
So
up, son.
disrespectful. I'm so sorry. Well, the best verses that I seen so far was Jada against the Bulls.
Yeah, he said he
Jada
looked
against
like
the
a-
Bulls.
Jada against the Bulls. Like at the end of the day, you didn't even know their name.
And he
after
bought
that.
Jada out last night, though, right? Fat Joe.
Then he bought Jada out, right?
Did he bring Kiss out?
They,
Yeah.
so they finished the song with a song that all three of them have
New York,
together,
yeah.
New York.
That New York.
I
joint,
got 100 clips. I'm from
What?
New York.
which is Ja Rule. Like he got bangers.
He got
Like,
listen.
He got.
You gonna say which is Ja Rule? I'm
That's his
still
song.
not gonna
He
know that
got
music.
bangers. How you don't know
Think
about
Ja
him and
Rule
J
that
Lo?
bull.
Here we go.
And
Ja Rule and
Ashanti.
J Lo. J Roll and
And Lil
Ashanti.
Mo.
we
Yeah.
go.
I know.
What's the other
him
girl,
and
Vita?
Ashanti
Yeah.
called
He
song.
was-
Vita outfit was horrible last night. Just
They
ain't-
lit
I ain't
Vita
even
up
sure.
in the comments.
for the record,
Ashanti bought it, though.
I
I
don't know
said,
what
oh,
Vita had
God.
on
sure.
last night. She
Oh,
made
she
the
Never
she
back.
worked. She worked out hard knowing
Yeah.
Nelly was gonna be there.
Absolutely.
Nah, but
So
she
what he was
been,
beating
she
on
been
her?
looking good though.
That's true.
She ain't fell off. She's
she's
She
really
fell
Yeah,
off.
yeah, Drew.
Ooh,
Like
she
50,
heavy.
50 marketing
I
was
mean,
just
y'all
better
don't think
than
she fell
Ja.
off after Keisha Cole's killed her, even though Keisha was acting like Frankie.
Keisha was acting. Yeah,
She was
I hated
acting
that
like
versus
Frankie.
her. I
She
said
had all
must
the
was going
bangers
through
and was
something.
she had to be.
She was
Her-
going
her-
through- she was carrying it.
Some
like
her and somebody
heavy.
was arguing. They ain't bring the.
She was lit. Like
They
sis,
her
put the cup
outfit was
down.
messed up. She had a bad day.
Yeah.
She showed it right there.
Yeah, she was
Who had a
carrying
bad
it.
day?
Emotionally
Keisha
unstable.
Coles when her and Ashanti did
Keisha
their
Cole when she
verses.
was in the closet.
In the closet.
Didn't
Oh
they say
yeah, when
Keisha
they was in
Cole?
that small ass space, she was like, I ain't got much room to move.
Bad John. So what we
What
talking
is
about
the
today?
Supreme music? Oh, they getting us ready for the funeral, y'all.
It's not till 11. What is
The
happening?
funeral start. You know the hymn.
you don't know about Ja Rule. Stop playing.
I can't even hear it.
My man said you get bodied by a singing nigga.
My voice raspy this morning. I'm sorry.
What would I be without
Hit the
you?
button, bro. We going to the funeral. Turn around, hit the button. Oh, you gonna have to do that every 15 minutes.
The pianist play while everybody.
The organist.
Yeah, there you go, Doc. There you go.
Yeah, we good,
We
y'all.
good. We good.
You planned it and she don't have. She can't even hear it.
Well, that's her fault. Nobody told her to sit back there.
Yeah, she'll be alright.
So what we talking about, man? What's going on in the community? What's going on?
So today, I forgot the one announcement. If you guys would like to partake at 11 a.m. this morning, we will have a moment of silence for Mr. PUA himself.
Damn.
Today's funeral services will be held at St. Luke's Christian Community Church.
I wrote my eulogy.
The pastor and eulogist is Kenneth Picasso Hunt.
Oh
I
man.
personally didn't know him.
Who is Mr. PUA?
Mr.
I don't like this.
Pandemic Unemployment.
I don't like this.
What are we talking about?
I don't like this.
I don't like this at all.
Yeah, I don't like this. I'm not even gonna hold it.
What's going on?
I do not like this.
PUA passed away last week, right?
PUA
On the
passed
4th.
away the 4th.
The 4th of
Wow.
September.
Funeral
I
services
don't-
is
I
today.
remember seeing all the,
I
the
don't
posts
like
about
this.
it.
Yes, today is his funeral. God rest his soul.
Wow. 10 days later. All right.
I don't like this. Black people
Let me,
shit.
you know what? Let me not say that because
got
you
it.
know,
Your funeral next
Jesus
month.
was resurrected, so he may resurface. I'm not sure, but as of right now, PUA services is held today at 11 a.m. at St. Luke's Christian Community Church. Again, the pastor and eulogist is Kenneth Picasso Hunt,
Wow.
I don't like this at
Wow.
all.
Wow.
and we'll have a moment of silence at 11 a.m. for the big fella.
I don't like this.
You don't like the PUA?
Are you hurt by it?
I'm sorry. I wasn't a recipient of PUA,
Me
so
either. That's why I'm like,
I don't
didn't know
really
the dude
care.
Directly. I think
PUA was there for a lot of people,
He was
man.
there for a
was,
lot of
it was.
people.
You feel
I
me?
like this.
Like at
a
your
lot of
darkest
people,
times.
you know, became
Rest in peace to a
they
real
started
one.
businesses off.
See, I'm
like,
starting to-
he encouraged people and he gave out money.
I'm sorry,
like
but a
it.
lot of them businesses ain't thriving right now, so people ain't do what they was supposed to do.
Some did though.
I don't like
Some
but
did.
a lot of them didn't.
So, but the ones that did though,
Now we
I
got to talk
respect them.
about the majority, and if a lot of them didn't, then a lot.
We
of
don't
them
know
didn't.
what a lot of them did.
Nah,
We know a lot
no,
of them.
we
didn't.
know.
We
Nah,
know.
I know
Oh,
some
nah,
people.
now
I
you
know
know.
some people that made it work for me.
I know a lot
You know
of people.
some people.
I know
I
people
know,
that made
like
it work too.
if I know 50 people that got it, I know 40 of them got a thriving business right now. So that's most for me.
Okay.
And that's real. Like, and they literally did a lot with him. And I mean, I was kind of proud of.
like
They
it.
ain't on the eviction
Even
list.
dead people.
They was definitely there for dead people.
Especially for dead people.
Man, they sent me an envelope. They sent me a screenshot of a picture. It said, "Pay to the order of Calvin Williams." I snapped the fuck out. I snapped so bad. I said, hold up, wait, what is this? They like, it's a PUA check in your pop name. I'm like, it got to be another Calvin Williams. It's not him. He's dead. We gonna rectify this right now.
Scammers had they way.
Man,
I'll tell you
listen,
that.
did they?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
Did they?
Open up the doors. The floodgates are open.
The prisons PUA pension fund.
Hold on. Now, they are United States citizens, and they were
Unemployed.
They were unemployed.
So
and
it's legal.
It was legal.
I'm sad.
Literally, they sued PUA and the federal government to be able to get that money. So I don't want my prisoners to be out there worried. You were allowed to do that.
So you got the prison PUA pension fund. You got
Oh, Dante the Geek.
Oh, Dante definitely sent it to me. He sent me the picture with my dad name on the envelope. I went right to the babe crib. Let me get that.
Wow.
No. We're not playing like that. Like, I don't even understand how everybody that passed away in 2020 definitely got a PUA check.
That's hard.
That's no BS. But I didn't know it was so easy to get you to obtain a social security number and birth.
You know what was crazy though? Because I was getting real unemployment, and they told me I had to verify who I was because somebody tried to do a PUA in my name. So I had to go send them IDs and stuff like that. I was like, y'all let somebody do some shit on the internet without any of that. But I got to prove who I am.
It wasn't nobody in the
Just
office.
to release my regular money because I didn't do a PUA. They showed me how much money was spending at. It was somebody in Philly did it. But I was just like, no, my regular unemployment was fine.
Yeah,
but
for $25,
like,
I can get your social security number and birthday.
that's hard.
Smooth, easy. And all your last known addresses and everything to prove that I'm you.
Nah, if you're giving up too much tape.
Say that again.
Just the police department. Yeah. No Dante about to say
Tapped
that.
in.
Oh yeah, you know you're gonna say that. Right. Chester's Fraud Division.
Why don't you like it? You keep stressing that you don't like it.
What, he don't like the funeral service?
I've never been happy when people I like die. What's the joyous occasion when somebody you like die? How's that joyous? I'm sad.
The free money is gone.
Yeah, that was a joyous occasion, man. This is a good brother, man. That we lost, man.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
making a
why
joke about this.
they said
I'm sad.
the funeral expected. They said that people had already started to arrive at the funeral services
Is
this
St.
morning
Luke's
at
big
8:30. At St. Luke's, no, I don't think so. But you know, they got the overflow hall, and then people been standing outside. But they said the viewing line. The viewing started yesterday. The viewing line was long.
What are you viewing?
Huh?
The cards,
What's
the
there?
Relia card.
The card.
Yeah.
They got a memorial
picture of.
yeah. So
okay.
You got the videos playing, the
Yeah.
slideshow.
Oh, right.
Some people
different
posted them already on
with
their
cars,
pages.
and then there are Henny bottles and there are Bel Air bottles and
their
stuff.
Teslas
I
that
seen
they
one
had.
picture. The boy was like this. Thank you, PUA. I appreciate all you did for me. Everything. Like.
Well, listen. If anybody's out there selling their PS5, their Gucci belts, Louis belts, I'm buying it. Right, pennies on the dollar.
Wow.
I ain't buying nothing.
I'm buying all of it, especially the PS5.
Nah, Drew. That's lightweight. That's lightweight, Drew. But no. To protect the people don't want to pay to protect their information. So them smart locks on your social security number and birthday is very important. They're very important because I'm dead serious when I say for $25 you can get anybody's social security number on birthday that you want.
Oh sure.
So, but it's very
$25
important.
per person.
Per person, $25 a person.
Wow.
So just think during the
4
PUA
Xboxes on
situation,
the market.
I don't
fuck with Xbox.
If I gave you $25 and gave it to you for 4 people, at that time PUA was giving out 20 bands a piece. So I'm just saying.
Damn.
I seen 4 Xboxes on the market.
That's bad.
Yeah.
I need PlayStation 5, bro. I don't need Xboxes on the market. PlayStation 5.
It's all the same.
Definitely ain't the same.
It is.
It's definitely
Listen,
not
they
the
getting
same.
rid of this
Definitely
stuff
not
now.
It's definitely
Why
not
get
the
rid
same.
of it?
Definitely
If you was
They are
making the
not.
best of it, if you were making the best
They're
of it, then you
particular.
should honestly not have to get rid of any of this stuff.
What do you mean making a bet? Hard times come quick, especially if you was just counting on relief. And now
It told
don't have
you
no
it was
relief.
ending. It told you that.
How many people have been warned that things are going to
assassination was
end and be
coming.
mad when it ends?
It told you the assassination was coming.
People
on
got
the 4th.
people
They
got
was
people got
assassinating
bills
PUA.
too. You know what I mean?
Say again.
People got bills.
Yeah. So at the end, when they say if they gave you a scheduled date of something ending, that means that you should have started something before the end date to accommodate
yourself.
what has to come next.
Yeah, I don't want them for $750 though. I want them for $500 or less
Good morning, Leslie.
with a real PS5 in the box. I need to pull the box out, hook it up to a TV. Remember you used to buy shit off the street. You had the TV in the car.
Yeah,
you'd be
yeah.
able to work it, check it
Make
out.
sure
See,
it
that's when
work.
you know you was out there hustling.
But when you bought those that fell off the back of the truck and you tried to get them connected, you know they was like, these wasn't scanned. This is actually stolen.
Yeah.
Ask me how I know.
Yeah. So it went through that. Yeah.
Hard. My son was like
With
that.
the PS5?
Why can't
Yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't put them online.
So
You couldn't play them online.
You can only buy the physical
You
disc.
can only
physical
just,
disc.
yeah.
You can't
So
hook it online.
You
You
know
hook it
Christmas
online,
was
they
whatever
scan it.
day, and then he was able to play all weekend. But by that Monday, when things
Shut
settled,
that down.
he kept calling them, and the one guy just finally was like, "I ain't gonna lie, it's stolen." I
Yeah.
said to my husband, I said, "You need to call whoever you." I was like, "Why would you do that? You should have known that they gonna scan all them joints in all the stores. So whoever sold them, that barcode didn't come through. They registered that.
That was
they
like
know
that-
that was gonna happen. Like, why would y'all plan? Why would
That's how you
do
know
that?
technology has gotten advanced.
Yeah, it,
I mean,
it
that
definitely
makes
done
total sense,
changed.
though.
Just like with the iPhones when they did the looting, the iPhones were saying you got to return me back to the store. Like what?
Take me back.
Get back, homie. I ain't doing
Please return
nothing.
back.
Nah,
to,
they was literally saying that.
It was
That's what I
saying
heard.
please
Yeah, they said the
return
thing came
to
and returned to-
T-Mobile,
yep.
AT&T,
CMP
wherever they
shakers
got
was
their wherever they got their wherever they stole the iPhones from, it was asking you to return them back, or to Apple. It was telling you it's nothing you can do with these new devices.
it's not
So
gonna
even
work
with
for
like the PlayStations, like if you tried to buy one before it was supposed to be logged into the system, you know how stores would sell them early. So a Walmart in Delaware sold all of theirs before they logged into the Walmart system. So you know when they come off the truck, they just selling them. Y'all didn't scan. They didn't scan them
scan
in
them,
and put them into the system the proper way. So guess what didn't work?
I just
None of their
can't-
PS5.
You gotta return me back
I
to
can't,
the
but
store.
I can't believe the phone said that. I
The
just
phone
can't.
did.
Technology.
So they
The
stole it from the
iPhones?
Apple store.
The apples,
Like, take
the
me
apples
back.
was sending the
Yeah,
messages.
Yeah, them iPhones ain't it, man.
Apple ain't
They
playing.
not it, bro.
I'm
I've
not
been
a fan.
telling y'all, they
Yo,
not it.
They
Yo,
low-key
you
stickers
a
anyway.
computer user?
Man, I'm a Galaxy boy, man.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm
My
saying?
man out here walking around with a full PC.
Who? Nah, my joint the same size as yours. This
Look-
case.
Anybody
So-
with a Galaxy is a full PC.
So check it out.
man.
Apple.
This a full
I
machine.
have both. I have a Galaxy.
You don't
and
use
I
your
have
Apple.
an
You don't
iPhone.
get to claim Apple. You don't fool with Apple. You
I
just got
don't.
it just to have
My
it.
Galaxy
Yeah, them
does
joints
10 times
turkey.
more things than
Yeah,
my
them Apple
iPhone
joints
does,
turkey.
and it don't tell on me.
So
And
this is
don't
what's
tell
going on with Apple right now. They're using your pictures. They're going through your pictures. They're asking
yeah.
if they can go through your pictures and find like child pornography and drugs and different things like that. They sending that shit straight to the police.
Yeah.
Snitches.
Right.
Why?
So if you're taking pictures of your drugs, man, do it with a Samsung.
Apple, man.
I'm just saying.
Don't do it
The
with
only
Apple.
reason why everybody wanted iPhone is because they said they can't they can't get into it once it's locked.
Full desktop in his pocket, for real.
I don't even know what that means. My phone the same size as his phone.
But
It be the hate. Don't even
Yeah.
hate on that.
Oh, and it's better.
always been that.
It's the
It's
same
always
size
been
and it's
hate.
better. It got
You
a
ain't see
better
that video
camera.
he took when I did the model on joint?
It got a
He
better.
missed
It got
nothing.
a better camera. Everything. Like it's better than them joints.
Right. But that's the thing. We ain't competing.
No.
So whether
He
it's
said,
better
Doc,
or not,
can you send
I
a
know I'm
message
not.
to your iPhone if somebody steal it if you don't think they can control it?
I know one thing that can't happen is we run this station without Apple products. It ain't a Samsung camera in this joint doing anything. So that just goes to show you right there, it works.
And that,
'Cause
and
it's
what it's
iPad,
used
iPhone, iPad.
I'm glad
Okay.
we're not doing nothing illegal up here.
Okay.
Even if we
We'll
was
take
doing
the
something illegal,
iProducts.
what would happen?
Huh?
okay, so
What
if
would
they,
happen?
so
if we was doing something
so
illegal.
realistically, you telling me that Apple can do all this shit and
Right.
Galaxy don't?
No.
Nah, these
No,
Jones,
it-
these
it
Jones,
can,
are,
I've never,
but-
these
I've never
Jones
seen
are.
it.
It's a
We mind our
it's a full blown computer.
Apple's
bro.
in a
It-
Apple's a closed system. This is an
doesn't.
open
That's the
system.
thing.
All right.
So would you
This is
rather
an
have?
Android open
Would you
system.
rather communicate on an open system
This is an
or a
open
closed
system. Apple's a closed system. That's why they control everything
iOS.
that go with it.
Right.
This is an open system. You
Anybody can do whatever.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want on there.
Right.
All right,
Right.
yeah.
Anybody.
All right, y'all keep thinking that.
Right.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. They
It's
got
a
they got
preference, guys.
laptops like you said.
It's a laptop.
It's all right.
I don't know.
Doc, you can send a message to your iPhone if somebody steal it if you don't think they can.
You can
take
send a
control
message to your
of
iPhone.
phone.
You can. You go on Where's My iPhone. You can send a message to him saying his phone was stolen. The same way Apple do. Apple controls the product. Apple sent out messages saying them phones wasn't working when they was looting.
To whatever phone. That's what I'm saying. It don't matter what you got. If they want to track you, they can track you. It don't matter what phone you got. Like it really don't.
That's just the bottom line.
Well, just know this: you're not opening my phone without my eyes being.
No viruses.
When you look at porno, no viruses. And I'm pouring bull. Pull that joint right up right now.
Yo, y'all shout out, man.
That's a different level of.
That's how I learned how to be by myself, man. Porn, man. Yes.
You gonna keep going with that narrative?
Huh? Why not?
Oh,
So we gonna talk about.
I just wanted to ask.
What's wrong with that narrative?
No, I just want to know. You keep
No,
saying
I mean, you asked
by
me a
himself,
question.
that he lived with his porn. It's not believable.
It's not believable. Why is it not believable?
Because it's not, bro.
Well, it's believable. It has no other choice but to be. Why is it not believable though?
Never mind. It's just not.
I need you to talk.
I mean, come on, bro. How?
Come on, how what?
How? So you just by yourself?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, perfect. Perfect.
You don't think so?
No.
By choice, though, right?
By choice, right?
No.
No, not by choice. Don't nobody want you?
I got 4 baby moms. I got 7 kids. You feel me?
Ladies
Let's
right
talk-
now,
let's talk
ladies
about
right now that's on his feed.
selling
P
you
got
that
P got the clean body. Y'all not feeling P right now?
No, they ain't feeling.
They feeling P,
They
man.
not feeling.
They feeling P.
So I asked
They
P,
are.
feeling
speaking of
P.
P,
And then he just put his glasses on purpose. Look.
No, P.
Come on.
No,
And he
P
has a nice
problem
smile.
is this is P problem. Chick walks up to him. Hey, how you doing?
Peep the
Start
scenario.
conversation. He gives him the whole bio. Listen, I got debt. I got 4 baby moms. None of them like me. My kids is my first priority.
Right.
I'm running a station.
Right.
I got a job. The bitch
need to
sitting
know
there
this
like,
up
damn,
front.
I only wanted to buy you a drink.
Right. Nah,
That sound like
That's
sound
why
like-
he ain't got nobody.
I'm good.
He shoots him down.
Shoot,
He
you
like,
got to.
nah, bro, shit's gonna be a headache.
he
Yeah.
he gave him a whole one night stand scenario.
Right.
And if he gave that to 10 of them, 4 of them is with it. So I'm not going out like that.
He
So I'm
gave
not
the
going.
10 of them.
4 of them is definitely
Yeah,
with it.
definitely with it. Fuck it, I'ma take it.
Yeah, come on.
I take it. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, one night only, perfect.
Right. One night only. Man.
That's how. Listen, I be like, bro, all she said was hi. He be like,
Nah, I know what she wanted. man.
nah, bro.
I know what she wanted.
He like, listen, you don't even understand. They be talking.
You
that
better stop
I
blocking
just
your
want
blessings,
one
my
night,
boy.
But then
You better
it be
stop blocking your blessings like that.
Man, listen.
I ain't blocking no blessings. If she want me,
Shit.
she can have me.
I'm just saying.
Look, none of them like me.
Everything from the beginning. I mean, I just said somebody gave me their whole bio. My name is, my age is,
Right.
I do this, I have this amount of kids. I'm like, is that sexy? Like, I'm not knowing where this going. I'm like, oh, that is so cute.
You can't say that I lied to you about anything. So I'm starting off
But you
with
had
the
to
truth
say all that in
from
the
the
first
beginning.
I mean, well, how is he supposed to do it?
Right.
How about hi, my name is,
Right.
what's yours? He said, hi, my name is,
Right.
I am such and such age.
Right.
I have 2 children.
Right.
They have 2 different moms.
Yeah.
I own this company.
He ready to
He
get
gave
married
me the
right
whole
now.
bio,
Yeah.
right? And I'm thinking, that is
I ain't
so
tryna-
cute.
They trying to get married right now.
I ain't trying to get married right now.
Like,
I
look,
know
I got
it's
a pastor
it's
outside.
about 2 years. We got about 2 years. I'm old. I ain't got time to be playing around for 4 or 5 years. I'll be 50 soon. That's too old to be getting married, bro.
Hey, bro.
Why? I see people that's getting married
Bro,
at 50.
love
I
ain't
have-
got no time frame.
I
my
got
boy.
about 10 more jumps off the
So
ceiling fan.
if you over
That's
50,
about-
you not gonna get married if the time is right?
No.
Shit.
No, I'm just gonna be by myself. Cause by 50, I'm gonna be too stubborn. I'm 41 right now. That's
You
9 years.
already
You
past
already
too
stubborn,
bro.
yeah, bro. You
You
got
past too
Damn.
stubborn.
They
You gotta-
said it, I was thinking.
you gotta lighten up a little
It's-
bit.
You
What
can't,
the
it's none
fuck?
of that.
Telling
You believe
block-
I'm too stubborn,
you
Gio?
blocking you
Gio
blocking
don't
your,
believe I'm
you
too
blocking your
stubborn.
blessings a little bit.
Gio is married and he's stubborn. Shanita just knows how to balance it out.
First off, I'm
Everybody
not
has a
stubborn.
stubborn.
So how do you think I'm stubborn?
See, look, first of all, I'm not stubborn.
I'm not.
I said I want to stay.
Gio, how long you been married?
She said, well, I made chicken, baby.
3
We had
years.
to compromise.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you, bro.
He a Leo though. They kind of just.
They kind of what?
What?
You a Leo?
Yes.
Yeah, my husband a Leo. He's stubborn as shit. Gio, I believe.
My
is
son's
stubborn.
a Leo. He's stubborn as shit.
Pierre is absolutely.
We
stubborn.
are not.
I'm trying to figure out how y'all figure I'm stubborn.
Because you are.
I'm
It's
stubborn.
kind
We
of
like
like
what we
your
like.
way. You kind of stand on it's your way or no
Hey,
way.
Tanya.
That's stubborn.
No.
I mean
It's
you have
not
no
my-
flexibility, no move.
That's
no
liking what you like.
negotiation.
Right.
No, that's stubborn.
No, that's liking what you like.
Okay, you can like it, but it's not always gonna be your way.
No, I mean, if
Definitely
that's
being
what I
too
like,
stubborn
you
right
know, I
now.
like it.
That's stubborn.
So
what I
everybody just
want.
gonna attack me.
That's
Call
what they
me
doing,
stubborn.
bro. That's
I'm
what they
saying
doing.
you are.
That's what
So
they
if I
doing,
was-
bro.
All right, so I'm stubborn. I'm gonna take.
It's
it.
all
I mean, it's okay.
take
We're
P,
gonna have
you
a
a
dating
Leo?
show
P,
for
P, you a
Pierre.
Leo?
We're gonna
I'm
find him a
Capricorn.
good, wholesome
I'm a
woman.
Capricorn.
Why you're a Leo? 'Cause
You gonna
seem
find
so
me a
offensive
what?
to that when I said something about
Say it
Leo.
I
again.
thought you was about to say
God can't be a
something.
Leo.
I am
I
a
said they're
Leo.
stubborn. I said it must be because he like kind of like in Leo's way. Like,
No, I thought you was about to say something offensive towards Leos. Being
they
stubborn,
stubborn.
They
it's
are
not really
stubborn.
offensive. But
okay,
we stubborn to an extent.
I agree.
It depends.
What,
on,
what extent is that? 100% stubborn?
No, it depends. It depends on what we talking about. Whether we gonna be
And
stubborn.
stuck
or
in
not.
your ways.
No, we not stuck in our ways.
I think Leslie might have been talking about P.
She was talking about P.
all right.
Absolutely stubborn.
I want to know like how
He the old head that you can't tell him nothing. Is that P?
I wouldn't say
Yeah.
that.
you believe that now that you can't
wouldn't
tell
say
me
that.
nothing.
Yeah.
How?
We can have a conversation. That
Right.
doesn't mean that you're gonna take the advice or.
I ain't never took your advice.
I don't know.
Who told him?
Well,
to
you
get-
know you don't believe
Who
that.
told P to get the baldy?
You know you don't believe that.
Who told me to get the ball?
Myself told me to get the ball.
And he said, "You might as well cut it off."
Right. I said, "Fuck it, we cutting it off." I was going
He
ball
came
in
in.
the back.
I said, "The fuck, Suge Knight is here." He gonna
Yeah.
say,
What's up, wife?
"We thought we had a special
Hey,
guest for
friend.
real." It's nothing wrong with being stubborn. It's nothing wrong with knowing what you want and how you want it, and that's totally understandable. But where does the compromise come
I'm
in?
about to say, but
with the
everything is about
stubbornness.
compromise at some point.
I mean, if you tried to compromise for 24 years of your life and ain't nobody else compromising, you like fucking ain't nobody compromising. So I'm gonna
You
just
just
be
had
this
the
way.
wrong people. That's it. People blame everybody for one person's
You gotta-
actions.
You gotta
that
change. You
can't
got.
be
You
that.
gotta change your energy.
Yeah, the people. It's the people that's around you. If those people didn't have
You hear this,
compromise,
Gio? This is crazy.
if
I ain't never seen Gio so quiet.
Man, I'm not getting in the middle of that. I'm not.
You gotta change your energy.
When
man.
the Mats went up here by herself, he
So
got
what did you
locked
ask me
in.
this morning when you saw
So
me?
that's what I was
Hey,
trying to
Miss
say.
Stockman. Right.
So I don't know if y'all know, but Pierre has color on his toes.
Right.
And I just said I never seen it before.
Right.
Like I remember when he had black, but now he has blue. And he was like, "What's wrong with
She
me?"
just petting my man.
why you just-
No, she asked me.
Nah, but why you saying
I mean,
like
I'm
that
I'll
though?
got my feet out.
Because I'm not trying to laugh, but you
Right.
making me laugh how you
Because
saying
it's-
it. Like,
I've-
stop.
So how am I not open, right? And I paint my toenail.
That has
How am I
nothing. That has
stu- how am I
nothing. That has
stubborn?
nothing to
That
do
has
with the
nothing
women
to
that
do
you
with
meet.
that.
Doc, is your toes painted?
No, they not. They clear.
That has nothing to do with that.
What does that have to do
Is
with
it
it?
polished or they just?
Nah, just polish. I don't get.
So it's okay to get the pedicures. I just didn't. I'd never seen a guy with colored toes.
So I seen a lady.
That's an
come out.
island thing, I think.
It ain't not. It's not an island
It
thing.
ain't?
'cause
It's just what he wanted to
said
do.
somebody
It's not an
was-
island thing.
it was something
Oh.
wanted to
He
do.
wanted to match his T-shirt.
It ain't about matching my
do
t-shirt.
that.
So I got
I told
tons of
him that.
blue t-shirts
I
like
told
this.
him that.
So,
Right,
nah, I'm
but,
just playing.
but it's not about matching my t-shirt. Literally, it was about
Coordinate.
it was about me. Right? This is what I want to do. It ain't about
Yeah.
it ain't about him accepting it. It ain't
Yeah.
about you accepting
Yeah.
it.
So
It ain't
let
about
me
a
ask you a
female
question.
accepting
Yeah.
it.
He's
If your
he's
son
comfortable.
came in and his
Me and my
toes were
son went
polished-
and got our toenail polish. Black. He got black. I got blue.
Okay.
Okay.
Like
As long as you wasn't about
I mean,
to say
you know,
you
when
better
I
not
when
do
I
it.
when I was younger, I used to feel some type way about the thought of my son being gay. Now it's like whatever you like, bro. Like I don't we don't have time for that, man. Like literally going back and forth and arguing over that. I can't make him straight if he,
Right.
but he not going that way. But I'm just saying, if he was to,
Right.
I can't make him straight.
No,
Yeah.
you can't.
And now I got beef with my son. Now I don't like him because he like, all right, you like
Chose
men,
a
don't
lifestyle,
fuck with me. I'm gonna rough him up and fuck him up a couple times. You feel me? But after that, it's like, all right, it's on you.
I mean, that still don't make it. That still
Okay.
don't make him not that. if
I'm
you
just
rough him
saying,
up,
but
F him
but
up.
he will be able to defend himself.
Oh yeah, they come
Right.
out the womb know how to do that.
Right. That's
Whoa,
what- that's where we're at.
hey, art monster. Who you calling African, my boy? Just one,
What the holy
one,
Jesus
slow it down. One.
House
What in
party.
the whole
I
Jesus
had to
name
had to
is
pause
this?
for a second, trying to figure out.
You getting ready for the funeral, kiddies?
Now,
in 9 minutes.
now that Doc up here is African party. What's going on?
I don't know, Doc.
It could have been because of me too. We guess so.
So Kenneth sent me. Lil
I ain't
Nas
guess I'm
X
home.
in a dress and
Right.
sent me Westbrook in a skirt, a pleated
Right,
skirt.
right.
I'm thinking this is too much.
What-
I understand
what's too
that
much?
you should be able to do or dress how you want, do what you want with your life, be who you want to be. But like
Say what now?
Lil Nas X on that red carpet in that gown.
That is the
Right.
last
and
person
they
I want
put
to talk
him
about.
next to Rick James.
Right.
Put him next to Sexual Chocolate.
That's the last person.
Randy
I wanna talk
Watson.
about.
That's
Who
what
that? Who that,
was.
brother? Who the last person you want to talk about?
Lil Nas X. I'm good on that.
I respect
I think that is wrong.
I stand with Booty.
I don't know what Bootsy said. I said I was gonna look into it, but I just feel like I think that he likes the attention, no matter which way it is.
Right.
But is it because he likes men?
I don't think it has nothing to do with his sexuality. I think he just likes the attention. We are talking about him.
We're always going to talk about
Everybody
him.
got their cameras on him.
They're
Everybody's
trolling
flashing
them. They resharing it.
The
It's
pregnancy
attention,
joint for me was over the top.
Yeah, that was too
It's
much.
more females that didn't like it than males. So,
mockery.
so basically, men are like, you know what? Y'all got this because y'all allowed this to get to this point. He cool. Don't worry about it. Stop beating him up. Let's go back to when we was kids. We was trying to beat up the boy that was always jumping rope, but y'all leave him alone. Okay, cool. Y'all got it. Now see what that leave him alone has done. You got a grown ass man walking
It's still
around
his
with a
decision,
belly.
though.
Real rap,
Just
Drew. I
was
stand
his
with Booty.
decision.
I mean, that
I don't know
don't.
what
I mean, just because you make the decision to do something, don't mean it's
Go to
correct,
Third Street corner, Marion.
and don't mean that your decision ain't influencing and damaging a lot of people.
A lot of children.
Kids,
It shouldn't.
kids, bro.
It shouldn't.
It should.
Because aren't
It
you
does.
always
But
so damn
hold
out of
on,
your
the
own?
No, it
cartoon
does.
is now doing
It
it.
does.
Though.
That's
So
what- that-
influence
it
is
does.
there.
It
The
does.
cartoons is now addressing the ones that
Why?
are
Because they
are
have
part
got
of the
they have
ABC
gotten
group.
into every
That's the reason why
part
they doing it.
of our
Nah,
civilization.
the
cartoons
Rap music,
started doing
cartoons,
TV,
culture,
period.
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 Right?
Yeah, but you got
Y'all let 'em in?
If we was letting our kids watch like Paw Patrol and
At all,
and
Leslie.
all of those, Sesame Street and all of that, when we were younger, we didn't know that Elmo wasn't straight.
Why
When we
wouldn't
was
Elmo
younger.
be straight?
Huh?
That's what they started saying. He was
Elmo
not.
gay?
Yeah.
Since when?
How
They
Elmo
said that
gay?
about- they
He don't
said
even
that
have
while
a he
ago.
don't even have a dick.
Is
He
it?
don't have a sexuality at
Right.
all.
Was it another puppet that Elmo was messing with? How is Elmo gay?
How you know he
I
gay?
never
When
seen
did you
Elmo
see him
with
do it?
Todd.
Somebody put it
So
out
y'all just
there.
gonna put
So
that
his
on Elmo
puppeteer
though?
is gay.
No, I'm saying.
Y'all
No.
wrong.
Nah. We definitely can't put that on
Like,
Y'all
Elmo.
just gonna put that on Elmo though? Y'all
When
this is
SpongeBob
ridiculous.
first came out, they didn't address that SpongeBob was bisexual.
Who
He
did?
did the
Who said he was
rainbow.
bisexual?
He did the right.
I'm telling you, this is how the cartoons have evolved. They have turned into showing you exactly what.
Like they used to say the Teletubbies was too.
Yeah,
Like,
the purple one,
Like all
Tinky
of it, like,
Winky.
yeah.
Now Bert and Ernie.
See,
Bert and Ernie was always that was
Suspect.
I
questionable
thought they
to
was
me.
brothers.
I thought
No.
they were just
All time.
homeboys.
They definitely wasn't brothers.
I thought they was brothers the whole time. And
The way,
then one
the way
day on the thing
one
it
of them
said
used to
Bert
always
and
take a
Ernie
bath
was
with
husbands.
the rubber ducky. You feel me? Rubber ducky, and it was like, okay, he's the feminine one.
You
Right
telling
for
me? You telling me Bert and Ernie is
They
like that now?
like the way it looked
They
to me, it
husbands,
was
bro.
always there. It was there. Like why y'all
Yeah.
living in the same apartment? Why you don't never move out and move out with another female? You feel me? Like why you staying
Right,
together? Y'all too
right.
old for this shit.
When
Then
the
he used to take the
Teletubbies-
baths with the rubber ducky,
Yeah.
and sing the song.
Yeah.
And then
You're
I guess
They
the yellow
like
one. The yellow one. Which one is
my
Bert?
soul.
taking bath time.
Bert is the yellow one. He would always have an attitude, like Ernie, or is Ernie the yellow one? Whatever. The yellow one, you always used to have an attitude.
Wow.
The orange one, and they would go back and
I don't
forth.
like
But then it
Ernie.
was like, oh, you know what? Yeah, they.
The Teletubbies, the
wrong.
purple one, Tinky Winky was gay.
See, this is why I don't.
Was,
you know what,
uh,
brother? I agree with you, Doc. I shouldn't even have got in this.
You shouldn't have got
conversation
into it.
because now y'all trying to just ruin my childhood and stuff I
You
used
didn't
to
see it on
like.
TV,
Y'all
though?
saying these people is gay. Y'all said Elmo gay.
All right, so did you not see
Elmo
that they
gay?
cut Pepe Le Pew from what's her name?
Elmo?
From Space Jams when they cut Pepe Le Pew from Space Jams, right?
Pepe Le Pew.
Right, because he was too aggressive. So that's why they didn't let him be in the new Space Jams.
Right.
This is all stuff that was in the media. Like
Okay.
we're not making it
He
up.
was too
Like,
aggressive.
he was
Right,
too
right,
aggressive.
right. In a time when the chicks is like they don't like.
Me
it.
too.
So that
But back then,
bothered my childhood right now.
back then he liked
Because
it.
he was
Wait, they
always
did
funny.
what? The Pepe Le Pew?
They cut him from Space Jams. when they did
Oh,
new
the
Space
Thundercats
Jams.
was a
They
bitch of.
cut him because he was
A
aggressive
butch
with everything.
I didn't watch it yet. Oh my
He not. They cut him out of it because
What did he
was
say? It
too
was a bunch of
aggressive.
cougars.
A butch cougars.
Oh, they was all
It was all females. The
Oh my
Thundercats.
God, they was.
all cougars. All cougars.
You can't do that to Panthro, bro.
All cougars.
You can't do that to
Lionel
Panthro.
wasn't like
Yo,
They all girls.
It's my
Nah,
pants.
you ain't doing that to
Yo,
Panthro,
dog.
bro. Now that you think about it, you look at Panthro, he kind of look like the studs of your.
I'm
That
crying.
is a darn shame.
I don't think Young should be able to say stuff.
Damn.
trying to start. I'm gonna
It's my that's
let your kids watch sports movies and gangster movies and call it a day.
Elmo never did no gay shit though.
Transformers
Cartoons.
was a code for trannies. Ho.
Now enough is enough.
Oh,
I love Transformers.
I'm a Transformer fan.
I love Transformers.
Sound like something the media would say.
Right.
Crazy.
Kenny shot the fuck out.
He really is.
He gonna leave the Transformers alone.
Damn, man.
So y'all, we gonna start the processional now.
Oh,
You got a song for me, P?
No, I'm not. We're not playing no song for P.
Why you don't got
Because
no
I
song?
didn't get none of that money,
Okay.
so I'm not playing no song.
I ain't
for
getting none of that money either.
Okay.
Oh my god, man! What song?
So nobody, you don't want to play
what
the
song you want? What song you
so
want?
hard to say
Oh,
goodbye to
here,
yesterday.
here.
Yeah,
There you
it's so
go.
hard. It's fine.
I'm taking my earphones off, y'all.
Why? You gonna be able to hear it
Always
more.
wherever you go.
Here goes the song.
Why we gotta be playing when I come up here? Y'all done had some real serious shows the last 2 weeks, and then I get up here. We want to have a recessionals for PUA.
They already put it on Monday.
I said it on Monday.
I wasn't here Monday.
I
I wasn't on the live on Monday.
I was.
You benefited somehow. Tell them what
I might have been in one of those sections that
I
somebody from
ain't
PUA
throw no parties doing PUA. I might have threw one.
You threw parties. The PUA he just passed away the September the 4th, bro.
All right,
See?
He threw a couple parties.
I might have threw a couple parties doing PUA. You know what?
You did.
I did have some friends that got sections during PUA that didn't
That
get
wouldn't
sections.
normally
Didn't
get
normally get
sections.
sections.
Big sections. Popping big bottles.
Shout out,
During the summertime, they
shout
was
out,
bringing
shout out,
$100
shout
bottles
out,
of
shout out to
Henny.
them. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
Bottles of Patron was flowing in
Yes.
those sessions. Like, you know that place down on the riverfront in Delaware? We went, what is it called? 11, whatever it's called. Their sessions is $2,000. So we was in a section down there one night.
Down at Riverfront?
Yeah, down there. I think it's called, it's a hookah lounge. And
Down
that
there at
section-
Riverfront?
Down in Delaware on the waterfront.
Oh, you talking about
It's like 11 or something like that.
Sweet 411.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now they came out all these bottles, but I was just like, I'm just looking at people like
That could have been they hard earned money.
Yeah, it could have been, but I'm not spending
coulda been.
$2,000 on no section in Wilmington.
Yeah, but if it's 10 people in the section, that means 5 people went.
It was about 15 people in the section.
Yeah, that mean they split
It was
that.
about 15 people.
Chopper.
But I still ain't doing it. I was a guest.
I just ruined
Our funeral.
Yeah, I just ruined their
you just put a
funeral.
damper on it.
Shout out
'cause
to
he said
Doc.
y'all been,
No, it's
I mean, you
Pierre
got
over
to
here
talk
not
about
wanting
your
to give me my song.
your relationship with PUA, right?
Yeah,
Your unknown relationship with PUA.
indirect relationship,
Right.
but however. Right.
No, I got cussed out.
No,
so
I'm not
much.
giving away free
PUA,
cars.
PUA put money in bitches'
get a
pockets.
car.
They ain't never
You
put
get a
money in
car.
bitches' pocket before, and I started getting cussed out all types of left, right, uppercuts, all types of shit.
Well, because they had
Because
PUA.
because they had money.
Oh,
Yeah, PUA just
They
definitely
need you.
changed people's attitudes.
Right, definitely changed
did.
attitude.
I don't need you.
Energy.
Fuck
Fuck you.
blah, blah,
Right.
blah.
I'm sorry, I ain't get that
My
energy.
kids was running
You
around
ain't
here
get that
talking
energy,
about-
bro?
I ain't get that energy.
How many
I
kids
hear
you got,
that.
Doc?
Huh?
How many kids you
I ain't got no
None.
kids.
Well, that's why you ain't get that energy. Have a couple baby moms.
My
No,
kids was
I-
running
I'm
around
not
here
gonna-
asking
I'm not
why
gonna have
didn't
a
they
couple
We
give
gonna
me
miss
one?
him. We gonna miss y'all. Going boy. Y'all think
I might
this
be,
shit a game.
I might be the last one left.
Put crime down, start a community business.
Man, it was festive.
The last
Man,
one
it was
up.
I might be,
festive out
I
here
might be the last
summer.
one left,
Yeah.
man.
That's how it goes.
Shout out to the Unicorn on CMP Radio today.
The last
got-
one with no kids.
I ain't got no kids, and
Nah,
I,
you and Jabri running a race. We both
real.
we all trying to get y'all kids.
Yeah,
like
man.
a kid, a wife, everything. Like gosh.
He like,
What y'all
don't,
waiting for?
don't
Christmas?
nobody got to do that for me.
You don't want no kids, Doc?
I'm gonna have kids
Oh.
when the time is right. God gonna bless me.
Yeah.
there's that.
Well,
Ooh.
the time is now 11:01.
Son to be more, we score more than ever before. Got the two doors.
It's supposed to be a moment of silence.
Show no love for lost since Big A be that lucky number. We slam
Dang.
80 those in Kentucky.
You know what? You don't realize how much you miss a nigga until a nigga gone, man.
Yeah.
That rule
Never
was
see a
definitely-
man cry till you see a
Right.
man die.
He said, where you been at for the last 15 years?
touring, getting his money.
Yeah, he been still eating.
Yeah,
He
damn
been
right.
still eating, just not in the open,
Off
not
his
in the
catalog,
public.
he
yeah.
can eat. He can eat.
Just because you
You
don't
definitely,
post your moves,
if he come to
don't mean
town,
moves
if
ain't
he
being
come to
made,
town
though.
with that catalog, you definitely gonna pay. to
Nah,
go see.
people going to his concert.
No doubt.
Right.
For sure.
You gonna pay.
I ain't from South Africa, bro. I'm from West Africa. Senegal.
Tell him.
Yeah.
Y'all know when I
Kenny
found
keep a
out
lot of
here
shit
on this
going.
station that Doc was
African?
Yes.
Right.
He's like, no, I'm serious. I'm like, no, for real? He's like, yeah.
I was wondering why that.
Oh, you really from Africa?
Right, because
I'm not. That's my roots though. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, that's my.
That's where your folks from.
What's your name,
Yeah.
bro? Say your name.
See, that's
please.
how I started. That's just how I started.
Because he say his name, it's a rap.
Yeah,
You
what's
already
your name?
My full name is Mamhali Morbasin Ja.
Okay.
Say it again, Doc.
Mamhali Morbasin Ja.
Morbasin Ja.
Yeah.
That's your legal name.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my full name.
What
Morbasin
does it
Ja.
mean?
Descendant of royalty.
Yeah.
Right. Party.
Big dog here.
Yeah,
Shout out to Vango
my
Thursdays.
name
We back
has a
tomorrow.
meaning to it. Your name got a meaning to it, P?
Huh?
Did your name have a meaning to it?
Yeah, John Peter.
Biblical names.
Yeah.
His name is John Pierre.
You
Right,
seen,
Saint
Pierre,
John.
you seen Drew? He put me right on the
John
spot,
Pierre
bro.
In American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peter. Peter is Pierre.
John.
Chill,
My
please.
name means strength and beauty.
You mean your name means what?
Strength and beauty.
In Egyptian?
Nafati Mahasan. It's strength and beauty.
That's your middle name?
Yes.
Okay.
Doctor's
That was
French.
the prince.
I am. Soon to be king.
If you're
how we
really a
coming.
prince, I'll marry you.
Got his own money. I was
Coming to America.
Yo.
Get out of here.
He said, if you're really a prince, I'll marry you.
Twin, what was your other topic?
So, I don't know if you guys have seen online where online where this text thread has been going viral between a mom and a dad. So I'm a mom of multiple children. I also have multiple fathers of my children. So, streetwalker African. What in the world, Kenneth?
Nafati.
The name Nafati doesn't have a
They said they used to call Navati Big Juicy back in the day. That's what I
Oh
heard.
my
That's
God.
what I heard. They called
Juicy.
Her, they called her
I
Big
can't.
Juicy down on Second.
Big Juicy. That's heavy.
Wow.
She bowing her head. That must be true.
Big Juicy.
That's what I heard.
They used to call you M.
I can't.
M, you
not
don't want to let it
she not gonna
loose.
say it
But they
on-
used to call you
I'm
M.
not saying it.
No, they haven't. Okay. I'm just saying.
When I say he got his own money, Lisa, he got,
Got his own money.
Go
You hit the
back.
jackpot, baby. Why you being so nice to him?
Who, me?
No, go ahead. Come on the
I'm
story.
being nice to Doc.
Nah, the back and forth on the text thread. What's up?
Oh. So the mom and the dad are going back and forth in the text thread. So he posted it to ask, was he wrong? The first thing that I noticed about the text thread was how he had her stored in his phone. So the first thing he had her as stored in as Semen Incubator.
Okay.
That's her name. So you already know that the text thread is about to be bad. So he texts, he says, hey, I told him to get on his game so we can play. And he said, you took it. She says, yeah. He says, why? She says, because he doesn't want to share with his brothers. He says, he doesn't have to. She said, my house, my rules. They all have to share. He said, they got to share everything but the same father, huh?
Right.
That's hard.
So the question was he wrong? So I said, me personally, I think he was wrong because I think that you need to teach the siblings how to share. And just because they have individual parents doesn't mean that they don't have to share what the other parent purchased for them. That's me with a mom as the primary custodial parent. So the comments was going crazy. They was like, well, you knew he was going to be disrespectful about her. He called her a semen incubator
Right.
from the rip.
Okay.
So she then
That was kinda
popped
clever.
in- That
was mean.
That was actually clever.
That was mean.
That was clever.
Because we
Go
got
ahead.
tons of baby
that,
moms
that was clever.
that named the
That
baby
was
father.
clever.
Right.
Yeah,
So
y'all got
mind
plenty
you-
of names.
right.
That was
mind
a
you,
clever
his,
one.
Right.
His child is the oldest child, from what I gather.
Right.
His child is the oldest child. So she has 3 other sons after that.
So
2
she
of
got
them
4
do have
baby
the
dads?
same dad, and 1 has a different dad.
3
so
baby
it's 3
dads.
dads.
Okay.
So they said, well, are your children sharing? Does he have to share with your children when he comes to your house that you have by someone else?
Right.
So he wouldn't answer that question. So and then I seen this stat on Facebook. Did y'all see? I think Khalil Yasin put it up. He said
If Lil said it, it's about to be hilarious.
Yeah, he said, why do women have more than one baby dad?
All right, never mind.
Huh?
What? Go ahead.
So when he said that, somebody said, why does your dad have more than one baby mom?
Ooh.
Ouch.
So he didn't answer. He deleted their comment.
You
So
caught
it
that?
was good for the guy. It's never good
She
for the
catch
girl.
everything.
Listen.
She catch every fucking thing.
Yeah, I
Listen.
caught it.
Listen. Go ahead. Give us the rest.
Finish the rest.
Go ahead.
So I said what's good for the guy is never good for the girl. I don't understand. I had a baby by my oldest daughter's father. I would never go back and have another baby by him, not after how he treated me or our situation went with the first child.
Well, he wasn't yours.
He was mine's enough.
He wasn't
So why
yours.
would I give him a
Did he
second
have someone
child?
else? Did he have a girlfriend?
I was 16.
Yes or no? Did he have a girlfriend?
Yes.
Yes. Period. He's not yours.
So, but when he
So-
came home from jail, he wanted to start something with me. Why would I give him another child after what I went through with the first one?
When
That's
he-
a no for
When
me.
he came home from jail
Yeah, he went to jail.
and he wanted to start over with you
Yeah,
and be with you.
yeah.
So
And
why
you
not?
didn't- So you didn't let him.
Why would I?
Right. So
If you cheated with me, aren't you going to cheat on me?
so that's
Yes, you are.
that you believe that.
I'm a firm believer. of it.
You're who else is a firm believer in
Absolutely.
What?
If
that?
you cheat with me, you're going to cheat
I
on
definitely
me.
believe that. So there's a reason why I have
I'm a
four
firm.
baby
I'm a
moms.
firm believer of that.
Right.
Too. Yeah,
if I cheated on my ex-wife with you, there's no way me, you, or you can be together.
Nah, I mean it's karma. So
Right.
It is.
it could be on the other foot.
Right.
Too. Like she might cheat on you.
Oh, she definitely gonna cheat.
Yeah.
Right. There's no respect for this relationship at all.
At all.
I didn't respect it when I was married, so why would I expect? And it's not a bad thing. You can be a good girlfriend to someone else, just not to me.
Now you just gotta remember how somebody came to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it could always flip back around.
Listen, how you get them is how you lose them. Plain and simple as that. And I stand on that. No matter who it is.
Facts.
So if they already have
Hang up on that joint.
this joint over here just doing everything.
Numbers.
I don't know. So the question was he wrong for telling her his son did not have to share? And someone said, when he comes to your house, does he share with the children? You share with someone else?
No, he got an Xbox in the house, Xbox in the place. This is what a dad has in his house: an Xbox and a PlayStation on two separate TVs. They can play wherever they want to play. Why? Because the dad understands that silence is golden. He needs silence. He needs the kids to get along. So
Okay.
he's gonna buy what he needs to have the kids quiet. He got a fucking Wii upstairs in the other room. Whatever game you want to play is here. Mom is not worried about all those things, right? Mom is worried about something else.
Because we got one
So
in the
if
house,
Lil
and that's good enough.
Raekwon,
Right.
if Lil Raekwon, dad brought him one, and they told your son that he couldn't play, he doesn't have to share.
Call
you
the
wouldn't
father.
feel some type of
Call
way?
the father. I buy him one and a TV.
No, ain't no man moving.
But what
like
about
that.
the morals that the mom is teaching the kids that they need to share with each
They're
other? 'cause that's their
siblings inside of a house. That's divided.
Like that's
right
her
there.
rule. Like
but-
stuff starts at home.
But guess
So-
what?
so-
if that's what she was teaching them, they would be fucking sharing. Obviously, that's not what she's teaching them because
She
he's
took
not
it.
fucking sharing. And
No,
she had to
he
take
said
it.
he
Because his
basically
dad
said
told him
his
he
dad
don't have
said
to
he
share.
don't have to share.
So she
it's
took
not
it.
her
Because
saying
you
he
don't
doesn't
want to
have
share, then it's coming
If
out
you're
here
in the
'cause
house with your mom, and
Right,
this
and
is
your
your
dad said you don't
mom's
have to share.
this is your mom's house.
Right.
This is your PlayStation or whatever game
your
it
dad
is,
bought you.
and mom says that you have to share. You're gonna share with your brothers. It's
But he
not,
said, Dad
so he
said I
said-
don't
Dad
have
said I
to.
don't
but
have
there,
to share.
there is nothing dad can say
Under
that
my
can
roof.
overrule
Because
mom in
what
that
she,
house.
So
cause
that's
what she
why
said,
she
she said
took
my
it.
house, my rules.
Yeah.
She said,
That's why she took
but
the
she
game.
said it to him.
But is she?
She said,
no,
in
but
my house, it's my rules.
So how many times have you said that to your kids? This is my house, this is my rules.
I don't have to say that to my
But
kids.
have you?
I don't have to.
When they were younger, you did?
No.
Because they know.
In my house, it's what I say that go. So I don't, and I have a 14-year-old that's sitting in there right now.
Right,
She'll
so-
tell you.
okay.
She'll say, if I go to my dad's house, we act one way. When we come to my mom's house, it's a whole nother story.
Right.
You got to straighten
That's how
yourself
they
out
do,
at the
yeah.
bottom of the step before you walk in this door. Because these rules that apply over here, see, over daddy's house, it's a vacation.
The mom ain't got her reins on tight enough on the son. If every time he go to his dad and his dad tell him something, he buck, right? Because this
Nah,
is,
but
this is
I don't think he
mom's
said it
house.
to the mom. I think he said it. He pretty much said it to the brothers. Like,
He's the
nah,
oldest, though.
no, go ahead, get off my game.
Right, he's the
Like,
oldest, though.
I find my 14-year-old, he's older than my 5-year-old, of course. So he tells him, don't touch my game. I
Right,
said,
absolutely, because you ain't about to break my shit.
and that's how he feels,
Right.
not because, well, we pay for it. So not because his dad brought it and his dad didn't, he just don't want him to break it. But if you saying it's 2 joysticks, my nigga, give him the other joystick.
He ain't about to break
It's
my.
no
You
reason
know
to
what a 5-year-old
take it back
will
to
do
your
to
dad house.
joysticks?
See, I'm a mom. I would throw it in the trash
Oh,
or take it back to your dad's house. You're not gonna tell my other kids because this man brought you something like you better than them.
I'm not
In my house, y'all all came from this.
So I understand where you're coming from, right? For a young man with a gaming system, right? That's everything to him. He comes home, he plays that game when he can't go outside when it's raining. He's playing with his friends. Now that this technology has changed, he's playing with people he'd never met before.
True.
So if he got his brother in there and his brother is sitting there biting on his controller or slamming his controller down, it's like, yo, you can't touch this shit.
Biting on it?
Yeah, because kids put shit in their mouth. You look at it, it's all bit up, it's all chewed up. It's like, yo, what the fuck is he doing? Then he come to you and he say, Mom, I need another controller. Will you buy him another controller if your son destroyed his other controller?
Yeah.
Listen,
You never know how that situation played out.
The dad is wrong
From
though.
the dad wrong. You don't say if it. So that's like you telling me the dad. Basically, the dad.
Oh, I ain't saying the dad ain't wrong. I have never said the dad wasn't wrong. I'm saying,
the dad wrong.
is dad
I ain't
wrong?
saying that either.
He's wrong for telling him he doesn't have to share,
Right.
but he's not wrong for calling her and asking her why she take the game from him.
Right. You can
'Cause
ask
that
me
shouldn't
why.
that shouldn't be the punishment. Why
But
you
once
take
I
But once
told
she
you-
said what she said,
Right.
once she said because he doesn't want to share, he was supposed to be like, all right,
cool.
not
Respect
come
it.
back with a fly. I would have came back with a fly one, so I can't even
Right.
say that.
You can't
I'd have
even
came
say
back
that.
with a fly one. Your mother shared.
You shouldn't have been. You shouldn't have
I
been
came
sharing.
back with a fly one, honey. I talked about his mom and his grandma.
Right.
Well, I
After
mean-
he
Wow.
said what he said. Oh, they share everything but the same dad. I'd have
So-
been like, your
so in
mother
this-
shared
so in
everything
this-
but the same nigga.
So in this scenario, what I'm getting is you can only see it from her perspective.
Right.
No, I see it from both sides.
No, because I'm hearing you say you stand firm on one side.
Right.
So if
No,
you standing
I
firm,
say
that means
he's
you on
wrong
one
because
side of
he
it.
said- but they're children.
That means you standing firm on that side.
Yeah, because they're
her
children.
perspective.
It's not her perspective. It came from him.
I mean,
He's wrong
You
because he
said-
shouldn't have told that child he does not have to share with
oh,
his
okay,
siblings.
all right.
So I don't care what I pay for.
You have siblings.
Man, he first off, he's not teaching his son wrong. Number one, by saying he doesn't have to. You don't have to share everything with your brother and your sister.
Right.
You don't, and you don't.
Right.
I know you don't. You see what I'm saying? You don't share everything with your brother and sister.
Right.
When we were
So,
kids,
all right then. So let's be real. If you already know,
you ain't let me finish.
let me finish.
All right, go ahead.
As
You
an
being
adult,
weird to me.
no, look, as an adult, you already know how these relationships end up and how sibling relationships is.
So
why
as a child, we had to share whatever came in the house.
I'm not saying you
As a
don't
child,
have to.
whatever was brought in that house, if it was a game brought in that house, now we had Nintendo, Atari,
Mm-hmm.
we had all of those things. But if I wanted to play the Nintendo and Bad was playing the Nintendo, he better give me a joystick, or none of us was playing it. You
Right.
understand what I'm
Because
saying?
you was wrecking shop.
No, because
she was
that's
the
what my
oldest.
father
Because she was
said.
wrecking. Because she was wrecking house.
Right.
No.
Either you
She-
share,
she-
either
right.
Either we
This is
share
what
or
I'm
ain't
saying,
nobody
or
playing.
nobody
That's what you
playing.
just said.
You
No.
been no.
If
He minding his business, doing his thing, and his brothers wanted to play. He say
It
no.
ain't necessarily he was playing it. He could have been. The brother could have asked.
See,
to
I
play
don't
while
know
he
how the
wasn't
scenario
on.
played. In my
Right.
head, that's how it went.
But
In
still,
my head,
he's still
the
saying
boy.
basically he don't have to share with them at all.
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear he said
That
that
was-
at all.
did.
that was-
That's
that
what I got. He
nah,
don't have to
I-
share with them
I didn't
at
hear
all.
that part.
It's his game.
He
He
didn't-
doesn't have to
he didn't
share
say
He
with
that.
didn't say that.
Read it again. I didn't hear you say
No,
that.
no.
I didn't read. I
I
didn't
thought
hear
y'all said. I
that.
thought y'all said that's what.
The dad said.
The dad
It's
said.
his- right,
Yeah.
It's his game. He don't have to share. That
So if
should
he
be
said
the
no,
case.
he said no, right? He the oldest. He run house.
Right. He said no.
He run house. I run house.
See, that's the thing. Y'all women and y'all think
I'm
different
another
than a
guy,
man.
nigga.
When it
And
when it
from a
come
boy.
when it
come to the game,
when y'all get involved, yeah, y'all run
Yeah,
house.
when
But
it
when
comes
it's
to
just
the
me and my
game-
brothers, and I'm the oldest,
you not
So I
playing.
have 3 sons.
Yeah, you're
they
not playing
them
right now.
years apart.
Right.
If y'all can't play this game together, nobody's playing the game.
Nobody's playing.
All right, then.
That's just that simple.
That
Why
ain't-
can't you play this game with your brother? You're about to play the game with a bunch
Who
of
bought the
strangers.
game? Who bought the game?
But that's
and
after.
you telling me you can't play with your brother?
Who
That's
bought the
when
game?
that's when that's
that,
when
that part doesn't matter.
No, that's
Y'all
when-
need to
That
play
part
together.
does
No, that's
matter
when
to
you
me.
got
Because
involved,
he
though.
played-
Even
because
if
he
his
said
dad
that.
brought the game, even if the dad brought the game, y'all live in the same house together.
Exactly.
Y'all got one fucking mom.
We
So
don't.
at the
We
end-
don't
Mom
all
brought
have
the
to-
other kids
I don't
game.
care what your dad purchased. It's in this house. It goes by my rules.
But look, this how it go. You
John
not
LeBron.
nowhere in the room. It's big brother, little sister. Big brother's playing. The littlest one is the one that wants to play. He tells them no, then they run to you, and then it's
now nobody can
That's
play.
how it go.
In that case, I'll say,
That's
well,
how
let's
that
do it
went.
later.
But that's exactly
That's
how
how
that
that
situation
went.
went.
No, that's
That's
not how
exactly-
that
That's
situation
what I'm
went.
talking about.
The
That's how that went.
situation
Situation went
because it's another
'cause
way
he
it could have
wouldn't
went. The
share.
game could have just been sitting there.
I
He
doubt
wasn't
that.
playing. He wasn't
doubt
playing.
that.
I've seen my son,
No, I
my
doubt
5-year-old,
that.
go in their room
They don't want
and
it
touch
till
the
somebody
game
try
because
to
my
play with
oldest
it.
son is not on it. My son will come in the room and get off my game, and he'll be like, "I just want to play."
Who?
This is Cheeks and Dylan.
Dylan, how old is Dylan?
I know, but understand he wasn't on the game though.
How old is Dylan? It matters.
I'm not talking about the age. I'm
be
talking
playing
about
my
the
game
fact that the kid
unsupervised.
is not on the
Don't
game.
touch
But I'm
it.
To be
asking
touching
you
my
how old
device
he is.
I just said
unsupervised.
one is
Is
5
you
and one is
crazy?
14.
One is 5
You
and
ain't
one is
about to watch
14.
him playing
No,
it.
but listen. When he thinks nobody is supposed to touch the game. He thinks his cousins when they come over, they not
It's his
supposed to
game.
touch.
It's
the
my
boy
game.
turned around and put a whole other game on another screen so that they don't have to touch his game.
I get
but
what
this
the
is
guy's
him now
saying
in
because
Right.
my
14.
game is broke. I don't
But
have
if you,
Right.
if
I
you
get that.
hear, if
Right,
you're
because
here,
the
and
mother
you're not
said if
playing
this
the
game get
and
broke, I
ask
ain't
can
buying you
play?
another one.
That's what
Can
she
I
gonna
play the
say.
game?
That ain't true.
You shouldn't tell me no. My dad brought it. I don't gotta share with you.
Why shouldn't I?
No, because you
No,
shouldn't.
I believe.
am I stating a true fact?
I believe what happened in this scenario is that the mom confronted the son about not letting his brothers play and why are you not sharing with your brothers? And he told his mom,
Right.
my dad said I don't got to.
No, but so
That's
the
how
dad
I
called-
got the scenario.
the
I
dad-
didn't get that he's saying this to his brothers.
But
My
that's
dad
not how
said
she
y'all
said
don't
it.
gotta.
But that's not how
That's
she
how
said
I'm
it
saying
in the
how
text.
you said
you
it.
No, in the
I
text.
can only answer
in
what
the
you
text,
said.
he said, I told him to get on the game. He told me you took it. She said, yeah. He said, why? She said he does not want to share.
Right.
He said he does not have to.
Right.
She said, in my house, yes, he does.
Okay.
He said they gotta share everything but the same father.
Okay.
And
He
that
just
was
took a
that.
shot at
Okay.
her being petty. That was.
That wasn't
still-
being
I'm
petty. That
still
was a
not-
fact.
Petty.
That's a fact.
However,
That's
but
a
I'm
How many
fact.
other kids do you have? All your kids don't share the same mom. Like, what is we even
But
talking
I'm
about?
not. So that means. So that
You being
means.
petty.
So that
He's
means.
not.
You're
So
being
all of
petty.
my kids
Isn't
don't
it-
live.
You're not playing with my son on the
All
game.
of my
'cause I told you he's not
children do
sharing.
not live under the same
No.
roof.
What was the last comment? you
Right,
said?
all of my children do not
Yeah.
live under
He
the
was
same
being
roof.
petty.
And if
Yeah,
they
he
did
was
live under the
saying
same
that
roof,
being petty.
I already know that the older kids are going to play with video games and the younger kids are going to play with their
So
own
what if
video
they're
games.
close in
That's
age?
how I'm
What if
looking
they're
at it.
close in age boys?
Yeah.
So what if they're 12 and 10?
Yeah.
If
I'ma
I'm,
have
if
two-
I'm,
I'ma
if
have
I'm the
two
oldest and I
systems.
tell you,
You keep
no,
saying
I'm
you-
telling you no.
And now I punch you in your mouth.
Telling you no.
Now
and
I'm fighting.
you're
Now
not
they ain't nobody
playing.
playing the game. See, I'm the oldest. But if I wanted to play, like, if the game was brought in the house, it's now the house game.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Y'all saying
Nah,
that now?
hold on.
No, it's
Y'all
not.
saying that now?
So when I had my Nintendo,
If
my
you
son
bought it,
had-
if you bought it,
Nav was a bully.
if you bought, if the
not a
mom
house
of the
game.
house,
My game wasn't
if the
a
mom
house
of the
game.
house bought the game, it's a house game. If one of the dads bought the game, it's his game.
Keep it at his house.
It's his game.
Keep it at his
Are
house.
So
they
his
his
clothes,
sneakers?
his shoes,
Are they his sneakers that I
toothbrush.
bought him?
Keep
So
it-
it's just one toothbrush in the whole house.
If listen,
The
that's
It's just
toothbrush
one
I
toothbrush.
bought, is that all it
Here, we
is?
gonna share this toothbrush.
the men's
The coat?
perception
Is
of
that only his
perception
coat?
of this is completely wrong.
No,
No.
It is
It's
because
not.
if they lived at your house and the mom brought the son a fucking game and your other son by somebody else didn't have a game and they were close in age,
How old are the
you
kids?
telling me it wasn't no age?
I'm sorry,
I
but
just said 10 and 12.
But if the kids are living in separate houses, I guarantee you that the other kids got their own
They
game
got
system.
another game.
if they
I
live in
guarantee
separate
you they
houses,
They got another game.
I guarantee you they got their
But
own
if
system.
they live in separate houses,
Yeah, it's another game.
if you live with your mom and I live with my mom and we
then
got to
call
go to
the
our dad's
fathers,
house,
call the dads, and look, your son needs a game.
dad's not
Period,
doing
point
that.
blank.
It's one
He
game.
can bring
and
any
my-
game there.
How you figure he not
can
gonna
go-
do that?
Where the
He
game
can go
on
get.
it? What TV
He
is
can
it
go
going
get
on?
a fucking PlayStation, the handheld
What
joint.
TV
Buy
is
that
it
for the
going on?
fucking
Nintendo
son.
Switch.
What TV is
You
it going
can
on?
buy any
Who
game.
electricity
Nav,
is it
Nav,
using?
my brother
Nav,
has
has,
software
Nav,
system.
Nav has
I'm
past
a
traumas that she needs to work through, y'all.
Yeah, stop
No,
playing.
I don't.
She is a bully.
He a bully,
Stop
man.
playing.
I'm
You
not
better
buying
share
no
that
nothing.
joint.
Hold on.
It's
See,
a
exact-
PlayStation.
see,
It's
so
a
if-
PlayStation in this house.
So let me ask you a
It's
question.
one PlayStation. It's on that TV.
If that joint get broke,
Then what?
are you buying another one?
You should have kept it home. wrong then with you if you felt like
Exactly.
that?
Tried to keep it to himself.
But that's the
No,
point.
he
That's
should
the
have
point
kept it
right
at
there.
his
That's the point.
You can't come in here and say that.
Why
you
is he
can't come in my
not?
house.
Why is your
Man,
son?
y'all, that's
Why
weird.
is your listen? Listen,
That's the
why is
point.
your son not allowed to have items that are only expressly his in your house? Why is that possible? He's not allowed to have something that he owns. That's his.
He has his own clothes.
No,
He has
no.
his own bed. He has his own.
Hold
But
on,
when it
twin.
comes
That's
to
what I
toys
was
and stuff
trying to
like
say
that.
though. Because when we grew up,
Come on,
Get
man.
close to
I
your
got
mic,
brothers
Mary.
and sisters.
Come on,
when
man.
my mom bought the Nintendo and the Power Pack and all that stuff, that was mine. And like I didn't want the kids to play with it, so I'll take my joysticks to school. I didn't have to let them play with it though. So like even and my mom bought it. She was just like, "That's what I wanted."
She took her joystick
I
to
did. I'm
school.
petty. I was a very petty child. Michelle, I tell you, like you're not playing with my game because I don't want you to break it. And you didn't want it now. You're probably gonna break it to be mean. So, but my mom didn't make me share with the kids. But so
See, we had to share.
we didn't have to.
We had to share. We
But
when
my
they came in the
kids-
house.
Nav just
But my
made my
kids don't
point,
have a
y'all.
problem.
Nah, and I, when I
See,
lived
we
with my
didn't-
grandma,
we
I
didn't
had my
have
own
to-
Because I
game
get what
system.
you're saying. Some stuff
Yeah,
should just be
we
yours.
didn't have to share.
Right.
He had to let me play sometime.
Right.
You see what I'm
That's
saying?
sharing.
No,
What is that?
no. Sharing is anytime I want.
feel like it, I'm just
it's
gonna play your
ours.
game, right.
I can go in here and play it.
Right, I get
That's
what you're saying.
sharing.
The way
Oh, the
she
livestock.
put it of him
No,
not
you-
sharing
that's the way
it
you're
is how I took
interpreting
it. The same. You interpreted it.
No,
your
I'm
way.
saying that's what
Right,
sharing
so the
is.
interpretation.
When you
that's
share
the
something, it's
interpretation.
ours. If I let you play, that's different than sharing. That's me
So
letting you
if he
play.
didn't want to let him play, it's not sharing, right? Even if it's for a small section. Second, I'm not playing it. It's just sitting there, bro. Can I
Right.
run a couple games?
I
on
don't know that
2K?
happened.
And
Man-
talking about 2K, why would they drop 2K soon as school start back? They really don't want her
Because
to
the
dropped
season
same
just
time.
started,
Every,
right.
I was about to say it dropped
The
the
season
same
about to
It
time
starts
every
at the
year.
time the season starts.
Every
Like,
every year.
Every
year.
year about
Every
August,
year.
September. All the-
Football start first, then 2K drop because the season started like October.
all
Man, that just pissed me off so bad.
Girl,
Why?
I'm used to it.
Cause 2K
we got
dropped and it's like I'm like, bro, you gotta go to bed. Like as I'm walking past the room,
They did drop it
11
at 12
o'clock, turn the
a.m. though.
game
That
on.
wasn't right. That wasn't right.
It
12
dropped
a.m.
last week.
I mean,
But it dropped at 12 a.m.
but that's when the day start.
that
Yeah,
is
that's
it.
true.
It starts on the clock.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
that day, that's the first second you can buy it.
Oh yeah, because now you ain't got to wait. You ain't got to wait
Right.
to go in the
You
store.
don't gotta wait to go in the
You
store.
just download it right
do-
on the game. Yeah,
flat
that's
out.
true. That's true. I
Which
ain't
is
even-
fine.
I ain't even think about that.
Which is fucked up.
I don't own a game system, so
Yeah.
I want a PS5.
yeah. No, every time I get one, I sell it. So
We got a PS5 downstairs.
I don't really care
We
for them
got
like
the
that.
other one upstairs and then on the third floor.
See, that's what I'm saying. We got a couple at the spot.
When you have a rack of
And the
kids,
one-
man, you
but
gotta
the
have a
one
game
when-
system.
I
when it
mean,
was only
yeah,
one.
I ain't got no kids.
That was
And-
my son
and I
game.
don't live with my like you
He
know.
let
It's
them play
different
when
when
he
you playing
want.
with your
But
friends. I
that-
can talk shit.
He still let him play.
Ain't
If
we
he
all
want.
live?
Right.
But he
Yeah,
can
we
say
all live
no.
too far from each other.
He doesn't have to.
Yes, he do in my house.
But see, that's the
what
thing.
the
He
game is
doesn't
for. That
have
makes
to.
it fun because y'all do live for it, so y'all can still get on the.
I don't care. I don't really care.
I feel like in this situation, you know, Leslie's right. Men are different when it comes to game systems.
Yeah.
They are.
Right.
It's so
And
personal.
we understand what owning one
piece.
does
It's a-
for
it's a-
young-
it's a different
for young
thing.
man.
It's a different thing, and it's mine.
If you got 4 kids, man, you need 4 game
It's
systems.
ownership,
Now-
man. This is
now
mine.
Seriously,
Now you
yeah,
do.
now
That's how I
because it's a
work.
different, it's a
That's
different
how my
day.
game
Yeah,
My
because when you
Atari
was
and
younger,
my
a
Nintendo.
game was made for the whole entire family
But
to play.
this
The
is-
Nintendo,
Not when I was
the Power
younger.
Pad.
Me and my nephews went to
Yeah,
war.
It was two. It was two
It's always fun
joysticks.
with more
Now
people.
But this is
it
what
come
I'm-
with one joystick.
but that's
you
the
gotta
point.
buy the extra
But that's
one.
the point I'm
Nobody's
trying to
paying
make,
$60
man.
for the extra joystick.
Most of the games are one person,
One
first
person
person,
game.
online games. I'm about to immerse myself in this game for 5 hours in my
not
room.
disputing
So
that.
now he's interrupting what I got going
No,
on
you
so
gotta
he
share
can
with
play.
him.
already
It's a
playing.
problem,
I'm saying
my
it
boy.
like they
It's a
asked
problem.
play.
You ain't got no shot today.
No, you're saying it like he's
Me
already
and the
playing.
whole
Can I
gang is
finish?
online.
But you're saying it like he's already playing. I'm
Twin
saying it
79
like
by the- right.
he's asking and he's not playing.
Right.
That's the point of view that I'm coming from. If
Okay.
he's already playing, like
Alright.
I would have a
let
conversation
your
with my
brother use
oldest
it.
son.
Again, you need
If I'm
you
not
need,
playing, you need
you need
permission.
multiple systems. It's not like these kids is running outside like we used to back in
Yeah,
the day.
you
Like
need
if,
games in
if,
there, man.
If my nephew wanted to play, wait till I go outside. I'll be outside in a little bit, and then you can play little things like that.
Like
But that's
that.
not going down like that no more. These kids is on these games, man.
If he a
They
boy,
on these
man,
games.
he in there. He Call
My
of Duty
son-
with his whole gang online,
Listen, my
and they
son
in
all
it.
day long, bro. Pass the ball. What
I
the-
get tired of it.
Oh my god, it drives me
Navar
crazy.
need a isolated room because all you hear is
So
them
Drew said he
screaming.
watched youngins run that shit with a stop clock, 45 minutes a turn, and then be cool, right?
I never seen that happen.
Right,
I don't
45 minutes a turn. You got 45 minutes to play the game.
They
then
would
you gotta
lose.
get
Yeah, I
the
don't know
controller
if they'll
up.
lose their mind
They would
online.
lose themselves.
In the game,
They can't do nothing
Your
in
whole
45
gang
minutes.
online. Nah, bro.
They definitely need at least 2 hours.
We running the streets right
Nah,
now.
but if you got a if
On
you
the
have
phone
a
when they
system,
not
it
in the
depends
game.
on how you run your house.
Yeah.
Though, and that's the
That's
truth.
true.
In my house, I don't care who brought it. It's in the house now. The only thing that you don't have to share is your clothes, your personal belongings. That's not a personal item. If you felt like you didn't want anybody to touch that game, you should have kept that game at your house, sir.
So
It
as,
shoulda
so
never-
as your son,
The
so
dad
as your
was just
son,
wrong
so as
still.
no, so as your son's father, he's not allowed to buy his son anything personal that's not clothes. He can't buy him a
here's the
TV
thing.
that's in
So
his
again,
room.
he's supposed to tell his son
If
no.
he has
He
his
supposed
can't
to
take
tell
his
his
game
son
with
no.
him.
Hold on. If he has his own room, absolutely buy him whatever you want to buy him.
See, this what I'm
9
saying, this
times out of
scenario,
10,
I don't know how
he's
this
sharing
working.
the room with his brother.
Yeah, but his pop not gonna tell him he can't take his game with him if he want to bring his game. It's not like he
If
gonna
you
come
want
up.
to tell him that nobody can't play it, then don't send it here.
Yeah,
don't
because
believe he
that's
said
No,
nobody
because-
can't play it.
So
Because guess
hold on
what?
real quick now.
I believe he said he don't
Hold
have
on
to
real quick
share
now.
if he don't want.
If he
Yeah,
come
like-
over the crib, he
That
bring
don't
the game,
mean nobody
right?
don't
I
gotta
bought
play.
it. I paid $900 for this damn Xbox,
Uh-huh.
and I know for a fact he take his game with him and they break over there. You not gonna buy another one.
Uh-huh.
So of course I'm gonna tell him he can't share it.
So
And of
if
course, I'm
my
gonna tell him to
son-
make sure
Because
he's
if
taken
it break,
care
because
of.
if your son break it,
All right,
if
so
your,
if
your
you-
son break it, and you tell me, well, he shouldn't have brought it over here. Now you gotta buy him another one. Babe, I spent $900 on this joint.
So if you got a son by me and I had one by GL. Now GL brought his son a game and your son doesn't have one, but you don't have the means to buy him one either. And GL's son tell him your son can't play. He come, Dad.
You can't really-
man,
you can't-
Every time Sterling gets on his game, I can't play.
I'm sorry, you can't put that scenario on me
Right.
because I'm gonna make a means
No,
to make
you
sure my
can't-
son got a
but
game.
See, you can't say that because that's not a necessity. That's
That's
a
what I was
want.
about to
So
say.
you can't
Not
say
a
you
need,
don't
you
have
gotta
kids.
have a
Dom.
There ain't
So
a
at the
parent
end
out
of the
here that
day,
ain't.
You're saying that from the
He
standpoint
just
like
said
you're a go-getter.
you can't put that up there because he's gonna make a way to get his son the game, no matter what
What's
he has
not
to
a
do.
You
necessity?
can't,
But
you
what she's
can't
saying is
say
it's not
that.
a
You
What's
necessity.
not
I'm
a-
not gonna break my
First
back.
and
What's not a
foremost,
necessity?
That's
I can
what.
always
That's how
father-
women feel.
What's not a necessity?
Men break their back
I'ma
every
make
day.
sure-
for
You
I'ma
mean
make
for your
sure.
son?
A
It's
video
not a
game is
necessity.
not a necessity.
You said a video game for your son is not.
necessity.
This is
A
why.
bed is a necessity.
Again,
This is why we're having-
who said men got different feelings when
This
it
is
comes
why
to games?
we're
Somebody
having
said
But
that.
different
you're not
points
saying it
of
from the
view.
perspective of a parent,
No.
Gio. Right now, you're
I
saying
am a
as an
parent.
egotistical person. I'm gonna make sure my
Okay.
son got whatever it is that
No,
he asking for.
how I'm saying it is this is a necessity for a boy.
Right.
Every boy that you know has a game.
That don't make it a necessity.
Right,
because
Jamil.
How? Then why do everyone
it's something
have
that they
one?
want, not
It's-
that they
but
need.
It's
want,
something
and
that
they
you
get it-
have to
hold up,
get
but
them.
they get it at holiday time though. It's not
It's
like
something you gotta
they get it
get.
on their birthday or Christmas.
You get coats on Christmas too. Are they necessities?
Yeah.
Yes.
So what Christmas got to do with something? You're going to get him a game.
Nah, you're
Yes,
not.
you are.
You're trying to make it a
You got a
necessity, though. Where
mortgage,
is
you
it
got
a
electric, you got gas.
That's true, Drew.
and
You
she
really
calling
can't
you
stop
on a
the game
Tuesday.
from breaking. You can't.
You buying a game. Like, I don't. It's
Just
a
get
necessity.
fucking insurance on the fucking game.
You buying
They
a
got
game.
insurance on the
How many you done bought,
better,
Em?
yeah.
How many you done bought?
I ain't got no
You're
system,
buying a
bro.
game.
Get a 2-year
You're
joint.
buying one.
Oh, no.
Nah, you
Send
can't
out,
say
you
that.
buying it for your own peace.
You
'cause it
buying
keeps
one.
the kids calm down.
That's
So
what
buy
you're
the game for
doing.
your
I
own
You
know.
peace.
got a son, you buying
if
one.
If your son
I
come
got
and tell
brains,
you
so-
Make
that
what-
he doesn't have a game and his brother won't share with him, you can't buy him one right now, you
What-
just disappointed him too.
What's next?
That's like
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, she
Y'all want to see it from the point of you're gonna make it happen. It's not a necessity. When he
It's
needed them
definitely not a
sneaks, you told her give you
I
till
guess.
Friday. When
Right.
you needed a
I see
coat,
what I can
you
do.
say, "Hold on, I see what I can do."
Right.
She
I
what's the move to get it?
If it's
And
not
nine
a-
times
if
out
it's
of
not
10,
a
the mom
necessity-
will diffuse the
What-
situation
what did-
and buy
what did-
another
what
game
did
in
she
the
do
house
to get them
if she
sneakers?
feels
Yeah,
like
what
that.
she do? And if it's not a
She bust a move,
necessity,
what she
right?
do?
She bust the
Tell
move.
your 13-year-old son it ain't a necessity when he asks you to buy one, and then see what he do to go get one, and
Right.
then ask yourself, was it necessary that you
Not
got
my
it?
14-year-old.
I'm just saying,
Not
people.
my 13.
I'm
Not my
just saying
14-year-old.
this is what happens out here. So it is a necessity.
But
Yeah,
you're
that's
not bringing
still
that
how
game
So it
right
is a
here.
necessity.
You're not
And
bringing
not
that in
only
this
do
house
I
for
ain't
my
buy it.
electricity.
It is a
Nah, it ain't.
necessity.
It's not like that. You got to look at it from
That's
a
hard,
parenting point of view. And a custodial parent, he was wrong for telling him not to share.
That's why I ain't getting too
You don't
deep
have
in
to
this
share
because
with
I ain't
your
got no
siblings.
kids.
Well, then I ain't got to share with these
I
ones
am a
over here
parent,
when I
bro.
come
I don't
over your
know what
house
she
either.
talking about.
So
I'm a parent.
as a brother, Drew Free just hit on something I was about to say. There's a time when you can find time to let your brothers play.
That's what I'm saying. saying?
feel me?
Yeah.
He gonna
He
play
said
what?
that.
he
And
gonna
right
play
now,
when
ain't
I
and right
leave.
now ain't the damn time.
Right now ain't the
And
time.
now ain't the time.
But when I said he asked
And I
while
don't have to
if
share.
he asked while he wasn't on the game, the dad still say he don't have to share with them. He don't have to let them play the game.
So the statement that the dad made was just hard.
Just
It's
wrong.
like you don't have to share.
Yeah, we all agree on that.
Even if we don't play at the same time or whatever the case is, or you ask me, you're gonna share with them.
He's
you're
gonna
let
let him play. It's his
So that
little
statement
brother.
was just unnecessary.
That's
Just like
all.
his clapback was unnecessary. The dad just petty.
Well, just-
Which was the question.
You don't
The
know
dad
what the
just-
relationship is between the
Well,
mom and
clearly
the
it's
dad.
bad because
Well,
they got
it's
her
a
stored
semen
under. It's
incubator.
toxic as shit. So
But
he's
no,
a bitter
but-
dude
but my
already.
thing is-
Clearly,
Oh, he's bitter.
Clearly they hate each
Clearly
other.
he's bitter.
They
Right.
hate each
You don't
other.
have to put me in your phone.
Clearly
under that
he's
name.
bitter.
Right.
You didn't have to make that statement.
Clearly
Right.
it's him.
We don't know
And when
what
guys
she
are
did.
bitter,
Yeah,
it
clearly
don't
he's the
matter
bitter
what he
one.
did.
No, it don't.
He's bitter.
So what y'all gonna tell me right
Move
now
on.
is y'all
She's
don't
bitter.
have your baby dads in your phone as no other name but the name that they were given legally.
Not Stewart.
I will place money.
You heard her? Nah,
I
not
will
Stewart.
place money.
She know the number about her.
I will place money.
Not stored, but
Pull it out. I
Mary?
promise you.
You
Huh?
promise what?
But
What? You heard what I
names
asked?
out.
Oh, here.
Right. So right here, like all my
on,
kids'
man.
moms, they names in this phone. I don't
Yeah,
give a fuck what they
name
do
in there.
I don't have a problem with them.
Pull
right?
that name up. Let's say. Huh? Yeah, I bet it don't say that. I ain't gonna say what it say, but let me know. Let me see what it say.
What did it say?
Let me see what it say. I ain't gonna say what it say.
What happened?
What do that say? What's that name right there?
oh shit.
Yeah, not that.
Underneath. Amir.
Okay.
Right.
Say less.
Right. It's the same.
Say
as,
less.
It's the same as semen incubator.
Boy,
Right.
I mean, it's so
But
close.
that ain't his government. That's his name.
But I'm saying what you
With the
got
other
it.
one.
Yeah,
Doc,
Doc.
come back.
it's so close,
You don't
bro.
gotta say that name, but is that a name?
It's so close to that, bro.
I told Twin that when she
She
told
She
me
started
that.
fraud talking about not
Ow,
Stewart.
ow,
She's
ow.
such a fraud.
Yeah.
Nah, go ahead, man. We
That's
moving
what I'm
on,
saying.
y'all.
Y'all
Next
tripping.
topic.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
I got real
That's my
names
son
in
name,
here.
and then that's the other.
That's the same thing.
I'm just saying.
That's the same.
I didn't say.
Yo, a dude can't be mad if a dude.
No,
Hey,
boy.
hey.
If he's mad,
If
Hey.
a dude
oh, you got
cannot
female
get mad at a
tendencies. Bitch,
situation,
what am I
he
supposed
bitter.
to have?
That's the same.
I'm angry like you
Like he
angry.
bitter. He can't get mad at
Yeah.
a situation.
Why
without
can't I
being
be mad?
bitter.
But I wouldn't. That clapback was
He said, I may
ridiculous.
not-
Like you're still mad.
I know you
today.
done clapped off. No,
Who, me?
he's tired of her bullshit.
Again, I want to give myself my flowers today because I ain't got no kids and I ain't got to deal with this kind of shit.
I know that's right, Flair.
So shout out to me. I'm gonna
Shout
pat
out
myself
to
on
you.
the back.
Yeah.
All my shit is
it's a-
every day, bro. Literally.
Having
Yo.
children without
Solid
Knowing-
situation.
plan
What is the
is
worst?
a headache.
Is a fucking headache, bro.
Me and P had a
Man, it's a
conversation this
headache.
morning,
It's a headache
and I was-
if the
I was
broad
telling
ain't
him
on
how
some-
moms,
ain't on her
moms
thing.
do, like the custodial parent. I ain't gonna just say moms because my neighbor is a single father.
right.
They it's something different. Like when you're the custodial parent, it's something different. The above and beyond that you go through. Like I don't care how what I'm trying to say, how much the other parent is in the child's life, but that parent that child lives with, it's a different animal. That's showing up 1, 2, 3 days a week is not enough for that child because them other 4 days fall solely on the other parent that they live with. The bills, the responsibility of getting back and forth to sports and school. That stuff is crazy.
That's true.
Like, no.
I know it
What
ain't all
about the three?
bad.
What about the 3 days they with their dad? Do that
Or they
fall
with 'em-
solely
or they
on
with
him?
'em- or
I
they
mean,
with
for
'em
3
all-
days.
It's not an all day thing though. It's only for a couple hours.
No, I mean for 3 days. Like,
Like,
if
so
you
if you
grab
have
him
him
for
for
3
3
days.
And if it's 3 days straight,
Oh,
then yes, we share the responsibility of the child. So that means that your bills are at stake, everything. But my neighbor, he's a single dad. The way I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Like he leaving out the door when I'm leaving out the door to take the kids to school. He's taking his son to school. He got to now rearrange his work schedule to
No
get
doubt.
off of work, to pick his son up from school and all kinds of stuff. And I'm looking, I'm like, you like it? He like, this shit hard.
But until you in them shoes, you don't think like
You don't
everybody
know.
like,
You don't really know.
oh, you only do this or you only do that. Only like, what do you mean? Like this is a 24/7 nonstop job.
But you say the
All
same
my
thing
life.
to the man that he only does.
Yeah,
Even
because
though-
we
even
When
though-
you do what you do, you want to star, or you want to clap, or you want somebody. That's your job.
Yeah.
I'm not going to.
So what do you want as a
I don't want
woman?
nothing. I want you to understand how stressful it is.
Well,
so when
he
you
wants you
only
to
got
understand
them
how
for 3
stress-
days, So okay.
Oh shit, my fault.
It's
So in them
stressful.
3 days you stressed, okay, I get it.
I think
but
at the-
I'm not gonna clap for you because you did it
your
because I've
job.
been doing it.
So,
Yeah.
So
no-
what are we even talking about?
I don't
bro?
know
Like,
too
I
many
get
men
it.
that want claps or
They do.
They do.
want-
They
just-
definitely do.
They,
do.
no, they
Man, I
definitely.
just brought him sneaks.
I
Bitch, I
just
brought him
did- I
6
just-
parable for that.
Right.
So
Like, what are you
It's a
talking
competition?
about?
So it's
No, it's not a
The
competition.
thing is, you need to
No,
realize
that's how that
definitely-
sounds.
That's
it's
what it-
definitely not.
no,
a
but
That's how that sounds.
That's what it turned
Your
into.
your response
No,
was
it-
immediately, I bought 6.
If you're telling me I just brought him a pair of sneakers,
Right.
I'm not
my
telling you
reply
anything.
is I brought him 6 pair. Whoop-de-doo.
That's a competition.
No,
It's
it's
not.
not.
It's where you
That's
saying
you
that
saying
you
you're
bought a
doing
pair of
more.
sneaks.
So
No,
why
it's a
do you have
competition.
what I'm saying?
No.
Have a pair of
What
sneakers?
he's saying is between both. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So he shouldn't have said it and you shouldn't have responded.
Yeah, like it's
True.
competition.
But
You know what
once
I mean?
you
It's-
say it, you're telling me what you do for your child.
No, if I
And
said,
if
if I
start
said,
telling
if I
you what
said,
I do,
if
you
I
should
said,
feel
damn,
shame.
if I said, damn, I just bought Shorty some sneaks, and then you come back to me as,
And
so
I just
what?
bought
I
him
bought him
6.
6.
and that's what I'm saying, Drew.
But why
If,
did
that's
you have to bring up
competition.
you bought them up though?
if you're not
If
gonna,
you know you bought the sneaks, why do you have to speak on it?
If
You
you're
bought
not
the
I
gonna-
don't
sneaks.
know. Maybe you don't know.
and if you're not gonna
Maybe I
clap,
gotta remind you that I just did.
Y'all see what
I
Drew
don't
just
know.
said?
right? This is what I have to say, right?
Maybe
so,
you don't know.
So many actions require a reaction. If you're not
Yeah.
gonna clap, don't throw rocks either. Right? If you're not gonna say, damn, good job, thank you very much, baby dad, I appreciate you doing that, and then why you throwing rocks when he can't
So
do
when
something?
is he going to say, damn, thank you very much, baby mama, I appreciate you keeping them at the crib all the time?
He might say
Yeah.
he might get a chance
He
to
gonna
say
know
that if
extra
you're not
reward for you.
Are you a
throwing
baby?
fucking rocks at
Are
him.
you a baby mom that's
I'm a
talking
children's
shit to
mother.
him all the time?
I'm a children's
Or are
mother.
y'all cordial?
Now, when I was younger,
Now,
I
if-
was a
now,
baby mom that
I'm-
talked shit to you.
I'm
all the
only
time.
saying that to say, if y'all are cordial, that's how he's going to treat you. If y'all not cordial, that's not the treatment you're going to get.
If
And-
she's cordial and he's
And,
not,
and,
it's
and,
still
it,
not the
and
truth.
you know what's crazy is it be them situations where vice versa, either the baby mom know or the baby father know what they can do.
Right.
Right. You
Right.
know you in a position
already
to
know.
you in a position to do what you doing, but they might not be, right? And instead of trying to help them get to the position where they need to be, it's always you can't.
Hold them to the fire.
But we get it though
Ain't nobody,
because
ain't nobody helping. You
No.
got to turn around and look in Nas' face.
No,
'cause-
but we-
'cause you said help the person, and guess what? We don't help each other.
Exactly.
We talk about what you can't do,
Right.
and we keep talking
I
about
helped
it.
you while
and
we were together.
It just
You
because you're not
help-
together.
Y'all have a child
And-
to
and-
raise.
yeah,
So
yeah,
what?
I'm not
Hold on.
helping you
Can I-
once we're not
Well,
together.
yeah, that's
Well,
the
then
that's
don't
the-
tell
I
me
have
about
the
nothing for the child.
responsibility of this
It's
child over
it's
here.
not about you. It's about the
No.
child.
No.
It's never about
It's
the child.
about my
It's always
child.
about them.
So I'm doing it's always about y'all, the ones
No.
who can't pick the kid up, but they at the bar with their homies or
don't do that.
playing on the video game on fucking live.
I'm not saying there's
Or-
not a lot of shit that go into it.
'cause
I'm not saying that either.
I have experience in the dad who can't do, but is doing everything else.
Everything
You
else.
can't
Can
tell
make
me
time
what
for
you
everything
can't do.
else.
You can't
Can
drop
get
them off at
everywhere else
practice,
but where
and
you need
but
to be.
you down the field with your
Weird.
girlfriend's son. That don't even make sense.
Big
Just
weird.
because you and I don't get along, don't stop you from being a parent.
So
Just
that's-
because
that's-
you can't financially take care of your kids at the time doesn't stop you from giving time. See,
Time
it's a
don't cost
balance to
nothing.
this.
So now
When
you
you
want-
snap-
And the
when you-
men,
when
once
you-
the
when you
relationship is
snap
over,
out-
forget
Right.
the balance. Oh, they left the kids too.
That's on both
Understand
parties.
that.
When you snap out, it don't make you right. That's number
that-
one.
I
No, I'm
don't-
talking about when anybody do it. Like
I
when
totally
you go,
understand
when you
that.
go and
But if
spaz,
you're-
it don't make you right.
If you can't
Know
do
what I'm
it,
saying? So
when a man can't do
all
something,
that don't make that right. Like
Oh,
all
what?
that you
That
just
energy.
said, that don't make that right.
it don't make it wrong.
I mean, I'm just saying it's
If I'm asking you to take him to football practice so I can work over, you tell me you can't, and then later you
I'm
on
just
live
going-
at the bar.
I'm going back
that
to
was
what the-
more important than taking your
I'm
son
going-
to football
I'm
practice.
going back to what the
me,
brother
that's
said.
super weird.
I'm going back to
No,
what the
no, but
brother
is he at the
said.
bar during the football practice? What was he doing during the
going
football
back
practice?
to-
Did you ask
I'm
what
going
he got to
back to what
do?
the brother
Then
was
you
saying.
had the opportunity to tell me to. Hey, listen, I got to work over tonight.
Communication.
Can you take Ray to best?
We don't know how to
Nah,
communicate,
her thing was she took this. What I was talking about. I don't know nothing about none of that other stuff.
Man.
When she said she was with him before and she took care of him.
No, I
now
helped
hold
him.
up, I helped you or whatever. Now I'm not gonna help you because we not together.
We not
because
together.
Now, and what I said was because you get loud, it don't make you right. That's not right. What you should do is try to help.
Why?
Because two is better than one.
Oh,
If I'm up and you up, that's better than you being up.
Right.
okay.
You see what I'm saying?
They don't see it like
and
that.
Hold
So if
up.
you-
So you
hold
up to the
hold
next
up.
bitch.
And if I'm up and you not, like you the broad.
Right.
And I just might have been sliding with a bum broad.
Right.
it's incumbent upon me to build you up.
Right.
So it can be two of us.
Right.
But when it's the other foot,
Oh, no.
you women get indignant. That's what you just did.
That is
No, that's what you
BS.
just did.
No.
When the dude is down,
We in the-
she
no,
indignant.
no.
But when the woman is down
Right.
and you up,
He better help her.
you got to pick her up.
No. I ain't saying he gotta help her.
No,
It
but that's
go
what-
both
that-
ways.
That's what you have to do.
Right.
Man, no, he don't.
Yes, he
Yeah,
do.
he gotta take care
That's
of
the
his
mother.
child.
That's the mother of his
He
kid.
has to take care of his child.
No, he-
Wow, hold on, because we had this conversation here before. While
It
the
don't-
child
and
is
it don't
being
make it
taken
right
care of,
'cause you
she
had it
has
before.
the opportunity to get her shit together. It's up to her to get. We was in a relationship. I was moving forward with my finances to increase them. You were sitting here spending and not thinking anything was ever going to happen.
How is
She
you gonna
didn't save
leave your
for a
baby
rainy
with a
day.
dodo bird? How is you
Then
not
take him
gonna
with
build this dodo bird up to
Ring
be
the
able
bell.
to take
Ring
care
the
of
bell,
your son?
Gio.
Take him
Like,
with
how you not gonna do that?
But how many times have y'all left said child
Dodo
with a
bird.
dodo bird and ain't checked one time to make sure shit was straight?
You're not
can't
talking
answer
about
I'm
that.
not talking
I'm
about that.
talking in general.
I'm not
man.
talking about
You
that.
Like how
You gotta
gonna
find. You
leave
gotta
them?
go. You gotta go to the bar and find those men in the
That's
bar.
what you have to do.
No,
Right.
It's not just in the
just
bar.
saying.
Well, I mean, that's where you said he was.
So and so house playing 2K.
Right, go find
they
him.
doing this, they doing that.
I don't think you
Everywhere
had. I don't
but
think.
where
I
they
don't think
supposed to be
those
to make
three.
sure that
I don't think those
child
3 men are
When
here
we
right
broke
now.
up, when we broke up, 9 times out of 10, the first month of a breakup, the people separate and the father doesn't even come around the child.
Bullshit.
Bullshit. I call bullshit. So go ahead, keep going.
The
Yeah.
father doesn't come around the child.
I call
These are
bullshit.
not men that you're describing.
Because you're not describing me. So keep going.
These are not. These are
So
literally
you
not
talking
men.
about y'all personally?
I'm just
Huh?
saying.
About personal lives?
No, we're not talking
No.
about personal.
Oh,
we
then
just
don't-
saying.
don't say
I
I'm
did
not
just jump
talking about
personal when we
y'all.
just spoke on that.
Right.
You're not talking about. We was been talking in general.
We
but
still
now
are.
you gonna be like,
But if it don't-
you're
We
gotta
talking
talk about
about.
But not
those aren't men.
When did that switch up?
If the shoe don't fit, like I don't
Talking
know.
about
I don't know
boys.
those people.
I don't
So
know that.
the man that don't show up and ain't
You
don't
know
know that.
those people. You might not be that person. You
I
know
don't
those
fuck
people.
with those type
I don't
of
know
people.
too many
Yes,
men
you
like
do.
that.
I
either.
don't know them.
This
I don't
is
be
what I'm
around
talking
them.
about.
I think that's
Nah,
No.
you know,
Y'all be-
no, stop,
y'all be
stop.
acting like
nah,
y'all blind.
you know they're
No, I
different.
don't act like I'm blind.
So
When
we
you
have
at the
to-
park with your son, do all your friends have their sons with them? Ask them where they at.
Are all my friends with
Guess
me?
what they would say? Guess what they would say? Nah, man, she acting like something. But then you'll see
I
her.
don't wanna
and she
argue with
trying
her to get my child or this, that, and the third.
But they'll go stand in the Jordan line. You know that's my favorite line. But they'll go stand in the Jordan line
like they
and
pick a
argue with the
battle and it ain't
customer in
never
front
on
of
the
them.
side of the
I
kid.
was here first. None of that makes any sense to me.
It's not as much out here. You right.
Fir-
You right. You right about that.
First off, 9 times out of 10, if we together, you the woman, I'm the man, when we break up, in your head, it's my fault.
Right.
Whatever. Hold up.
Who phone
Hold
is
up.
on?
Yeah, I
Is
keep
it
saying
mine?
somebody's phone on it. Is it mine?
It ain't mine.
It ain't mine either.
So whatever happened in this relationship, it's my fault. I'm the reason why we broke up. If you saying I ain't coming around that first month, it's some shit you doing. You not making it comfortable to come through this spot and get my kid because
I hate
every
women
time I
say that.
slide up, you want. I'm talking about in that first month. You
No,
talking
but I
about?
just hate women say it's like
You want
because
your-
of women. Like no one or nothing should stop you from seeing your child.
You're not making sense, Mary.
They say
Because
You're
you
not
don't
making
want
sense,
to go
Mary.
through whatever with
You're
the
not
female.
making sense,
Then
Mary.
take it
You
to court
can
then. The
ignore
same
it.
way you
Not
think
Yeah,
you gonna
fight
take
for
it to
that
child
shit.
support,
Not
take
making
it to
sense,
court.
Mary.
Get legal
Take it to
custody.
court.
Do
You're
something
not
like
making
I hate
sense.
that statement. I'm totally
Why?
making sense.
Because
I
it's
tell-
chicks.
because I
It's
shouldn't
chicks
be able to
that
stop
get
you regardless of what I
violent.
say.
It's
Okay.
chicks that get
Then
violent.
get a cop to
Then
escort
use
you
the
there.
system for you
Come on
too.
now.
If she
Get a
wants
cop
to
to
sue you for
escort
child
you there.
support,
See
sue her for
now,
custody.
see that's what I mean by what kind of men are we talking about? Are we talking about men who are upstanding citizens, or are we talking about men who are in the streets? Men in the streets don't go that
Sterling, turn
route.
your phone down.
How about say it's
Is it me?
somebody's?
It's always Sterling's phone.
You see my phone on? How's mine? Hey, how's that now?
Sorry.
I have no idea.
I don't know whose it is either.
So
Oh,
we gonna
shit.
have a Royal Rumble every time I show up there. I mean, at one point
Right.
in time, somebody's gonna let it happen. What, bro?
I was sitting here looking at Twitter. Did you see John Kane? What he said?
No.
Senator John Kane. I expressed to Mr. Nichols that if he makes any move to charterize Chester Upland School District, I will revoke my support and immediately request his removal. The students of Chester Upland School District deserve a top-level public education. I'm going to fight to make that a
It
reality.
wasn't me, Dante.
He's
Because you
gonna
know I
fight
had
to
no
make that a
headphones
rea-
on.
a
So
reality.
John Kane said,
John Kane said, I also expressed to Mr. Nichols that if he makes any move to charterize Chester Upland School District, I will revoke my support and immediately request his removal. The students of Chester Upland School District deserve a top-level public education. I'm going to fight to make that a reality. Wow.
Is John Kane get ready to run again or something?
No, he just got in.
He just got in?
Yeah.
So he ain't looking for nothing.
He ain't looking for nothing.
So he trying to better our educational system here in Chester Upland School District?
Okay, so...
And he's telling that Mr. Nichols, Mr. Nafis Nichols, he has to abide by making Chester Upland School District a better district and not chartering it.
Right. So
is that what he's saying?
That's what he's saying. This process made one thing very clear: our parents deserve a greater say in the appointment of a receiver. This fall, I will be introducing legislation to change the school code to make sure that parents have a voice in the receivership process. Man, listen.
Oh, so he calling on the community.
Right.
Is that what he's doing? So he's saying that Chester Upland School District parents got to show up at these meetings.
Right.
He's saying that it's an open forum. So he's saying that they all should be there instead of all talking about it on social media. Right. Is that what he's saying?
He's on Twitter talking about it. I also met with Mr. Nichols after his appointment, and he affirmed that he is opposed to the charterization of Chester Upland School District.
Is that written? Is that a quote?
This is on Twitter.
But is it a quote?
It's on Twitter.
Quote, I am opposed to.
He can't quote it. Like, I mean, it's on Twitter.
What if it is a quote?
Then he got to stand on it.
Why?
Because you said it, and everybody can hold you against it.
People not allowed to change their mind.
I ain't political either, bro, and I'm not really.
Me either.
Up on
I just look.
what's going on with the school districts?
Yeah,
and
you
stuff
know,
like
people
Say
do change their
job.
minds.
And a lot of people, because they don't have kids in the district, they don't really care because they live here in Chester. I care because of the school tax. That's my thing. You getting all this tax money from people, and we got the shittiest district in Delaware County.
I personally think a child education start at home. So
child education does start at home,
so
but
when they
it's
get to school,
expanded in school.
yeah, but when they get to school, that child makes it their business to stay focused.
Right.
Some children can't stay focused because of peers.
Again, it starts at home.
All of education doesn't start at home because all of them don't have parents that's willing to educate them at home. So you got some kids that come in kindergarten and preschool. They don't know how to say their own name. The one little girl, they said, "What's your name?" She said, "Boo Boo."
That's why I said it start at home.
They said, "No, baby, what's your name?" But
home.
that parent is not one of those at home educating parents. She'll learn it when she get to school. It's not my job. Those parents stop calling me during school hours. Parents, those are not home educators.
But that's at the point I'm saying.
This is why I'm saying all kids that go to school don't keep bettering themselves because they're in school because your peers didn't have the same upbringing as you. So
they separate those kids.
Huh?
You separate those kids.
But how do you separate them without saying? Now, before we had special education, you knew they weren't smart. Right. You had the A and B tracks.
It don't take long. It don't take long into the school year for you to understand a child. The first 2 weeks, if a teacher's really paying attention to a child, she knows that child is struggling in that class and can't make it.
And that's when they got what they call the IUPs or whatever.
You go right down. See you. Bye.
But the IEP don't even take you out of the classroom. It puts you in the classroom with a person who's trying to learn, and it only takes you out for certain classes.
No, you need to take that person out completely. They need to go out completely. They need to go into their own class, and then they need to figure out what they need.
Education classes.
Right, you need to figure out what they need.
School can't. They said they can't divide them because it's no child left behind law.
To Doc's point.
It starts at home, bro.
If you started at home, your child will be better prepared to deal with the peer pressure thing. If you stand on it at home, if you not, and speaking to your point, the women that don't or the parents that don't, this is why the system is what it is, because the kids is getting there and they not prepared to be around other kids that act a certain way in a certain point. They not learning what they supposed to learn at the crib, and we putting it on the teacher. And we like, why is the kid? Because you ain't do your part.
Right.
The teacher can't do everything. They can't teach. They can't teach your kid. They can't teach. I'm just putting it out there.
It's a full circle.
Yeah, they can't teach your kid, raise your kid, discipline your kid. They can't do all that.
The mom who does not care will not ask that question though. The mom who had
And they
no
not
one
coming to
caring
them
for
meetings
her,
that they
she's
talking
not
about.
asking that question. So if we're two moms that's
No,
gonna
they
show
they
up
gonna
to the
ask that
meeting,
question when the kid get held back at
their
the end of the
kids
year.
don't get held back. It's a no child left behind law. So irregardless, you have the
When they
right.
start
They'll
doing
say your child didn't pass this semester, but we can still push them forward. That mom gonna say, my baby going to the 4th grade. And now
Not
in the day of
realizing that they
social
lacking.
media, they'll be right on social
not
media like,
realizing
yep,
they
I got me a 4th grader, a 2nd grader, and a kindergartner.
Again.
Neither one of them kids deserve to go to the next level.
Again, you can't complain about the curriculum and educational opportunity if your kid not taking advantage of what's
They're
there.
not
But what she's saying
complaining.
is they don't recognize it because they're not being left behind. So they don't even
They're
realize that
not
their
com-
child's failing.
Yeah,
So what's the
and they're
because
not
they're
complaining.
okay?
Those
All
parents aren't complaining.
So they don't realize it.
So if all the kids is going to school and they all passing, what's the complaint?
None.
No, I'm saying what's the discussion? I'm not
Because the
understanding.
school knows that these
The
kids have
schools
this
know that
issue.
these kids shouldn't
But
be
the
passed
home,
along.
the parents don't know. Because the parents aren't.
This is two different
being involved.
announcements that I had to make today. This is your child's report card, and this is Twins' child report card. This is thicker because Twins' child had a different set of instructions. This is thinner because your child can't be left behind because you ain't showed up for a meeting. You don't give a damn. Your child came in uneducated on her name, colors, numbers from the beginning. So technically, if I take your child and give them that PSSA testing, that standardized test that they give everybody, your child is going to fail. Twins' child is not. So when they get the report cards, they look the same, but they're completely different. Your child's report card is made because they fall under the No Child Left Behind law.
All right, so the No Child Left Behind Act of 2001. The No
it's
Child
been
Left
some
Behind
years.
Act authorizes several federal education programs that are administered by the state, right? Under the 2002 laws, states are required to test students in reading and math, grades 3 through 8, and once in high school. All students are expected to meet and exceed state standards in reading and math by 2014. The major focus of the No Child Left Behind is closing student achievement gaps by providing all children with fair, equal, and significant opportunities to obtain a high quality education, which isn't here in the city of Chester. Accountability to assure those students who are disadvantaged achieve academic proficiency. Flexibility, allow school district flexibility in how they use federal education funds to improve student achievement. Research-based education emphasizes educational programs and practices that have been proven effective through scientific research. Parent options increases the choices available to the parents of students attending Title I schools. So we know Title I, we know what they have to do, the funds and everything that comes in when they bring the parent teachers all in. They say, all right, this is our Title I meeting for the year when they do back to school night. And they get that done. They knock that out from the rip, right? There's no more parent-teacher nights. Like, literally, you're not if you send out a memo and say, listen, back to school night September, back to school night October, back to school night November, all parents must attend. 9 times out of 10, you'll get 50% of the parents, well, the father of the mother.
It'll increase.
Listen, it'll increase, but they do not do that.
They don't have to.
If they
Nobody
start doing
requires
that,
them to.
If they start doing
the way
that,
our
then you'll
school
get more
district
parental.
work is we know which parents care by the parents that drop their kids off at the beginning of the school year.
Right.
You got kids. The first day of school should have been jam packed. You got kids walking, and I understand that parents have to work and this, that, and the third. I understand all of that, but I'm a hands-on parent. I'm taking you to your first day. I'm coming to back to school night. I'm coming to meet and greet for the staff and everything. I don't even think Chester Upland School District did that. I don't even think they had a meet and greet where you come in and meet your child science and chemistry and social studies teacher. You didn't have all of that before the school year started.
It's really
Them
so
kids
much-
just came straight to school.
It's really there's so much that goes into it, right? Because it's like the school system's not putting in place different programs for parents that don't have the means to be there 24/7 for their kids. These parents are in situations where they can't be there 24/7 for their kids because they stressed out because they don't know how they're gonna pay their bills next month either. So it's so much that goes into it. You know what I mean? That's why I said it's a full circle. You know what I mean? These school districts need to be aware of the parents that can't physically be there for their kids all the time.
Oh no,
you see what I'm saying?
Doc, they know.
That's what I'm saying.
Community, they know who can and cannot be here. They know wholeheartedly. Who
Yeah, that's
can
why
and
I
cannot
don't
be
think anybody can say that somebody just doesn't care.
They
They just
don't know-
probably
they
just
don't
really
know
just
nothing.
can't be there
Nah.
sometimes. You know what I mean?
It's not that they don't care because they don't show up at the meetings, because it will show in the homework. It'll show up in their attire, the way they come to school. If you can't get to the meeting because you don't drive, how your child comes to school represents you too.
But how you know
So,
that
if
parent
your
wasn't
child-
at work from 8 to 8?
Yeah, that's a heavy.
All right, so if they
that's a
gotta work
heavy
8 to
stretch.
8, as a mom who had to work 12-hour shifts at one point in time, when I came home, I still checked book bags.
Yeah, you got
I want to
on
make
clothes
sure that the
for week,
homework is
you
done.
gotta-
And it was a day out of the week where I made sure, or the teacher kept in contact with me. If I can't make
You're-
it there, I'm still there
You
in
are
some
literally,
way, shape, or form.
you are literally
One in a-
Superwoman
One
in
in
a
a
do
million.
rag.
One in a million.
You literally
This ain't no
Superwoman in a
do-rag.
do
It is
rag.
a
This is
do-rag.
not a do-rag.
It's
Stop
silk.
playing with
It's
my
a
twin,
do-rag.
y'all. Like,
Oh, it's not. It's a scarf.
Yes.
Oh, all right. You
But-
literally
but it
Superwoman in a
took-
scarf.
In a
Nah,
do-rag.
it
Like,
took-
come on.
It took for me to realize
I mean, do a 12-hour shift overnight.
it does not.
Get up, get
not
off,
overnight.
get off
I
at
did
7.
overnight.
Get
I
off
did
at
daytime.
7. Take the kids to school. Come back. Bake the kids cookies. Bring them up there
being
for lunch.
sarcastic right now.
Come back. Pick the
You being
kids
a
up
hater.
after
That's what,
school.
but it can't be done.
After school,
It can
take the
be
kids
done.
to practice.
'Cause you know how
After
important
that,
it is.
pick them dinner up.
Yeah.
After that, go
Go to
back to
work.
work.
Right.
And then
ain't
do
sleep.
that tomorrow.
It's
Everybody
been
don't.
done, though.
Yeah, but not.
It's been
not
done.
Superwoman.
Everybody don't have that mental capacity
Everybody
to do
can't
that.
do nothing like that, man.
Who
And
to
I'm
say
not.
that we
and
have
I'm
the
not
capacity to do it. You
disputing
just
that.
know
You
you
know how many
Superwoman.
times I
Kids
sat in
be
the
right.
room and cried because I felt like I
exactly.
couldn't do it tomorrow.
You got all
How many
boys.
times I shut myself in the bathroom and shut the door and
Hell
tell my
yeah.
kids, just give me 1 second, crying into a towel. Bro, it's not easy. But if you want them to have better than
That's
what
a
you
mental
had,
capacity.
you
Exactly.
do
That's
it.
mental.
That's a lot,
mental.
man.
You
Do
have to
it.
push yourself.
That's a
to
lie.
get there.
Again,
like
that's-
she said, with
I
the
Man, how
shared
many-
calls a
see,
million
listen.
times.
give me a minute so they don't know that you stressed
When
out.
I like to like I say, things are exceptional, right? Exceptional meaning it stands out. So whenever I say something exceptional, I like to compare it to something that I find is less exceptional, and the numbers will tell me if it is or not. How many women do you know that do this?
People
Out of
out
all,
around.
no, hold up. Out of all the women you know, what's the percentage of women you know
And
that
that's-
do this?
And that's not compared to people that you're hanging with now. We talking
Yeah,
about
I'm
the people
talking about that
grew
you
up
know.
with. Yeah.
That you know. I'm talking all the women you know. How many women do you know like this woman you're describing? I need the
I don't know.
real
I don't know
number.
the one-
Is it
Listen,
10?
I only know
Is
the
it
ones that I'm
15?
around.
Okay, what's that? 15?
Yeah, I'm gonna say like I keep that type of company.
Out
like
of the
this
4,000
type of-
women you know?
And when I was wrong, it probably dropped the ball.
Out of
My-
the 4,000
my village had
women
to
you ever met?
My village had to pick up the ball.
Again, hey,
Again,
listen,
I'm just saying it's exception.
Full circle. Your village is there
Yeah.
too as well.
Yeah.
A lot of these women don't
Yeah.
have a village
Right.
to support the
Right.
leader.
Because they too busy
They don't
cussing
have
everybody
all
the
that.
fuck out.
Yeah, but that's also
It is what
generational,
it
bro. That
is.
could have been how she was
If
raised
she
as well.
dolo, she cannot do that. You cannot keep a pace like this they describing, bro,
Yeah, that's
for
bad,
months
boy.
on
They
end,
do
bro.
you on that
Nah,
combined
but
can't
story,
keep no
okay?
pace
Hold
like
up,
that.
Hold up, Gio. My best friend right now, right? She has 2 children.
Yeah.
She get up.
Yeah.
Her children got to be to school by 7:30. They got to be at the daycare. She has to be to work by 8. She had to take them to the doctors yesterday at 2 while she's at work though. So she had to stop work, go take them to the doctors at 2.
Where's
they
the
didn't
father?
get out of the doctors till 4 because it was both of them had to be seen. They was getting a physical.
Yeah.
She had to come home and cook dinner.
Right.
She had to give them their bath for bed.
Right.
And start all over.
That was a strenuous day. Do she do that every day?
Every
No,
day
every
without
day
the
she
doctors.
leave work and go to doctor
Not
and
the
do all
doctors.
that. You feel what I'm
Hold
saying?
up. But she still had to be at work though.
All I'm saying, Nav, is that is a pace in which you cannot keep up for a sustainable amount of time without
You're
help.
not a mom.
You did it without help.
You're
all
not
the
a
time,
mom.
every day.
I had twins. My twins.
on,
I got
man.
my son was sick.
I
He had to
respect
go to
it.
the doctors twice a month,
I'm
and
not a
on
woman.
top of
I don't know.
everybody else appointments and school schedules and everything.
So this around
Bro,
the same
I had
time you
to
was dropping the
figure it
kid
out.
off
Huh?
at daycare, telling the dad to come pick him up.
No, they was the 2 kids before the twins. When I dropped them off in the door, because I was so stressed the fuck out, because I needed you to spend more time with your kids than I was, I put them right in the door at the daycare and walked away. Tell them come get them kids. And I walked away.
That was the day you needed help, right?
No, that was the day I was just exhausted.
I'm just
bro.
saying. All I'm saying is you
needing help is asking
you make
you.
no you
somebody
making
who's
you
not
make,
responsible
no you
for
making
these
no you
kids.
making the point that I'm making. You cannot a woman cannot keep that pace up without anybody stepping
Burnout.
in. You cannot keep that
I
pace
just
up.
said that. I said I dropped the ball.
Yeah,
a
I've
million
been said
times.
that. You can't do it. And you are
No.
exceptional if you can.
Guess what?
If a woman can
man
do that, she
can't do
dope.
it for 3 days straight.
I didn't say a man can. I said a woman
You
can.
can't say that,
Nah,
nah.
women do it.
You can't say a man can't do it.
Man, I
You
ain't-
just
You just
talked about-
described me a guy who do it.
Yeah, you just talked
That
about
live
that.
right next door to you.
He
But you
doing
telling
it.
me a guy don't do it.
A
He's
guy
doing
can't
it
do it for
now.
3 days straight, but he's doing it.
now.
He been
That's
doing
how-
it.
But he's doing it. How
He's
long he been doing
now.
it?
He been
I see
doing
how
it.
long he go. He's going great at it.
But you
though.
said
How long
3
he
days.
been doing it?
Huh?
You
How
said
long
a
he been
man
doing
can't do it for 3 days.
Jump in.
Did he just do it Saturday?
Jump in.
I'm asking.
Jump
Did
in.
he just do it Saturday?
No. Saturday was the weekend.
So what's
So
the
last
3
week,
days
did he
is what
do
I'm
it?
saying. You said
So
Men-
today's
men and
Wednesday, you
women
know
do
that.
it.
So he's
But
done it for 3 days.
Everybody's situation is different.
yeah.
Women do it harder. I'm
Everybody's
sorry.
situation is different.
I applaud women. I see them all the time with a struggle
God,
or
I
without
respect
one.
it.
It's not easy being a mom. It's not easy being on pace. I
It's not
understand
easy
why
being a
most of them
dad
can't
either.
make it to the meetings and stuff like that. But your child's reflection of you when they get to school shows if you are a parent who's in tune with your kids. If you're completely interacting with their schoolwork and everything. No, I can't sit down and do homework with them, but I can definitely check the book bag.
Oh, me and my son, we taking French this year. He got French at Carroll, so I'm
No,
definitely.
I mean,
gonna learn
or you
some
could be the
French.
kid
Yeah,
that your
I
mom,
believe, bro.
Yeah, I'm
you know,
speaking
do
that
all
shit.
the homework with
Yeah,
you and all
yeah,
that,
I
and
told
then when
him.
you go to school, you're an asshole. That's just the kid you are. Like your mom is in your life, she do homework with you, she
Once
drop
you
you
get to
off
school,
at
though,
school,
you're a
and
hoe.
once you get to school, you just an asshole. You could also be that kid.
Right.
I got that.
You know what I'm saying? You could be that kid. So that just because of how that kid acting don't mean that's how that woman is raising him. It
we
mean
do
that
more
his
of it
kid
'cause
just
the
an
court's on
asshole.
their
But you got some-
Because I was just an
But
asshole.
when you got teachers from the community,
The court is
people
not
from
on
the
our
community-
side.
Oh, they definitely on your side.
Yeah, I was an
I don't think
asshole.
so.
Yeah, they definitely.
Say that again.
If you don't go in there with a lawyer, they gonna railroad you.
Why do you feel like they're just on our side?
Because you're
there's
the,
some
you're the
moms
maternal
that-
mother. You are the
Immediately,
mother.
because that's
You
where
are
the kid
You
nurturer.
know
live.
when you have a child that they don't physically
as a mother,
have
But
this
that's
is
where
what
the kid
this is
live.
what female. When God made women, right?
Yeah.
When He took the rib of Adam to make a woman
Talk to him.
for Adam, a partner for Adam. It wasn't a woman made, then a man made for her. It was a woman made for a man. You are a nurturer.
Okay.
You are a woman. You are an educator.
Okay.
These are the things that you're supposed to do.
I'm liking this.
Now, with this new generation of freedom and feminism, right?
like
Y'all don't
this.
want to do that shit no more. Y'all want to be like men.
I like this.
Y'all want to be equal to a man. Like you were created
Do
separately.
we want to be or do we have to be?
No, you want to be, right?
No
Because
one wants
guess
to
what?
be.
You don't have to be, right? Literally, in your house right now, you don't have to be equal to your man. He can make as much money as he wants to, and you're fine. But you want to do your thing, right? So you batting, and he get hit a couple times. He don't have to accept it, but he does. You know what I'm saying? So as women, right now that we're dealing with this equality situation, it's like y'all want to be up here. You can't be on top of the man,
They gonna get
right?
you.
For a relationship to work, for us to come together, because now we off. We off communicating. We off talking about things that we need to talk about. And every motherfucking woman out here wants equality. If you want equality, then we got to come together. We got to talk. We got to communicate. And if we ain't communicating,
can't
we
wait.
definitely off. But here we have women saying, no, fuck that. We got it hard. No, when you go into court, I go into court right now. He looking at her as the mother. He don't know what she do, how she do it, or whatever. She open her mouth and say, I need more money, Your Honor, because I got to take care of these kids. The judge is definitely going to look, yo, you should be taking care of your kids. Why are you in court? Why are you sitting here in this? Well, Your Honor, she mad at me because of a personal reason, not because I'm not taking care of my child. I don't give a fuck. If she in this $750, seen your brother yesterday, right? $750 he got, what? Nigga, damn.
A month.
That's a brother.
That boy only
don't
make
play child
$1,500
support.
a month
He ain't
before
paying
taxes.
no child support. He should be in court because he's not taking care of his children.
Right. He
You
make
understand what I'm
$1,500 a
saying?
month
So when
before
people
taxes.
don't take care of their children and they got to go to child support court, they should be there, and the judge should throw the book at them.
I take care of my children.
However,
I'm
if
in
you
child
are a
support
man who takes care of your children and she takes you to child support, that should be all she gets. Plain and simple as that. And I am one of those
Now I'm
moms that
denying,
stand on that too.
my child. Now that could be all she gets, but my child will get more, right, from me. I just know that that's why I got a lawyer. Oh yeah, go ahead, handle that. I don't want to say nothing. I just want to stand there with my arms folded
Mary,
and whatever they say.
Mary,
right?
is
But
chomping at the bit. She wants to say something. She's pinning her lips shut.
she
Because-
can't. Mary
because
can't say
it's-
anything.
She wants
You
to
know
say
why I'm
something.
not going to say names
She wants to
because
say something.
I will. The system don't only work for the woman if the man uses it properly.
I wanted Mary to go. Cause she did
It
not
don't.
like what he
It
was
don't.
saying.
It don't.
Keep a lot of shit
It
going
don't.
on.
Yeah.
Right.
She
It
did
don't
not
only
like what
work
he
for
was
the woman
saying.
if the man uses it properly. The problem is the man doesn't want the aggravation. They don't want to take the time out to actually go and fight for something with meaning their children. They'll fight a bitch over a relationship. I don't want to lose you, but they are willing to walk away from their child because they can't get along with the mother.
It's easy for a woman.
It's easy for a man to
jump
say
in
that
a
same
man
thing.
to jump in a man's head. Let me give you a man perspective who from the street, who was in the street, and when I was in the street. See, this is two different people. When I was in the street and when I wasn't, and when I'm not. When I was in the street, bitch, I'm not taking you to court for nothing.
True.
Flat out. So you
so
acting stupid about that kid. I'm not taking you to court to get it. I'm not taking you to court to come see it. I'm not doing it. I'm not going nowhere near Media Courthouse.
Right.
I'm in the street.
At all.
Totally understand.
It's
At
flat
all.
out not happening.
Right.
Now, once you step out of that field, if she giving you static, that's where you got to go at with it. So most of the brothers, though, when they faced with that, they're in section A.
Right.
When they still in the street.
Right.
And when you still in the street,
You're not going out
you
with
ain't
it.
involved with going out there and having, and you gonna say, well, yeah, you'll do anything for your kid. Yeah. But not going out there. I'm not going out there. Anything can happen to me out there. Prime example, bro. They took me out there now. Baby mom took me out there years ago. So I pulls out there. I parks over across the street, know what I'm saying, jump out. I had new joint too. Jump out, fly over there. I'm like, this gonna be quick. I'm having in and out hearing. I'm already paying. Ain't gonna be nothing. Man, the hearing went left. I don't know how it happened, but she got the saying shit, and then I'm like, oh, bitch, I pay this, and what is you talking about? And he get to talking about I gotta pay more, and then you know me, I'm from the street, so I'm like, man, I'm not paying this bitch shit. The fuck is you talking about? He said, oh man, take him into custody. See, I didn't know they could do that at the time. I wasn't equipped with the knowledge that they could grab you for telling them you not gonna pay you. So now here I am downstairs in the tank. My car is parked across the street in the jury parking lot. I got to get that out of there by 5. He talking about I got to pay $1,000 to get out. What street person trying to go and get ran into something like that? You not.
I totally understand it.
You not.
I totally understand. And don't get me wrong. I'm not on the side of women who use court for bitterness. I'm not on the side of
But that's
for
most.
women who use. That's not most.
Most.
That
It's
is
not
most.
No, it's not.
It is.
And where we come from now,
That's most.
Nah, it's
you
not.
can't really.
How about
say-
you, Twin?
Like we all know
believe
a
it's most or
different
no?
group of people
I
now,
don't
right?
think
It's only
most.
some.
We all know a
it's
different group of
some.
people
You
now,
can't-
but we talking about the society where we grew
Yeah,
up in.
you know how I get down
It's-
out here.
It's
Nah,
most.
I know some who have done it for bitterness. I was one of them.
So you
I
know
did
a lot.
because I still had an emotional attachment towards him.
And they
I
all
know
think
why
like that.
I took him to court. But guess what? I never after I took my oldest daughter father to court, the first time they gave him a $67 every 2 week payment. He never paid it.
Yeah.
When
Was he
she
working?
turned 12,
Did he
Where was
have
they
it?
gonna take the money from?
What was he getting taxed from? Did he have a legal
Was
job?
they taking it out of his
No,
W-2 check every week?
no.
All right, so what
So
was the
how
point
was he
of even
going-
going
what was
out
going?
there?
If somebody don't have a job, you're not getting no money. I don't care what order they put in.
60 cents. No, then hold up. Yes, you are.
How you
They'll
gonna
tell
get
you
it?
to figure it out. What
Because
do you
you're
mean?
going to have,
Don't come here
or it's
talking
going to
about you
keep,
ain't got no bread.
It's going to keep going up.
And
until
it's
you
gonna
get a job,
grow.
and now you are arrears.
So he had
once you get a
arrears
job.
by the time she was 12 at
Exactly.
$67 every
Yeah,
2 weeks.
and not-
That
He
adds
had
up.
arrears. So when we turned 12, they tell me I should have been got an increase. I'm thinking for what? Because I'm like, what are you even talking about? I get a letter in the mail saying this support hearing hasn't been heard in 10 years. I think that was the time. Because I sued him when she was 2. 10 years. So when I get the support hearing in the mail, I go to court, blah, 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 boom, we there. So they tell him, well, we're going to mandate that we give an increase as of 5 years ago. Because it
Okay.
should have been seen 5 years. Well, it should have been seen every year. But 5 years ago, we going to get the increase from then until now.
How much was it?
So it ended up being like $27,000 altogether for arrears.
Did you see it?
The fact that I can end up in jail for me is it. The fact that you
it's
want your
too
baby
what?
dad in
Because
jail
most of the time, chicks
for,
end
for not
up
giving you the
end
money
up
that
amnestying
some
the
white
money
guy
anyway.
decides to tell me
14
to give
days
you.
out of the
You
month.
end up-
Hey, yeah,
I
but
still
let
get child
me.
support.
Go for custody.
My son about
Let
Stop
me-
making
I still
it's
get
an
child
excuse to me when a person says
Because he
they
owe me
can't do
$30,000.
certain things.
It's not an excuse. It could
You ain't cut the
legitimately
check.
be a
I mean, you ain't
reason.
say fuck.
But she can
Most
though.
chicks
See,
don't.
that's the
Kids.
thing.
Right.
She
You know
can't
what I'm
say I
saying?
can't.
So they, like she said, they still pick it up because
She can't say she can't because she's been put in a
But-
way to win
because
by
I
the
wasn't
person
on
that she
welfare
was
and
with.
stuff.
Hey, yo,
Yeah,
let
that check
me,
come to me.
let me ask you a question. You ever got took for child support?
I am now currently.
Have you, Gio? You said you went before, right? So in those times, right? Well, you are now.
I'm new.
So I'm talking to Gio, right?
Right.
In that time that you were taken for child support, how much
long
extra did you do for your kids in that time? That you were still on child support. You paying child support, right? Every month. But what extra were you doing for your kids? Were you still doing everything else that you were supposed to be doing?
I mean, that is everything you're supposed to be doing. But
What,
when
just
your
paying-
kid
just paying
now,
the child support?
Now, prime example. If you paying, let's say you paying $700. You paying $700 a month, right? She getting that off the top. Now you got to think you probably gonna spend another $300.
You're probably gonna spend more than that.
No, I'm just saying that's even being light on the estimate. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
So let's just say it's 1,000.
Right.
You kicking out 1,000 a month every month. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So what more is you supposed to be doing? Because 9 times out of 10, if you kicking that kind of money out, you have your kid on the weekend. So that's like on a Saturday or a Sunday, you take them somewhere, take them
shopping, little things like that.
Yeah, I mean little trip stuff because you
Right.
you already paid the money.
I know a bitter chick that be like,
Yeah, you already
when
paid the school
When the
money
dad
and
come
all
to
that.
pick the kid up, he be like, ask your mom for some money. We going to McDonald's. Like I just paid that bitch child support. He be dead serious.
I mean, I could see
Yeah, I
how
mean,
that
I
happen.
can see that happening
can
too
see how that happen.
because I know I got friends right that's on child support, right?
See how that happen?
They only making $20 an hour. And I'm saying only making because $20 an hour ain't shit nowadays.
nothing.
Not now.
It ain't
Ain't
nothing.
nothing. Yeah.
You feel me? Making $20 an hour and you kicking out $700 a month on $20 an hour. That's literally only $2,000 every 2 weeks.
Right.
But foot taxes, and then when they take that taxes out, that's only $1,300. Boom, and then when they kick that $350 out, now you only got
$1,900.
You ain't no, bro.
26. You said 13, 26.
$2,000 every week. When they cut them taxes, it's $1,300.
$1,300.
And after they cut the taxes, then they take your child support.
Right. So $350. So you getting $1,000.
So now you only got $1,000, but your rent, $900.
Right.
Now
So
you
now
only
you-
got $100
now
in
you
your
only
fucking
got-
pocket.
You know what the
Right.
judge gonna tell him?
They don't get
get another job.
Obviously they don't give a fuck. You got to pay that
It's
money.
not, but see, they factor it. So the way they factor
No,
a
hold
child.
on.
only like
But
30%.
hold on. I was
It's
going
65.
I was going somewhere else with that. Hold on. Right? The stress that it puts on a father, it trickles over into the mother because now the father's struggling and now he can't do everything that you wanted him to do from the beginning at all.
He paying child support.
You just said you wanted him to give him time.
I do.
But now he got to
should've
work.
got the
But
time
now,
before I had to go to the courts.
but now he got to work. Now he got to work multiple doubles just to pay the child support and his rent, and when he got his kids on the weekend to support.
So now he can't give time.
So now he can't give time.
That's
So now the
leverage.
child is affected.
So now the child is completely affected.
So now the child goes to
He should've
school
been given
and
the-
punches somebody in the
He should
face.
have been given the time before.
You shouldn't.
You
Nah,
should've-
nah,
you
it
should've
should've
been-
never went to
Nah,
child
that sounds
support.
bitter.
Nah, it don't sound
It
bitter.
do sound
let,
bitter.
let me tell you
Since
something.
since I wasn't around spending time,
I can only
take me to court and send me to jail.
Right.
If I ain't got the money.
What else you doing with your time?
Wow.
It ain't with your kids.
Say it again.
What
I
else
ain't
are you
gonna
doing
lie.
with your child? What,
If
with
you
your time? It
can't
ain't with
spend
your
time
kids.
with your child when I gave you that option and I
And
take
whatever
you to
happens
court,
after that is on
that's
you.
on you.
That's on you.
'Cause this was free.
I
Why
gave
take 'em to
all
court?
One thing
Why
about
take 'em to
one
court
thing
with
about
your
my
independent
son-
self?
If you can't spend this
hold
time,
on,
Why
jail,
take them
take
to
your
court
money.
with your
Hold on.
independent
One
self?
thing.
And it's
one
not
thing
bitter,
about
it's
a
just I'm tired of
mother.
stressing.
One thing
It's
about a
bitter.
mother, and I ain't talking about
I
a
ain't
baby
never
mom.
been.
One thing about a mother
Baby moms are
is
mothers.
she gonna make. Who?
Baby moms are mothers.
You know, sometimes
She had a kid.
Sometimes them parents, all they gotta do is really just resolve their issues and
Right,
everything.
and talk.
They gotta be able to have a civil conversation.
Right.
Totally
Hey,
understand
right.
it. But one parent
Listen,
don't know how
time
to
wasn't
let
going to
go,
be
and the
enough.
other
It was
parent
always
harps
about the
on it
bread.
too.
That's not true.
Then you give time. Then you want more time.
Time
Then you
ain't
give
never
more
gonna be
time,
enough.
and then they want more time.
It'll
Then they want
never
more
be
time,
enough.
and
It's
then they
never
want
gonna be
to
enough.
It'll never be
pony
enough.
for the
You're
first
out your
birthday.
mind.
They
No,
want
I'm
a
not.
cake.
You can't say that.
Yes, I
you
can.
can't say that.
You
As
can't.
a
Yes,
The
I
woman
kid
who
can.
don't
has
matter
tried.
where nothing
Yes, I
comes
can.
from financially.
They
The
don't.
kid's not gonna be like, did my mom buy my dad buy it?
Nothing.
That part ain't gonna matter.
They just
They're
got
gonna
the
know
ain't gonna know that.
They spent that
No,
time with their dad.
you're
They're gonna know
gonna
they spent the time
you as their mother is going to emphasize where it came from.
Right.
That's what y'all do.
That's what y'all
That's
do.
what a bitter woman
That's
does.
what y'all
Yeah,
do.
There's
that's
no
what
need
a
for
baby
that.
mom do.
Emphasize where
It's
it
no
came
need. I
from.
take care of my kids.
Let me
Period.
tell-
So
And that's
listen,
why it don't
listen,
matter to
listen,
be like,
listen.
I did this, I did that. For
When I
what?
ran the street, my kids knew where their stuff came from.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, Daddy
Third Street.
bought it. You understand what I'm saying? Daddy got the money. Daddy
Off
got
of
the
Third
money.
Street.
Now that I'm at this radio station and I ain't selling drugs no more, Daddy ain't got it. Oh, your dad ain't shit. I bought those sneakers. I bought that. Your dad ain't buy that. I bought that, right? So now it's like, oh, I need your time. It's
I'm trying to see how people don't understand that this goes on.
Why-
And y'all acting like y'all friends ain't never.
Why
But
can't
y'all
why
act
can't
like
you?
None of y'all friends never said that?
Ain't the reason
See,
why
when I-
child
when-
support is lucrative right now.
man.
Because the man left the relationship, he left the kids. He no longer takes care of the kid. You knew what happened in the
It's
household.
always the man.
When me and my
It's
kids'
always,
father
bro.
split up,
He left.
That's
when-
the first.
when
That's
me
the
and my
first.
kids'
That's the
father
first
split up,
person.
How about
he
you put
paid
me out?
$97 a week.
How about I
But
couldn't-
put me out?
hold on.
How about I couldn't
He
take the
paid
way you talk to me anymore?
$97 a week. I never
How about you
asked
think
him
you a
no
man?
nothing.
How about you think you the man of the house?
Crazy. Y'all crazy.
Yeah,
How about
y'all
you think
mad
you run
tender.
the
How about,
house?
I don't like how you talk to me. What? Like it's not that
Soft ass
serious.
niggas.
What's not serious?
Now you
Soft
so
ass
upset
niggas.
that how I
Can we
talk
just
to
talk
you?
about it? No.
The fuck? Like it's not
Nah,
that.
that's soft.
I don't want to understand how we
Can
get
I
to
punch you in the
offend y'all.
motherfucking face and you not call police?
I'm not ever
Can I
gonna-
tell
you-
you to shut the fuck
All
up and not
right.
say
You're
anything?
ridiculous.
Can I
What?
shoot you
No,
when
you
you
can't.
not call the
I
police?
can put
No,
my
you
hands
can't.
on you.
You will never
No, you
put your hands on me.
can't.
But
Shit,
you
if I
can
can't,
No,
always
you
you
say
can't
beat
say
me.
what you want to
I'm
me.
not
You
ever gonna
cannot
put
be
my
the.
hands
Can
on
you be the
so why we
man?
gotta come
Can
to
you
that,
be the
though?
man?
No.
Why do
Hold
you
on,
have to
because-
feel like you
because
need
I
to put
said-
your hands
It's some
on me?
Because I
abusive
said,
relationships
Everybody
going
can
around
be
here.
able to say what they
to me
want.
Why do you
respectfully.
feel like you can disrespect somebody
I
out
can
your
say
mouth?
what I want.
No, you
Why
can't.
would
And then I
tell
punch
me
you in the
shut
motherfucking
This is the
mouth.
thing. This the thing, right? See, this the thing with
Why
you
would I
women.
tell you shut
Nah,
the
this
fuck
this
up?
the thing with you women. See, you think that me being your partner as a man, this gives you carte blanche to
talk
to
to
me,
me crazy.
any way you want.
Bitch, fuck
It
outta
don't.
here.
Go talk to another
You do
woman.
too.
Go
Please
talk to another woman like
that.
that.
Bet
So
you won't.
she can punch you in the face or you can punch her in the face. But when you talking to me like that, now you depriving me of the pleasure of punching you in the face because I can't punch you in the face.
can't
I'm a
punch you in the
man.
face.
See, if another
And they-
man
and
talk
they- and they- and they dare you to fucking
if
do
another
it.
man
Yo.
talk to me even a tenth of what you
Boy.
just said, he'll be stomped out in here. But you get the carte blanche to just no. You're tripping. Y'all women is tripping.
My agent said, fight, fight, fight.
Here's the
Yeah,
thing.
let's
Well,
get it.
Why do? So when did y'all become so sensitive?
That's
that
not
every
sensitive.
little
It's not
thing-
sensitive.
It's not sensitive.
It's
So,
not.
'cause
So
why-
it's only
so
certain
guess
things.
what?
Right.
And hold on.
So
In
certain
fairness,
things.
hold on.
Right, certain things.
I don't know how these women talk to y'all. I
Right.
would never want a man to not feel like
Right.
a man. Let's be
Right.
clear.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm never going to make you want to punch me in my
Right.
face.
Yeah.
Because even if I'm mad, first of all,
Yeah.
I'm extremely sarcastic.
Yeah.
So the verbiage that I use, it would never be a
Yeah.
tone that you would never get
Let's
that
talk about-
mad.
let's talk about
Or
most-
maybe you will
Let's-
because of the sarcasm. But it would never
I wouldn't
be
get mad
like,
at the sarcasm as
No,
long
it's
as
going to be heavy sarcasm, but it's not going to be like, you bitch ass
But if
nigga
you
like
jump,
that.
if you
'Cause
jump,
that's not how I
if
would
you
talk
jump
to
in my face, y'all have been here and seen me come back into place looking like I just
Come
got
on,
hit
man.
by a bus.
Women smacking you,
You feel
scratching
me?
your
Y'all have
face.
seen my face.
Broads is
Y'all have
crazy.
seen like and at no
It was
point,
definitely the glasses
at
for
no
me.
point did I ever put my hands on her. You know what I'm saying? So
Listen,
women
I-
are
I-
abusive.
I'm a
Well,
firm
women are abusive well
when-
beyond because
that's
they
when
listen.
Women, that's when women step out the realm of being a queen, like we
Right.
was having that discussion.
And then when I put
women,
my hands
you
on
stepping
you,
out of the
right.
realm of queenly behavior because that's not how you supposed to be operating.
And
You're not supposed to be operating like that.
I always want to be
Woman-
viewed
a
as a
woman
queen,
only
even
Right.
if you're mad at me.
Right.
So.
So you see what I'm saying? See, like
A woman
even
only
if-
does what she's allowed to do, though.
But
So
then,
you gotta
so for me to
understand.
stop you, I gotta
When
put
she-
my hand. You see that? You hear
No,
that shit?
no. See, you
if
said-
I talk to
That-
you
that-
in
I
a
think-
way-
I think
If
that-
I talk to you,
I honestly,
you're
hold on,
I honestly
hold
think
on,
that's
hold
the
on.
craziest statement a
It is.
woman can
Ever.
ever
It is.
make.
It is. I'm gonna jump on it so she
Anybody
done.
only do
If
what
I
you
talk
allow
to you in
Yeah.
a way that
So
you
she
don't
done.
like, because I had to learn early in life how you speak to someone is how other people will speak to them too.
Right.
So if I talk to you in a way that you don't like, you don't have to sound like a broad coming back. Yeah, I don't
Right.
understand why you talk to me like
I
that.
respect it.
You could come to me and be like, "Yo, listen, that tone that you took, that was inappropriate."
Oh, that's
if
not.
we having a
that's
conversation,
different.
if
Go ahead,
we
let her
having a
finish.
That's
if
different.
we having a conversation, but it
Come
don't
on,
have
her
to be,
ass.
don't effing talk to me like that or none of that. But this is the adult me though. You gotta understand. It took me a long time to get to this point because it'd have been like, boy, fuck you in the end. That's how it have went for me.
Absolutely.
Because I come from
Stay
a
and deal
strong
with it.
man.
And that's what
But
we.
guess
That's what we. That's what
He
we
never
talking about.
tolerated
We're not talking about the
disrespect.
grown you.
Right.
Nah.
What we talking about?
Because
Well,
we
you
can,
got-
because we can all sit here and talk about the grown us.
Well,
Right.
y'all keep putting it on that like people don't change. Everybody.
How long you gotta wait for
ends
somebody
up
to change?
So all of
Listen.
that being on child support, being out court, the woman talking disrespectfully, and all of those other things.
No.
Come on,
no,
bro, that's weird.
No,
Stop doing that.
you are a.
Because you don't agree with it. You keep doing
You
that,
are
I can't hear you.
Why can't you hear me? I ain't saying nothing. You talking. You can't hear
He
yourself.
dropped a bomb for you.
I dropped the
No,
bomb.
he's dropping the bomb because he's disagreeing. Because
I'm not disagreeing.
Because, listen, if you don't allow somebody to disrespect you, they won't disrespect you.
How do I stop a woman from?
How about this?
How do I stop a woman from
How about
disrespecting
this?
me?
How about this?
Get the fuck
How
out of here.
about being a woman and not disrespect me?
A man.
How about being
that?
a woman?
That's fair.
Do that. You
No,
feel me?
ain't nobody
How
doing that.
about being a woman?
All these
and
women,
not
all these-
disrespect me?
listen, all
and
these-
I shouldn't have to correct you.
All these
How
women
about
that
being the woman
disrespect
that you're
men,
supposed to be?
They don't want to be their mother.
Done if you're being
I'm not trying to be
How
my
about
mom.
being the
so
woman
fuck
you supposed
you,
to
nigga.
be?
Just say how you feel.
Like,
Go to
right.
therapy
So that's the
and
thing,
talk
that's
to your
what-
therapist and talk about how you don't want to be your mother
So if
and
I
state
talk
that.
to you about how I'm feeling about our situation, and you're not liking what I'm saying, that will make you feel the way you do. Like
No,
I don't have to use.
If we have,
said that.
if we have a conversation,
That's how-
are we having a
No,
conversation?
well, the conversation how we were
definitely
talking
be
about
having
is
a
why
So if we're
is
having a
what you
So
say
what
to
changes
me.
it? Your tone or
my,
your body
my
language?
tone don't change.
Like,
It's,
what makes
it's
it-
when
you
you
make-
stand
what
the
makes
fuck
you
up and be
feel
like, what you
upset?
say, nigga? Like, oh, bitch, who the fuck is you standing up to?
Watch what you doing in here.
Because I'll make you go get your brother.
Watch what you doing in here.
Like, literally, all of them.
Watch
And
what
then
you
me and
doing
him
in
can
here.
have it out. At the end of the day, we
Real rap.
can't sit here and allow that shit.
Watch what you doing in
After
here.
I've taken so many darts thrown in my back, at the end, I'm done, bro. The first little smallest, it could be the smallest dart in the world. My boundaries is up, bro. I ain't got time for this shit. I'm out. Literally.
Man,
and I don't care how you feel after that. I
I
don't
get
care
that
what you
too,
say because
but
I've
at
taken
the
all
end of
your
the
shit.
day-
And you said everything you could possibly say
No, I'm
to
a
me.
man, and as a woman, there's certain things
I can't put my
can't
hands
say to
on you.
me.
I'm
As a
wrong
man,
no
I don't
matter
never
where
want
I'm
a man
at.
to feel less of a
can't
man,
say to
though.
me.
There's
But
certain things you can't say to her either, though.
What do I say
I
to her?
don't, because I'm a man.
What?
I don't, because I'm a man.
What do I say to her?
So as a woman,
do.
so you not a woman. If I have to sit you down and say, "Hey, baby, look, I don't think you should be talking."
So when
to
I
me
just said
this
it in
manner."
that tone, it was
No, I'm saying-
nah. That's not that. It
No, what I'm asking you.
I don't-
No, what
I
I'm
don't
asking
think-
you is
I
this
don't
how
think-
I gotta do it?
I don't think no man should have to sit there.
That's
and
what you
sit down
gotta
and say,
do.
yo,
No
you
woman
shouldn't
shouldn't.
fuck
I don't have a
no
woman.
woman shouldn't have to talk to their man.
I only
some
made
kind
it.
of
I only
way.
made the point to say, if I have to sit you down and explain to you that women do not address men in certain manners, you're not a woman. That's the point I'm making. If I have to sit you down, oh, all right then. That's all I'm saying. You're not a woman. That's not woman behavior. That's not a queen behavior.
But that's dealing with younger kids.
No, that's older women. They're not women
I don't
yet.
hang around them.
Come on, man.
I don't
Now
hang around
nobody know
I
no
don't hang
older
around
women
them. I hang around. I
talk
hang
to their
around.
man all
I
reckless and
wouldn't
all
say
that.
I don't know them
Stop playing.
type of people, but they not in my immediate circle.
But
because it's weird.
But we know.
They not in the immediate circle no
I'm
more.
not that type
But
of
we
woman.
know 'em.
Right, but when you
'Cause you
grow,
grew.
Right, as you
remove
grow.
yourself
That's
from
what
that
I'm
because
saying.
it is weird.
That's what
But
I'm
when
saying.
you was
'Cause it's
running,
like
that's
there's
how
no
you
need to
were.
talk to that man.
That's
You
when
want
I
a man
was
to
younger.
always
That's
love
how
the
you
man.
were.
But
Like, you
even
never- I
now,
would
even
never
now, to this
disrespect
day,
my
if
husband
I
and
know
play him
somebody
like that's
in a
weird.
relationship,
'Cause
and
that's
I
my
heard,
man. I want
my
him to
thing
feel like a
is,
man.
what you have
So
behind
always feel
closed
like a
doors
man.
is something completely different than what happens in the streets. So if I hear you talk to your man in a disrespectful tone, a conversation me and you gonna have. But this is the me now. The me before would be like, girl, you told him. I'm on her side no matter what. But if you can't accept the fact that I'm telling you, listen, that's still a man at the end of the day.
Right.
You shouldn't talk to him like that.
Absolutely.
Then we can't be friends. That's how I feel.
guess.
So when I have heard women talk down to men, I'm looking at him like, what you gonna do?
I ain't gonna do
Yeah.
nothing.
What you gonna say?
I'm out.
And then I'm gonna tell her the way you talk to him is out of pocket.
Yeah.
I'm out. I ain't gonna do nothing. All I can do is smack the shit out of her, and I'm not gonna smack her.
Nah, you can walk
Nah,
away.
but he not gonna
I'm not
do
gonna
that.
smack her.
And
I walk.
keep going
I
and
walk
let her
away.
Talk to somebody else like
Guess
that.
what? She continues to follow you down the street. Oh, you acting like a pussy now. You gonna walk away, turn the fuck around and face me like?
And this is
it's-
the broad you messed up and had a baby by.
right.
Shout out to
And,
me.
and you supposed to have a cordial relationship with this
Cordial.
woman.
Man.
Stop playing. You supposed to be pulling up here every day dealing with that. Yeah, okay.
Shout out to Doc.
Sure, that's how that's gonna go. Yeah, I mean,
Shout out to Doc Henny for stopping through.
yeah.
This show definitely went left. Mary, how you feeling? You good?
I feel
feeling
like
amazing.
this is at first that eulogy shit. I wasn't feeling that, but
Right.
the
The PUA shit.
Me either.
But they
Why?
mentioned it Monday that was going to happen.
But
so you
but
knew
PUA
coming
was
today.
PUA was good. I don't know what's wrong with y'all.
I'm just hating because I ain't getting none of that money. Hey.
I know they
So how
spent
you
something
even
with
gonna
you.
go to the funeral?
They spent something
You
with me.
got
I
some
know
of
they
them,
spent
but
something
was
with
buying
you.
sections when they normally were.
I know they spent something with you.
They was buying platters platters when they normally weren't. I mean, 4 or
Buying
5
your-
at a time.
Buying your
Buying your platters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buying your
Third
platters.
Family Kitchen.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I accumulated new customers.
Yeah.
A whole new customer
I got
base
new
that I
customers, too.
never knew existed.
Right.
They was there. Like, yeah, let me get and add that on too.
Yeah, but you out here clowning our deceased brother.
Nah, I'm not
She
clowning
wasn't
him.
playing respect.
I was sad that he passed.
This
what you
guy
mean?
is angry over it.
Clowning my deceased brother.
I was sad that he passed. Like it wasn't nothing
She was
rude or
paying
nothing.
respect. She
My
said a
deceased
moment of
brother.
silence.
Man,
All
people-
that
And
was
then he
respect.
want to be over there
People
playing
prices-
Ja Rule
people
instead of
prices
playing
ready
It's So
start
Hard to Say
dropping.
Goodbye.
Man, prices ready start dropping. In
Prices
the hood,
ain't
man.
dropping.
Shit.
Prices ain't
Yesterday's
dropping.
prices
We
not
ready
today's
stop.
we got
prices.
Prices
used to
ready
this
start
price.
dropping.
If they not dropping the prices in the stores, you can't drop your price
Prices
here.
ready start
Everything
dropping.
is going
Crab
up.
meat is $29.99 and up, bro.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
not dropping my
Oh,
prices.
I don't know nothing about no crab.
So
See,
why?
they
So
got
somebody
that
asked me the other day
Japanese
about your price. I think we need to readjust the fish in the crab fries price because like $15. Did it go up?
18.
It's 18 now.
Yeah.
Should be
Right.
20.
It should be 20.
I know
Right.
what it should be,
Right.
but I live in a community where I want you to be able to buy something to drink too. I don't want you to
Well,
have
give
to
them something to
pick.
drink. Give them a can of soda. I
See-
got you. We gonna work on that.
Yeah.
Ah, man.
Definitely-
that
they
new
definitely
customer
said
base
my
coming
prices
down
was
for
too
Right,
cheap.
right,
I mean,
right.
that new,
Nah.
without that extra
But
money, man.
it's
people,
enough for you to
Bro.
feed more than one person. It's not like you.
Bro, people
it's
going-
only gonna fill you
But
up.
people going back to the
Bro,
$7
if you want
crunchy chicken
if
platter.
you want
man.
to, if you want a
They
$5
went up.
burger,
They going back to the $7 crunchy chicken
and go
platter.
to the-
They $9
You get
now.
fries, you
Yeah,
get
they still
fries
got
and
food stamps
a
they can
crunchy
sell.
chicken.
go to the corner store. You want a $5
Ain't no food
burger.
stamps to
You
sell.
get fries
You
and
see what I'm
crunchy
saying?
chicken.
You got somebody actually cooking your food.
Oh no,
made
that's how much it costs.
Yeah, man, a la carte.
I'm just saying
A la
that the
carte.
money went low. Yeah, man, motherfucker.
So are they still? Do they got them all them stamps still?
They gonna make a decision. The stamps.
Yeah, no, they still got all them
They
stamps.
they
I ain't
good.
seen no
They
bragging
traded
about
off
them
a lot of
$1,000
them.
stamps.
They traded off a lot of them. I bought some off of Carter.
I bought a couple of people's stamps.
I was appalled. I said,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna
kind of
get
hungry
rid
too.
of some
That shit
more.
got me hungry now.
Same.
In fact, it's
Listen.
lunchtime.
Let's
Smell
not
it.
forget that
Definitely
October
About to
is
go smoke.
Black Business Month. We having the cook-offs and
We doing that
the
October,
samples.
right?
October, that starts in
Y'all
October.
better stop
Yeah.
playing, man. Get that shit organized.
How do you sign
We
up
about
to
to
taste the
we about to
food?
get to it. Like, chill out.
I just want to be a taster.
Jesus.
Yeah,
We
we
gonna
having
sit down and
we
get
having
to it.
sample Fridays.
Because I was thinking about doing barbers after that, but
We ain't doing no
we'll see
barbers.
how it
We're
run.
not doing barbers.
Why not?
We're not doing barbers
Why not?
because every barber is different, and motherfuckers be using that spray shit, and they don't really
You do understand that.
Every barber's different.
No, but I was about to say you
You a
do
barber?
understand that we're going to set the rules and the parameters of how we want people to participate.
So you're gonna be
You're gonna
they're
fit.
gonna have used
The
different people.
criteria.
we
You're gonna
gonna
have
do
a criteria.
yeah.
I just wanna know, like, different people.
like blanketly. Let's say
Right.
blanketly.
Right.
You gonna have to do it regular. We're not doing no add-ons,
Oh,
no
you
white
ain't gonna get
lines,
nobody-
no
you ain't
nothing.
gonna- you ain't gonna
Sure you are.
Oh, so
Sure
you
you
want
are.
a cipher
Because people
situation.
gonna want to put their skill
You
on
want
display.
Cypher Dame situation.
They gonna put their skill on
Raoul
display.
situation.
I'm just saying.
They real barbers.
And if people
Right.
don't want to be a
Cypher,
part of it, they
Raoul,
don't want to be a part of it.
Norman,
You
they
can best
real-
believe we're gonna
they
have
ain't
more than
using
enough.
none of that stuff.
We'll have more than enough, bro.
I ain't using none of that dye and motherfuckers
Oh,
ain't
yeah.
doing that.
So y'all
But
saying
people
these
do
new
wear
barbers
dye,
not
bro.
real barbers. That's what I'm saying.
He is a real
Hairdresser.
barber. He's
Who?
a stylist if you use that, right?
Who? That's a
Anybody who
hairdresser.
used that, he's a stylist.
What?
A hairdresser.
Okay.
Huh?
They use the dye.
If you use the dye on people's head, ain't you a hairstyle? Ain't you a stylist?
If you're taking back
Hairstylist.
hairlines to add a new hairline, you're not a good barber, bro. You should not ever move nobody's hairline to create a new hairline.
But
to
that's
make it
your
look like-
opinion. That's your opinion of a good haircut.
you got a haircut. Do you allow your barber to change your hairline?
I wear a bald head. I'm
Right.
just woofing right now.
Do you allow your barber to change your hairline? You have a great barber.
I don't cheat on my barber.
Right. Right?
Code. That's the code.
He
Don't
like
cheat
that.
on your barber.
So he not gonna bring it back.
No,
if that's
because,
what you-
because he has an A1 fucking
All right,
barber.
All right, man. Listen.
Sometimes you don't know.
this
You
done
go in
went
there and a
controversial.
motherfucker get the event. Like, oh, what the
And it's
fuck is
happened
my
down the
hair
way
now?
too. They
Like
got
I
on
feel
this
it. I
just
can
like he
feel
just
it.
did.
The hair is supposed to be hair. No.
That ain't no real barber. He putting that black stuff. That's how they snapped when we brought
It
this up.
take it
That's
take
a hairstyle.
it take
Who
it take
did that
it take
shit?
a while to find the right
Oh,
barber
you was
for
down.
you.
Oh, you went down the shop and said that.
That's a hairstyle.
Why wouldn't I?
Oh, yeah,
If I'm
well,
looking for barbers.
Oh, I know he definitely said. I know he definitely said.
No,
that.
I mean, see, you got to understand. It's multiple barbers there.
Right.
I'm not gonna say which ones was with it and which ones wasn't,
What
but
is it?
one wasn't.
One wasn't at all.
The other ones were.
Right.
Everybody else said, man, I'm trying to come put my skill on display. And one person, and I'm not going to say who it was. You don't know who it was. But one person
What
was
barbershop
firm.
we at?
And they was like, nah, I'm cool. You
What
know what I mean?
barbershop we
Nah, we ain't paying no names out there. Come on now. Go
I
ahead.
already know what
Starting
barbershop
shit. Like, yeah, I'm
and I
cool.
can
Starting
get
told
shit.
me which barbers in there with it
Because
and
his
which
thing
ones
was he
not.
stand where you stand at. They get to use this, they get to use
Yeah,
that.
they cheating the lines.
But I'm like, at the same time, everybody be using that white spray when they lining people up.
Not everybody.
Everybody, I see with a fresh one got a white line at they beard when they done that you wipe off.
That's coming
Not
from
not
that
everybody.
come from
I
that
know
come
a
from the
couple
razor.
barbers that don't. That
Nah,
come from a razor.
That come from
and
the
that's
razor.
their
Yeah.
skin.
It come from what you put on there.
No.
See, some people use the cream, some people use the spray. And you just line it to it. Not that you adding hair. I'm talking about so you can see the line.
I don't understand why they don't want it cleaned up before they leave. I don't want gel on my ears when I leave after I got my hair done.
I'm gonna give me a
Just to
haircut
say that they got
after
it
I
new.
leave here.
That's where you going at?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Coming out the velvet, boy.
Coming out the velvet, the
Crushed.
Velveto.
Crush
Doc
me.
Kenny, what you got going on? What's up? What's going on?
What,
You got a party coming up?
Yeah.
Nah,
I am bald.
We
I
had
know.
Vango tomorrow. Vango Thursdays is back around.
Okay.
Yeah, come on through. Have yourself a drink. We doing complimentary Cavassier to everybody at RSVP. You taking care of the people.
Doc Kenny, you don't
Complimentary.
sound like a party promoter at the moment.
I'm the biggest party promoter.
The biggest?
Yeah,
in this humble voice. of
Talk
yours.
your talk, player.
Yeah, I mean,
you the biggest?
I'm the biggest.
Talk that shit, player.
Yeah.
Gotta respect that. Talk
Won't work
that.
hard. Won't work hard no more, man.
Yeah. But you the biggest.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I like
along
that.
with all my brothers that's in the business.
You know, but they doing their thing but you.
I
got you.
I mean, it's
I got you.
for party promoting. We all one and the same. We
Right.
all here to do the same
It's a
thing.
unit, right.
Yeah, we are here.
Right.
We are here to bring the people a good experience and make money.
Y'all unit the biggest. I mean,
Yeah.
y'all the best.
Yeah,
At what
for
y'all
sure.
doing out here.
At what we do. That's what we do.
Going on.
We don't. It's always a friendly competition, but
Right.
we work together for real. For real.
Right. My man. And Mary, what you got coming up,
What you
man?
got going on?
Child.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got one more.
Okay.
More. I'm doing a party with the legendary Frat House.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
The legends.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
excited. I'm excited about this one, man. It's fall, it's fashion.
Okay.
We getting dressed for this one. It's October 16th.
Getting dressed for it?
Yeah, fall is fashion, baby.
I'm only
we
mad
doing
I
suits
won't
and all
be
that.
here, man.
Runway.
Fall is fashion,
Sorry, I
man.
won't be here.
I'm gonna wear a
Everybody
turtleneck.
know how to
Yeah,
walk on
whatever
this joint.
whatever
Nice
you
with one
want.
of them nice long clad
Jackets.
coats.
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah.
That's
I gotta
nice.
find that shit.
Yeah, man,
Because I can't afford it, so I ain't going.
Me
You
and
can
the
go to Goodwill.
me and the legend, man. Cheese is a legend, man. I'm
Definitely
telling you
a
what,
legend.
Cheese
Like
really
them
he the
old
originator.
house, like the
It's
way
crazy. I
Goodwill
never been to a
parties
frat
are
house
big.
party.
You
right?
never been to a frat house
Me
party?
neither.
I was a drug dealer that did not like hanging out with other drug dealers.
Okay.
I didn't like hanging out
Frat house,
in
frat
that
house,
group.
man.
It's kind of dangerous.
Because 9 times out of 10,
I-
I was
their
going to
party.
their house when they went to the frat house parties. You feel me?
Frat house parties, man. They would. When I was growing up, man, everybody wanted to be at a frat house party. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So when Cheese reached out to me, man, it's an honor. To be honest with you,
It's
so
definitely gonna be dope.
it's going down, man. Go get y'all linens, man. Y'all loafers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Your trench coats. However,
Yeah.
however you
Definitely
feel,
trench coat.
however you feel, fall
wish
is
I was
fashion.
one.
I mean, if you like to wear turtlenecks with butters, go ahead and do that. I mean, whatever you want to do.
That's me. Might
Come on,
can do
pull-
something with that.
Yeah, pull up on us, man. I'm gonna start going hard with the flyers. I ain't really been posting it yet because I always got an event like every other week, but I'm gonna start pinning it out there more so everybody see it. And I'll send my $25 over to y'all. You feel me?
What you got going on, Mary?
So I won't be at that event because unfortunately, but not really unfortunately, I got a magazine shoot in Vegas. That same
Oh,
weekend,
shit.
From the 14th to the
That
18th.
shit, twin. Tell them why.
Yeah,
Tell them why they mad. What you got going on is where?
Yeah, it's gonna be it's a magazine photo shoot out in Las Vegas.
Yes.
You came to the event that I just did.
Yeah,
in Philly.
yeah.
I just did a a video shoot for the theme for the song for the magazine on Sunday. That was
Okay,
amazing.
twin.
Oh,
So I'm just like I
Tell
said,
them again, twin, why they mad.
I'm making a
You
little
got
bit
something
of
going on
music
down the
about
Leak
it.
Center?
Oh yeah. The Glow joint, the female domination joint that Mimi doing.
Okay.
It's Friday, of course. So the TGI.
You said
got
female
female
domination.
domination.
Female domination.
okay, what
female DJ, female photographer.
Oh,
female vendors. Baby, that
But
thing
it's just going to be a bunch of
I-
females in there.
It's really
No,
not.
but
It's
it's
other
open for
dudes
everybody.
coming with them.
Bunch
Like,
of
let's
chicks
be
in
clear.
latex. I'm just
And then
saying.
you're gonna want to come see all the females. Like, what is we talking
Not
about?
if they
Y'all want to
ugly.
know where they
Ain't
was at
none of
anyway.
these boss
Here they go.
babes ugly. Like,
There's
what
a
is
lot
we
of there's a
talking
lot of
about?
boss babes that,
Don't
that
do
look
that.
a
That's
little
not
rough.
nice.
It's a lot of ugly bosses. Like, stop playing.
Ain't
It's a lot of ugly
Don't
bosses.
do that. Don't do that.
Ain't
Don't do
nobody
that.
calling y'all ugly.
We ain't
Why
ugly.
would y'all
ugly.
just say
What the
that our
fuck?
sisters is ugly though? That's
Don't get the-
weird.
I didn't
but it
say
is
they
a
was
lot of
ugly.
ugly
I was
women.
just
You like,
saying.
they're gonna come
You
say
laughed
it.
though.
You
so-
said come
Because
down
that
there and
was
say
rude,
it wasn't rude.
because
Nah,
I'm
don't
like
be down
female
there.
domination.
When is
First thing
this?
y'all
This
gonna say,
Friday?
It's next Friday, the 24th.
Are the
At
chicks
the
wearing,
League Center,
are the
yeah.
chicks wearing latex?
I mean, it's a glow
You
party. They
said
gonna come how
female.
they
You said
want.
female domination. Is they? That's
wearing
that's the
latex.
So
picture
that
I
means
got.
that the females is dominating the situation.
Right? Is they wearing the latex with the whip things and stuff?
So you just
They
not
might
gonna
be.
stay out that mindset. They can wear what they want.
Ain't that what that
It's
is?
a glow party. They might. Now you got
I
me
might-
rethinking what I'm gonna put
I
on.
might want to. I thought that's what you said. Maybe I heard
Female
you wrong.
domination, meaning you guys won't be DJing, meaning you
Oh,
guys won't
okay.
be taking
Y'all
pictures,
running the party.
meaning you
All right,
guys
all right.
won't be.
Oh, that means
doing
we can-
Dominatrix.
Yeah, that's
She
what I
said
thought you.
domination.
That's what I thought you were saying. The joint with the latex and they got the whip. I was about to say I want to go, but now
I think the show is officially over because
Yes,
this guy.
that's
has
where I
got
thought y'all
to-
was at. I didn't know you
Domination, meaning dominating the situation.
Man, I thought you meant latex.
I'm definitely trying to go. I'll be there. Where I get
pull
the
up.
ticket from?
Me, I got him.
But who the ugly
Oh,
bosses?
she got him. She got him on.
How much the ticket
She got
is?
her. She got him.
$10.
That's a
Sunday the
hustler.
prices go up. Sunday they go to 15, but I got see how many names.
I don't, you know what?
Here
You
you
know what?
go.
I'm gonna say something real quick because
How many tickets you need? 4? They only $10. How many you buying them for everybody?
You buying them for
no,
all
I
of
ain't,
us
I
in
ain't
here?
even gonna speak on that because I
What
don't
you
know
not
how
gonna
y'all.
speak
No,
on?
I don't know how anybody sell their tickets
Say
for
it. We
$10
listening.
And make any money.
and make any money.
Right.
Say that again.
Sorry, Jabri, that was a shot at you too, bro.
Right,
You
right,
selling your
right.
tickets for $10 when they should be
Why you-
It
$25.
should be 25.
They
I
should
told
be
him that the other
25.
night.
We've been sending it to Jabri, but that
I
doesn't mean
actually
he doesn't make
encourage
the money.
people to pay the extra door money.
Yeah.
Like, just
Yeah,
go
I'm gonna
pay at the
come.
door.
I ain't buy a ticket, bro. I'm gonna come and pay at the
That's
door.
what I said, so you can get more money. Like go
Yeah.
pay
I
at the
respect
door.
it.
I'm gonna pay at the
Especially
door
the
even
way
though I
they
bought
turn
a
out for the
ticket.
It's all love.
Yeah,
party. He
go pay
should've-
at the door.
He definitely
This shit.
should've charged
This
more.
what? This what your third one?
It's
Yes.
4?
Is it? I'm
I
on the
agree.
one.
But
Price-
you know Jabri is not one of
Nah,
those.
this might be the
Yesterday's
third one.
price
He do
is
it
not
for the-
today's price.
Right.
Yeah, I don't
Bring
like
that
the number.
fam.
I don't like the
Sorry,
number.
bro.
I don't like the $10 number. It's kind of like.
I don't like the $10
I
number.
gotta change
Is
my
my name in there?
We is grown.
Your chick.
Y'all got $20. Y'all got
My name
$25.
Oh, you want y'all tickets?
I don't want nothing.
That's what
Your
I'm saying.
woman
If
bought
you don't got
tickets.
20 or
I ain't
25 to
bought
go,
nothing.
then you
I
shouldn't
said your
go.
woman bought tickets. Okay, you can get with her with that. All right, well, I'll hold on
I don't
to
know
it since
nothing
she the
about no
one.
glow-
Send don't worry
I
about
don't know
it.
nothing about no glow party.
I'm sure she'll tell
I
you.
thought the latex.
I'ma get some glow sticks.
I
He
ain't-
just keep calling them the latex.
Yeah, I ain't-
It's dominatrix.
Yeah, the CMP Shakers was trying to be up in that joint.
Oh, we
If that's
definitely
what-
gonna be in there.
We up in
Where's
there.
Shanita?
Yeah, we up in there.
Shake,
Where's Shanita
Shake.
when I need her?
The
shake,
CMP
shake, shake.
Shakers.
The CMP Shakers. You trying to get down? You trying to get down?
Oh, come on, man. This is home.
Yeah, man.
Listen,
I mean the
listen.
CMP Shakers. We
Try-
coming to
So
party.
I told you,
Tonight,
real.
it's
I'll be at all up. I ain't coming to this dominatrix shit though.
Okay.
Sorry.
It ain't
Yeah.
domination.
It's not a
Are you
dominatrix.
sure? You said it's dominate, right? It's gonna
Like,
dominate.
why would you want to
I'm
come
just-
where all the ladies
I'm just
gonna
playing.
be?
Nah,
When's the
I ain't
time for
gonna
that,
be
twin?
there.
Why?
See, all the ladies can be there, but are they single ladies?
Some of
You
them.
gotta find
Are they
out.
I'm not a
available?
single lady.
Is
But
the single ladies? All
All
the single ladies? Is they in there?
It is.
You not single. Why you asking?
I'm saying if I'm gonna bring some brothers and tell them to come through, they
Tell
want
them
some.
to come through
They trying to
anyway.
chase
They're supposed to
something.
make females
Osokaki is
entertain
one of the
you.
vendors.
Ain't nobody
ain't
trying to
single?
come in there and look at
Okay, I
nobody
don't
wife.
know.
Who is Osokaki?
Osokaki is one of the vendors. Kiana Smith is one of the vendors. Kiki Licious is one of the.
Kiana Smith. She the one
yeah,
do
she
the
do
earrings
the
and stuff,
jewelry.
right?
Yeah, she do the jewelry. She one of the vendors.
I'm not.
She
in
makes some
tune-
nice
I'm not
stuff,
in
too.
tune with a lot of the businesses that's going on right
Something
now in the city.
ladies called Junkie. I'm not sure who they are, but that's
It's called what now?
Junkie. The way it's spelled
Junkie.
is yeah, but it's like the J, a lock pad, and K, and the I is a key.
Okay.
It's real nice.
All right.
And Keylicious Boutique. That is Kiana Mills, I believe, business. And then of course TGIF. I
All right.
believe.
Is there some giveaways going on up this?
Yes,
joint,
it
man?
is giveaway. I'm doing
For
giveaways
these
for
tickets?
TGIF.
Like, what's going on?
Oh no, we was just talking about this right now. They no
Yeah.
giveaways for this one here.
Oh, it ain't no
It's only
giveaways.
$10.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's already a giveaway.
Oh, so I just come.
It's a BYOB situation.
It is a
and-
BYOB.
and the woo
Oh,
is-
that was
So
the
of
most.
course, if you at
That
work,
was the
y'all
most
take-
important part. The event is BYOB, y'all. Bring your own
Bring
damn
your own
bottle.
bottle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
like,
So,
a BYOB
so wait,
situation.
wait. So the tickets is $10 and they can just bring their own bottle for $10?
Yeah, that's why it's only
crazy.
$10.
that's what I'm saying. That's heavy.
That's why it's $10.
So I just get to
You
come
bring
in
your
and
own-
listen to music for $10.
Have a blast.
charging-
It's a glow party.
I'm charging another $30 to bring that
Y'all
bottle
don't
in.
realize it's a glow party though. Like she got
What is a
everything
glow party?
lit up. Like it's gonna be
Yeah, all the money that
different.
she put out. How many tickets y'all sell?
She is.
Let me stop getting in y'all pockets. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you definitely can.
I jumped.
The party promoter jumped right
I
up.
jumped to the party promoter. Nah,
so
I work in sales too, so you know I can't
Right.
help it. I can't help it. Anybody looking for a car right now, come on and see me. I'm at Fella Auto Group. I am going there today. I'll be there about 3:00. So if you're looking for a vehicle for transportation, come on and see Doc.
This man just said, come see him.
Come on. I got y'all, man.
So don't forget to contact
Bentleys,
Jabri for
Benz,
the It's All Love
Chargers.
R&B party.
DJ Jabri on the wheels and steels. It's all love.
Listen, they say
CMP
pay at the door,
Shakers
get
in the
that man his
building.
due diligence and give him that money.
My mom bought them already in advance. 'Cause
Yeah,
it was
man,
my
come.
mom. We hanging out with my mom and my siblings.
Bottles and boats.
Come show some
Bottles
love.
and
Hey,
bottles.
is Jabri on BYOB?
Yeah,
I will have my own bottles of
Jabri's,
champagne.
yeah, bottles
in
and
the
boats.
VIP
Drinks by
section.
Kiki.
CMP Shakers.
He got
Right.
drinks by Kiki. She'll be there.
I don't
get
do
the champagne tonight.
I don't do mixed drinks.
Yeah, nobody want to.
She got shots.
Yeah, I don't
Got my
know.
Casamigos.
Kiki.
That's my new drink, Casamigos.
I don't fool with
So
the Casa.
you-
Casa dangerous.
You need to
I never
know.
had it.
I
feel
never
me?
drank
I
that.
don't jump on them waves. with
After
that
four
liquor.
shots,
Nah,
four
I'm
shots is the
steady, I'm
limit.
steady as they go, dude.
You said what? You
Wow.
what?
Jump on them waves
Yeah, I'm
with
steady
all that
as they
different
go, dude.
liquor
I'm
that come out and
vibing.
all that.
Nah, because listen, I
I
heard a
just
story
wanted- I
about.
had
I
to
can't
ask,
drink
bro.
Jameson no more because
Why not?
his great nephew, right, decided to buy a young girl in Africa and feed her to cannibals, take pictures, and try to go. So I'm not drinking Jameson.
Okay.
no more.
The liquor wasn't good no more?
I got another whiskey for you then.
What?
Woodford Reserve.
Wolford Reserve.
Yes.
he probably got a great nephew somewhere that did some old crazy.
Man, who
ass shit.
cares?
It
to be
wasn't. I
honest
mean,
with
it
you?
made it not good no more.
What?
Did Jameson stop tasting good?
No, Jameson didn't stop tasting good. It was the
Oh, all
fact,
right. Kenny doing drinks. All right,
it
bet.
was the fact that
Who can
he did that.
My good
Right
sis.
for me. You know, if we're canceling people, we should
I
cancel
called her
people for
Kiki.
what they did. I'm
I
not
ain't know who
spending
the hell you
anymore.
was talking
And I love Jameson.
Was it the fact that he fed an African girl
A 16-year-old
or a girl? Period.
a 16-year-old girl to cannibals
From
and
Africa,
and
right.
they ripped her apart.
Okay.
He sat there, he tried to draw it. Go
And
back
what
to
year
his
was
room.
what year was this?
This was about 17 something, but still, it happened.
You
bro.
mean 1700?
Yeah.
Can't
When they
keep-
were going to Africa and
Oh,
doing
I
these
gotta
things.
We can't keep penalizing the kids for the
Okay.
sins of their fathers, man.
Man,
This
why
is
can't
what-
you? They making the
Oh,
money off the
that's
invention
what
of their
you feel like
father.
that?
Huh?
Do you really feel like that? Because I feel like that, and they
do.
want us to keep holding.
I
on.
really do. I really do. I think.
Yeah,
I think.
I don't
I think that's the.
understand. I
I
don't
think
hate
that's
the
really
new
the problem with the world
That's
and,
the
and
problem
every
with the world.
society,
They hardcore
man.
ancient history.
So Jameson is a liquor
That's
been
not
around
true, but go ahead.
since he
That's not
was
true.
since he did what he
What's
did.
not true?
Now, if this happened after
It is
he did
ancient
what he
history.
did, I
I
can
know that,
understand. But
man,
if
because
he
some
was
of their great,
running
great,
around with the
great
money that he got
grandfathers
from
did.
Jameson whiskey at that
How
time,
do we-
doing what
yeah,
he was
yeah,
doing
but we
at
talk,
that time.
But it's been generation after generation after generation.
Well,
They
what
probably
have they done
they
positive for
probably
us?
give
You think I know,
Africa
but do you honestly think like he
we
did
don't-
that? Is that something he's teaching in his household?
Why wouldn't they be teaching that in their household?
Over generation, you think that's something that they passed down? No, what they passed down was Jameson liquor.
So how did the KKK start here and still flowing now? How did the Nazis start here and they still flowing through here? Generation after
Beyond.
generation is taught.
This
How
is
we
the
don't have anything from our ancestors, right, taught to us where we're pushing it today to our children.
What you mean?
What are we pushing today to our children?
What are you pushing to your children?
Right, Black Panthers.
No,
right, Martin Luther King, Malcolm
I
X.
ain't
right?
asked you that. I ain't asked you
What do
that.
you
What are
mean?
you pushing to your children?
All those things that I just mentioned.
So you teaching them to hate others for other.
I'm not teaching them to hate anybody. I'm teaching them to understand that they come first. If you don't feel as though you come first, you'll always come last.
Why is it teaching somebody hate to teach them the truth?
Because he's saying that.
If you don't teach your children that they come first, they will always come last.
Let it go.
I'm not letting that go,
No.
bro. I just
It's
I
teaching
don't
them-
I
it's
can let it go where it
teaching-
doesn't
no,
fuck with me on a
it's
daily
teaching them
basis.
what the
What I'm
world
saying
is.
it's not.
You telling them to hate people.
You
No, you're not.
You're supposed to teach
teaching them what the world
You're supposed
is.
to teach your kids the
Or to
history,
teach them
right?
what the world
Right.
is.
But
Not what you want it to be, what it is. Don't teach
Don't
your kids.
dwell
what-
on that.
Yeah, don't
You know
teach
what I
your
mean?
I'm not dwelling
kids
on it. I'm
Yeah.
just
what you want the
I'm just
world
not
to
gonna
be.
spend. I'm not going to
Teach them what
spend
it
money
is.
with somebody that.
this is where we came from, but we moving here, bro. We not staying here because
Even though we
that
not
was
staying
yesterday.
there, it's still a lot of that still around.
Still
So
going
they
No,
on.
that's
go
why.
on
No, that's why
all
you.
the
That's why
time.
you make them aware.
Right now, this
Nah,
COVID
but
That's why you
situation
make them
is
aware.
that.
Yeah, you make them
This
aware.
COVID situation is
Now
that.
you know what, bro? Now that you said it, how you said it.
It's the awareness. that
Once
stay
you
on.
do become aware that people done made they
Money,
if you naive to the
Yo, but
fact,
it's such a thin
if you
line with
naive-
that because
if
it's
you're
like,
naive to the fact, you naive. But once you get hard fact that
can't
this
take
is
that
what
shit
went on, I gotta stand with him. I do.
You
gotta
can't
stand
take
with
it
him.
back and
You
still
can't
spend
say that
$25
just because generations happened and his great grandson.
You're not gonna tell me that Jameson Liquor is about feeding people to cannibalism
And
400
that's not
years
what it's
later.
about.
No.
That's not what it's
How
about.
do you know what it's
that
about?
That's not their family.
What is it about to you? It's
How do
about
you know they
partying
don't
and
pass
getting
that
drunk.
down?
That's it.
Yes, I
That's
guess
it.
they
That's
not
that's
trying
as
to
far
put it
as
in
you
the,
know about the Jameson family. The fact that I brought
If that's
them up
one of the atrocities,
today is the
I'm
first
sure
time
it
you've
was
ever
many
heard that
more.
before.
Yeah, that was the first
Right.
time I
So
heard
now
it before.
go research them and see
Now
what
you
they've done
research
for the
and
black
see.
community.
And I'm gonna keep it
They're-
up.
They're in Ireland.
It's not gonna affect how I'm gonna move tomorrow.
No,
It's not gonna affect how I'm gonna move tomorrow. It's not.
it shouldn't.
It's not even a little bit.
It shouldn't.
So you still gonna buy their liquor?
If I want Jameson, I'm gonna buy a shot of Jameson, bro.
Okay.
That's true.
Okay.
Saying, I mean, if that's the case, we wouldn't eat at a lot of places and we wouldn't wear certain things.
We wouldn't wear nothing.
We wouldn't wear none of their
We
clothes.
wouldn't. No, we
It
wouldn't wear
wasn't
nothing,
made
bro.
for
We'd
us.
be butt ass
They was-
naked.
Why would we be butt ass naked?
I'm
Because
just.
a lot of them ain't- they-
She ain't got a
was out
company.
here-
He ain't got a company to create clothes.
I'm just saying now, right? Black
Right.
business is
You
thriving
just said
now.
if
I'm
they
not
got
saying that.
Gucci
And I
belts
wear
for
a lot
sale,
of
we wouldn't be wearing
black
his
businesses.
stuff either. He
Once
didn't
you
make it
find
for us.
out,
But if you
Well,
if you
we
find out.
go ahead
found
research.
out slowly but
Go
surely.
ahead. What kind of t-shirt is that, bro? Tell me.
It's Lacoste. It's a black tennis player's shirt. So tell me something about him.
How long Lacoste been around?
What you mean? Lacoste been
Ever.
around
since the 80s, late 70s.
Definitely.
Since the 70s,
No, he's been
80s.
since 1933.
Since
I'm talking about that I knew
1933.
about
Right.
it.
Right. All right. Okay.
Definitely been
What about your
Isaiah
shirts?
Lacoste.
You said what?
What about your shirts?
Champion.
What about your sneakers?
I ain't got no sneakers on. I'm barefoot.
with Bluetooth.
My nigga,
Dead ass.
I'm barefoot.
he just put his foot in the goddamn camera.
Right. You asked me.
But what I'm saying is, it don't matter what you wearing, bro.
Something
Came from something.
Yeah, but
Everything
right.
comes from something.
Something comes from something,
Right.
and it's a reason behind.
But if you
behind
continue to
literally
buy,
everything.
you continue to buy things that were number one never meant for you.
That's
or coming
being naive. Like
You
when
hate-
you naive to something.
it might
like I
have.
said, you don't know.
Just because it started not being for you doesn't mean it's still the same way today. It just don't
So
mean
you don't
that.
think that like Tommy Hilfiger would still be racist? That he still don't want black people wearing his stuff?
I mean, how many do you know if it's a lot of black people that's on his board right now?
No, I don't know personally if it is.
Right. You don't.
Right. So
It
but
might
my
be.
question is like, do you still think that you still don't think that he's racist though? Like you just change being racist?
Nah, you don't change being racist. Nobody going. I mean, he from that era.
Right, but you're supposed to evolve. Like now it's 2020.
I don't shop at Tiffany,
I don't
Miss
think.
Shimon.
I don't think the people that came after him continually.
You
to
still
just
shop
be
at
racist.
H&M for your kids?
You know what I mean? Whoever's
I
running
still
Tommy
shop at
Hilfiger
H&M?
right
You
now,
still
is
shop at
probably not
H&M for your
racist.
kids?
I
After
still
they
shop
put
at
us on there and
H&M.
said the cutest little monkey of the bunch?
I
Do
never
you still
shop at
shop- do
H&M.
you
Why
still
are you
shop
asking
at
me
the-
questions and not allowing me to answer them?
Yeah,
Right.
You rapid fire like that.
You still asked me the same
'Cause I
question
wasn't
4
done with
times.
it.
So
I
let me answer it. No, I do not shop at H&M. I go to Forever 21. Now, what Forever 21 drop?
Ain't they the same clothing thing?
No, they're not the same.
They're sister, they're
No,
brother
they're not.
sister
No,
stores.
so then every store is a brother sister store.
Exactly. But they're brother sister stores. But so you still shop there. The one that had the scarf made out of a noose, people still shop there. The one Diddy just promoted. Damn, why I can't?
That
think of
don't
the
mean
name.
you
With
should,
the L.
'cause people
It
do it.
doesn't mean
Just
that
because-
you should, but people still
It
do.
don't mean
You
should.
can't say just because the people that
Or
started
shouldn't.
these lines or started these brands, just because they was racist, that's the time that they grew up in. That you can't say that they kids that's probably running their business right now is still racist.
I'm saying that.
Miss
I'm
Shimona,
saying
have
that.
I bought my
Let me
have
tell
I
you what
bought
I'm saying.
my
It is learned
girlfriend
at
or
home,
my
but
children something from Tiffany's?
Yeah, but these kids still gotta go
Absolutely,
to
I
school.
have.
Yeah.
Right,
They still got
absolutely.
friends.
Going to private
The
schools.
Right,
Hanes,
because they
the
asked
Hanes,
for
you
it.
wear
Probably
Hanes
avoiding
t-shirts
all-
and underwear.
A
You
lot
wear
of
Fruit of
my
the
son
Loom
did the white
t-shirts and
so I
underwear.
went-
I went
They
to- I
had
went to Catholic
sweatshops where they
school,
had
and I grew
little
up with a
black
lot of
girls
people, you know what I mean?
running
You
around
definitely-
doing
My
their
house is
threads.
But
So,
it's
I mean,
just
is
some
this
of it
why
you
we're
just
not
don't
doing
see.
it? Do we hate
Unfortunately,
their
it's
company still?
No, we're just doing it because we love. Again, if you don't finish first, you don't finish first. So
don't
we
put
should be
you
pushing
first.
ourselves, the
Right.
things that we have in our community, the
That's what
businesses
I'd
that are
rather
in
do.
our community.
Right.
We should be purchasing
Which
from
we
them.
do. Which we do.
Right. So
The
we
reason
should.
why-
So at the end of the day, if we have a $1 trillion spending deficit in the black community and don't none of that money come to us, bro. There's so many white people standing here waiting with their hand out, taking money out the community, ripping money out the community, and we still don't spend shit with each other. So if I say right now I'm not spending another dime with Jameson, I'm gonna spend it with George Clooney and Casamigos, and I'm gonna give him a couple of dollars because he just starting his motherfucking shit up. Or if it's a black person that's out here that's making liquor like motherfucking Woo, I'm going to spend my money with him. I'm not spending no more of my money with Jameson. I'm not spending no more of my money with Gucci. I'm not spending no more of my money with Louis Vuitton. If you do not fuck with my people, period, you can't get my fucking money. I don't give a fuck how long ago it was.
But how can we spend with our own? How can we spend with our own exclusively, Drew? Because I caught that. Twin, that T-shirt is made on what kind? Your security bag T-shirt is made on what kind of shirt though? At some point in time, we still got to go outside of our community in order for us to strive. I mean, to thrive.
But she spent $5 on. He spent $5 on that. He spent $5 on that shirt.
There are
$3 on that shirt.
There are manufacturers.
And then I spent $25 on the shirt. He's still gaining more money.
Who? Those shirts come from who?
There are manufacturers, black people that have manufacturing companies that you can buy hoodies from online right now.
Actual manufacturers.
Don't
have to be Gildan.
That flat out make the hoodies.
Right.
Flat out make the T-shirts.
Hold on. So where are they getting the materials from?
I mean,
from Egypt, from the Middle East.
Listen, you gotta look at the bigger picture.
Listen, the point I'm making. This is the point I'm making.
I can't go to. I don't know.
That's not the bigger picture.
It is
the bigger picture.
The bigger picture.
The bigger picture is the fact that he's making $25 off of selling the shirt, not $3 that he spent with this company and got 100 shirts for $300. He got 100 shirts for $300 motherfucking dollars, and he's making $35 off of every fucking shirt. The bigger picture is him making that $35 per shirt, not the $300 that he spent.
And I'm not disputing that, but he still had to spend his money somewhere else in order for him to do that, right?
Right.
Outside of his community, right?
But everybody has to spend their money with somebody.
Outside of the black-owned business,
everybody,
right?
But
there are black-owned manufacturers. What are you not? What are you not?
Do you have one?
I deal with one.
Come on, bro.
Come on, bro. What? We don't just make T-shirts or hoodies.
We be the face for a lot of stuff.
Different things.
What I'm saying is I'm not saying we shouldn't spend our money with our people. I'm not saying that.
Absolutely.
I'm not. We obviously I do it all the time. Anytime you see me out, what I got on? I got on funk.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I got on something from somebody in the city when I'm out. And I've been doing that for years. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, if we're going to spend our money with our people, we're going to spend our money with our people, but we shouldn't make the reasons because that manufacturer was racist 100 years ago or that manufacturer was racist 300 years ago. Who gives a fuck?
I do.
If we give a fuck.
I give a fuck.
I really don't.
And the reason why I give a fuck,
I'm going to be all honest with you, I don't.
You got to understand the dynamics of it now. And this company that these people run right now, that they're fully removed from racism, so to speak, and they're not involved with that. Everything they are and everything they got was built on that race.
Everything was built on something, right?
Yeah.
Right?
And then everything will never be equal till you make somebody equal. So he started 5 steps ahead of me.
How I look at it is, all right, yeah, they was racist. All right, whatever. We spending our money with our people. That should be the only thing we should be focused on. I don't give a fuck if they racist or not. I don't give a fuck if anybody's racist. I just don't.
So even with what you just said, if you don't care if they racist, why would somebody not support Thick Girls Is Fly because they don't like me? That's kind of the same thing, right?
It's
they're making everything personal.
Yeah, that's what people do. That's what people do.
So it's easier for you to not spend with me because you don't like Mary, but you'll buy Tommy Hilfiger, and he don't like black people.
Right.
Yeah.
Because
that's unfortunately how we're becoming. That's what they're saying.
Because Tommy Hilfiger's been pushed down the line. Tommy Hilfiger, all these groups have been pushed down the line already. Right. You're popular if you got on Tommy Hilfiger. If I don't fuck with Mary and you got on the Thick Girls Is Fly, that means I don't fuck with you. That's how small-minded we are in this community because we don't think about the bigger fucking picture.
Right.
The way our
people is
people,
only what's in front of
the way our people, it's not just what's in front of us, it's what's in front of his ancestors. Because guess what? If his ancestors didn't understand what they were dealing with to make him or to make his father or to make his brother, then there would be no him. His mother, his father, there would be no him. They could have gave up and said, fuck it, we'll never win. So they saw a victory somewhere. I'm just saying somewhere down the line, we lost communication with what we're supposed to be focused on. And that's building up a better community for our children. So if we don't have that vision and we don't see that,
got to this vision.
We don't see that it doesn't matter when you got there.
See
people that say we just got to that vision still want to hold on to every fucking gift the white man got for them. Oh my God, thank you. We can't do nothing without you. We can't do anything without us.
The people who just got to that vision let the white people destroy our communities in the first place.
Damn.
Listen, I don't
you cannot be held accountable
for what you didn't know.
What you don't know.
Right. At all.
Once you come into the knowledge, now you're held accountable. That's how that go. If you don't know something going wrong or something wrong, you don't know. Right. When you find out it's wrong, you got to do something about that wrong.
You do better.
You got to do something about that wrong. Now you held accountable. If you don't know no better, you don't know no better.
Guess who I learned that from?
That's real.
Mike fucking Tyson, bro.
Yeah, you don't know
I'm
no better.
listening to his podcast, and he get to talk about Leopold II, how he was in Africa cutting motherfuckers' hands off. You feel me? Sending rubber back to countries and all. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker's crazy. He was worse than the Nazis. Then he got to talk about Jameson. He's like, little known fact, the motherfuckers at Jameson paid for a 16-year-old girl, bro. This is a 16-year daughter, 14. They snatch your daughter up and give you a couple dollars and then take her somewhere so some people can eat her. And you okay with, no, I'm not buying no liquor from them niggas no more. They can't make no money off of it. Until you decide to come back to the community and give something other than bottles of liquor to my community. You know Chestnut Upland School District is fucked up? Give us $2 million. Just for the, like, damn, we really fucked up. Like, who's been a part of that group to come up and wake the fuck up to the point where they're being accessible to the things that they fucked up? Damn, we was tripping, bro. Like we got to give some money to this motherfucking community because we like fucked over them. Why not? That's when you're accountable. But if you ain't being accountable for what you did, we can't ask for nobody to be accountable. Nobody's fucking accountable.
So how do you know if they haven't held themselves accountable? How do you know if they haven't? How do you know if they? I'm not standing against Jameson. I don't drink it. So how do you know if the newer generations? Because it was the newer generations of kids that say in order for racism to stop, it has to start with us.
We have to stop drinking.
Or you can just stop drinking.
Nah, I ain't gonna stop drinking.
You coming out with new flavors too much. You
gonna go find a brand that ain't racist. That's what he gonna do. He gonna go find a new
that'd be fucking hard. I'm gonna have to drink straight Haitian rum.
Yeah, you better fucking go make your own shit.
When we think about it, every grouping, every popular thing that's out here has a racist background, right? At some point, because racism just was there. That's what they dealt with in the 70s and the 60s and the 50s and the 30s. That's what they dealt with, right? How they treated us, right? That was the moving commodity. How you're treating black people,
real life,
right? So there'll be no businesses here if we literally sat here and said we weren't going to fuck with no racists. It'll be no businesses here. So
racism is the past.
Here's the thing, though. You can't say that, like we were saying earlier, that people change and things change. So if racist, like if they was racist, I mean, like I asked them, do you think they changed? They could possibly realize that that way of living wasn't right.
You have a family. Your family has billions of dollars. The Rockefeller family. You think they're changing? Their thinking has changed over the last?
They're different. Species.
No, but that's
they're different species.
But that's what we're talking about.
They ain't fucking human no more.
We're talking about with the Jameson family. We're talking about all these different families that are in control.
Father to son, bro. If you take somebody out on a hunt, you gonna now take your son out on a hunt. He's gonna take his son out on a hunt. Right. This is family tradition. Right. It passes down the line.
We was talking about fucking cannibalism, bro.
You think that was a hunt?
That was a hunt.
That was a hunt.
Bro, listen, he died. He didn't even. He was so callous. He caught a fucking infection over there in Africa and didn't make it back home after he did that shit. So God paid him back while he was still in Africa. Your soul belongs to me. Like literally, you know how they play over there in Africa. There ain't no jokes. You over there doing some old foul shit. You fuck around gonna die right there in that country. The land gonna eat you the fuck up. So there is no ups and downs in this situation. It's just what's right and what's wrong. And if I continue to pour my money into Jameson, that's basically me saying, yeah, they're a little crooked past. And they paid money to cover that shit up so then nobody find out about it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, no, man, I can't fuck with them.
Me personally, I just don't.
Yo, just say you don't fuck with them, bro.
No, I just don't think what happened there is can still be here. You see what I'm saying? That's just how I move. You know what I mean? How I think, how I operate.
Right.
I'm not if you sat here and told me that your fathers did something, right? I'm not gonna put that on you. You know what I mean?
If I'm still operating in that same energy though.
Nah, I can't if you you can be in the business, that don't mean you moving in the same light as the people before you.
Also, like today, why a lot of beef is still because of whoever had an issue here and there.
Right.
So how do we pick and choose the things we let go of?
No, we don't.
That's what I'm saying. Like if it's still a beef for the fairground and the McCaff, that's been going on forever.
Right. Okay.
So now that's still going to go on forever.
Right.
So, like
the only way I'm gonna believe that you moving like that, you gotta show me.
This brings me back to being naive, the naivete of it. They don't know no better. Once they come to the knowledge that what they doing is not what they supposed to be doing, they gonna stop. Just like everybody before them did. See what I'm saying? When you in the street, that's how it happened. You come to epiphany. You come to a realization.
You come to
Not everybody, unfortunately.
It hits you. Either you grow up or you die. Either you come to this epiphany or you die.
Right. That's hard.
It's that period. It's that simple.
But what does it take to you to come to the epiphany?
Whatever it comes for whoever. It's different for everybody.
It takes depth.
It's different for everybody.
You just made that skit, that Gio, what you been thinking. You like, God, where they at though? They was riding, but I'm the only one that's here.
Riding, sliding, and gliding.
You gotta get all the way to that point till you
Right.
realize you was riding for a bunch of people that wasn't really riding for you.
Right, that means you went too late.
You
That's
gotta
the
be
point.
sitting
That was
down.
the point of the video, that you gotta catch this realization sooner.
But
that
how do they
that's how
catch
it's
it
gonna
sooner
play
when
out.
this is their life? This is what they're living now.
Right.
Right? What? How are they going to catch it?
Well,
This
they
is what they're
won't catch. They
living.
won't catch.
This
it
is
remember-
their
I remember-
truth.
until it clicks on. The light has to click on.
I remember I
right?
was up here before and we was talking about that again. And I'm gonna say it again, man. I blame they goddamn old heads, man.
Active.
Well,
you
always.
active
They're
until
always
you
only
become
5 years
you
older than
active,
them.
You active
Nobody
until
ever
you
always
become
been.
inactive.
These little
man.
boys, they
And
looking
then
up
when you
to
become
somebody, man.
inactive,
You active
unless,
until you
unless you
become
put in
inactive,
enough
man.
street work, you still don't get the respect.
Active
Right?
until
Because you ain't
become
active no more. You
Just
ain't
go
involved
home
in this
and
shit
go
no
to
more.
work.
They
That's
always
all.
look up to somebody, bro.
That's true.
Yeah, without
Like,
question.
Just somebody that's 2
Always.
years older than
Always.
them.
Always.
Always.
But it's always an uncle that's in the crib that
Always.
they're looking up to, or a legend.
That's what I'm
that
saying.
once
When
was in
I
the
say
family.
when I say old heads, I don't mean
Just an older person.
somebody
An
in
older
the
somebody
streets.
got 'em.
It's somebody. It's
Somebody.
somebody there.
It's
bro.
somebody.
It's somebody there.
It's somebody.
there.
If it was
They
somebody
just
there,
turning.
we
They
would-
just they turning a blind eye, bro.
Who?
Yeah,
There's somebody
somebody,
there.
Somebody, bro.
There's somebody there.
The
Somebody's
men don't
turning a
really
blind
wanna
eye,
speak
bro.
up- The men don't really want to speak to the young bulls because the young bulls ain't got no respect. Their moms are scared to death. You living in your house as a fucking inmate. This your shit. The moms don't know how to step up and say, this is my house, my rules. You either go or you change the way you're living. They're allowing these things to happen. The mothers are. They're allowing them to come in their houses, hide guns and things like that. The ones that know.
Alternative.
And I was self-searching.
Alternative being.
Get out.
Okay.
Don't bring that my way.
Okay.
Plain and simple as that.
Okay.
Because I didn't raise you to be like
Okay.
that.
Bow. Your son dead.
Okay, and I'm insured.
I'm just
He's
saying.
insured.
I respect
That's how that goes.
That's
That was
cap-
the
I-
choice
I-
that he
that-
made.
ooh.
My son had to
That's
say it
hard.
on his
That don't
own.
even sound real.
That's
My
real,
son,
though.
my son
That don't even
said,
sound like a
my
real
son
statement.
said my mother raised me one way. How I turned out was on me.
That don't even sound like a real statement.
It
bro.
is a real statement because
Bye,
that's what you're
you
not
got
going
insurance.
to do. I'm
The
insured.
fuck?
He's insured.
The
Plain and simple as that.
I can
I
dig it.
tried to save you. I gave you every
you did.
other way out. I told you you don't have to live like this.
Again, though,
You're
nah,
not gonna
that's
hide in
but
my house.
that's somebody turning a blind eye because you supposed
That
to
ain't
rock.
turning a blind
No,
eye.
you supposed to rock until them
Man,
wheels
you
fall
just
off.
told me
How
the
I'm
dad
rocking with-
is
Because
supposed to
not
move
when I-
earth.
when I say-
all my household, it's not turning
No.
the blind
Bruh,
eye.
Bro,
It's really
bro.
not turning the blind
Hey,
eye.
hey, bro,
I don't-
did they
It's a
not
decision
just
you
say
made.
a man is supposed to move all earth and anything to get with his kid? Ain't that what y'all argument
So I
was?
supposed to let you hide your drug? Take it out.
That's not a proper alternative.
I told you
That's
don't
all
bring
I'm
that
saying.
stuff into my
I'm
house.
saying that's
That
not
was
a
the
proper
proper
alternative.
alternative.
That's all I'm
You
saying.
can still stay here, but that stuff can't be here.
Yeah, that's
you
not a
can't
proper
bring
alternative.
that stuff
Get
into
out.
my house. Not hiding guns, not hiding drugs into my house. That's not. You're not gonna do that. It's my
respect
home. I have to live here. If you still choose to do the same thing, you gotta go.
I respect it.
Your path is what you
I
chose.
just didn't like how that sounded. What you said.
Well,
That-
how?
I didn't
Get
like
out?
how that sounded. No, get out. I got insurance. I don't like it.
You said Denny's dad, and I said, and I got insurance.
Right, I don't like it. That's a cavalier attitude about something like that.
It's
no.
not. The reality of it is I took every precautionary measure so my son didn't end up that way.
You didn't.
Yes, I did.
Something happened in the
didn't.
household for him.
Nah,
You
it's
didn't.
the peers on the outside.
Okay.
It's the peer pressure on the outside. I gave and I'm not saying this about me per se. If I gave you every alternative mean, I sent you to Catholic school. I made sure you had a job after you got done college or a means to go to college. The way you chose to go when you got outside was something completely different. You never seen a person come from a 2-parent household who gave them everything and they still ended up in the streets. They still ended up being a shooter. They still ended up dead.
Right.
I've seen that.
And I've also seen those people that you talking about when you delve into their mental history and their mental health. They got trauma. So just because they had two parents and just because they
I'm
did
not
whatever,
saying those people.
they,
I'm
you
talking
see what I'm
about
saying?
the ones
No, I'm
that
talking-
we consider to be upstanding citizens, bro.
This is the point I'm making.
If I'm raising my son,
Right.
and I sent him, my son went to Catholic school in the beginning. Then he went to public school. Then he graduated high school with a 4.2 GPA. He had no reason to be carrying a gun driving down the street.
Okay.
This is my own personal son.
Okay.
I didn't raise him. He had the ability to go get a firearm he can carry license.
Okay.
He had the right to do that because he was a clean and upstanding citizen. He didn't have to get caught with weed and coke in the car with a fucking scale.
Yeah,
I
but
didn't raise him like that.
But also, it's always a what if he didn't see where his future was going either, and nobody sat down and talked to him about where
So
he
I'm
could.
talking about my own personal
No, I'm
son.
talking about to help that young man help that young man realize where he could be at in the next 10 years. He might feel like that was the only decision he made to probably help his household.
So I'm talking.
He
about
might be saying his mother.
I'm talking about my biological son.
No,
My oldest
I'm
son
I'm talking.
got pulled over
I'm talking
on
about-
Juneteenth. Hold on, Doc.
I
I'm
was
talking
just
about my
talking about
son
her
with this.
Okay.
My son got pulled over on Juneteenth. My son went to Catholic school. My son was raised with both his parents, and I was married, and his dad was married. So he had 4 parents all together. My son was raised to be an upstanding citizen. When we asked what he wanted to do, he wanted to go to college. But then once he got a taste of working at McDonald's, he wanted to go to work. So my son went straight in the hole. He didn't go through the process of going to classes. He came straight out making $27 an hour after graduation. So tell me, why did he have a gun in his car? Why did he decide he was going to have to sell drugs when he had a job that was paying him more than the age that he had lived to be? You understand what I'm saying? He was raised to go to work. He was raised to be respectful. So when somebody said my son disrespected them in the streets, I'm like, what? Then I had to realize he has the attitude of his parents, but he wasn't raised to be that way. So once he got outside and got a taste of his peers who running around here with guns, the little boys that he grew up with on Holy City running around here with guns and things like that, he fell right into it. It wasn't nothing I did as a parent, nothing at all. I didn't tell him, you can go out here and do X, Y, and Z.
Guess what though? Let me explain something to you, right? And I'm gonna be serious for a moment because I always be joking. That's what women always say. Nah, being serious, I'm gonna put it on me. If you ask my mother this question I'm asking you, she's gonna respond the same way you did. She's gonna say, oh, I did this, I did that, I did this, I did that, I made sure he had this, I put him in this school, I did that. Sure you did. Cool. What do that got to do with anything else I dealt with that you don't know? No, I'm just saying, because you don't know. You don't know what your son dealt with because you did all that. You don't know what his mental like. You don't
I just
know.
know how I raised him.
It don't matter how you
said
raised
more
him.
conversation should have been had.
You
Yes.
don't know.
More
We
personal
having
conversation.
You don't know.
All the
We
time.
having
Talk with my kids.
All the time.
You don't
It should be all the
You
time.
don't know.
You're right.
But you
should
can't.
be.
You can't.
So you know
say
you
we
have
not
trauma
having
because your
table
dad wasn't around
conversations.
or
You can't
whatever
say that.
didn't come
If
around.
she
That's what I'm
cares
saying. He
about
might
it,
not
I know that
just
I know
because
that about my kids.
just
She
because he
cares
got
about
to this level doesn't
Don't
mean that
mean he
he's
didn't have
seen
those-
what
You
was
looking
next.
at, you looking
You know
at,
what
you
I mean?
looking at, you looking
It's
at.
what happens
Right.
when
See
he
what it
leaves
is?
outside
Nah.
the
No.
doors.
See,
When he goes
right.
outside-
Okay. Finish. Go ahead,
When
finish.
he goes outside, I have no control over what he sees out there.
Right.
I have no control over when he go over Boo Boo House. I have no control over anything over there. If I feel as though I'm doing everything within my means to raise him properly here, I can only say what I did as the mom.
That's what my mom thought too. And like I said, if you ask her, that's the answer she gonna give you.
So
I
when you
did
left our
everything. I did everything, and and she did what she could do. But other things still happen that she didn't know, that she couldn't know, that she wouldn't know if we didn't never talk about it. To this day, we ain't talk about it. You see what I'm saying? So you don't know. All you know is what you did. You don't know what he going through. You don't know. You don't know. Like you can't know.
I know what I did though.
Right.
That's the point.
And that don't mean it's enough.
So if
Because when he
decides-
got to the point when you like get out or whatever, not saying him, that you said that to him or whatever, like back to when you were saying the get out part.
No, I know.
That's why it goes into no. At that point, it was conversation supposed to have been had.
How?
They were supposed to have
The
been had
first
before that.
conversation was had when you found the first
Nah, the first conversation
I'm
should have been
bringing-
had when his behavior changed. And you're not going to tell me his behavior ain't changed if he start moving in a different circle with different people that's in gangster shit. His behavior changed.
Agreed.
His attitude changed.
Agreed.
And those conversations
So-
should have been had then.
Conversations could have been had. You don't know that.
Now, I'm not saying you
So
specifically.
then when she
I'm
found,
saying
no,
anybody.
I'm not talking about me at this point because that hasn't happened.
Right.
But when she found the drugs or the gun and said you can't have that in here, you can't stay here with that.
Right.
It was his decision then to say, all right, well I won't bring it here.
Hey, yo, you know what? When I be talking to people a lot about this. When you tell somebody they can't do something, are you giving them another way out?
Period.
Nah, there's no
Period.
way out my house.
Exactly.
No, you got to.
Exactly.
You
Nah,
got
I
if you
don't because it's my house, my rules. If I'm telling you don't bring
That's
your
bullying.
gun
That's
and your
running
drugs
your
in my
streets.
house,
You
as
got
a mother,
to take if they're doing a certain thing, right? And you tell them, yo, you can't do this.
Why?
After you telling them that you can't do this,
What's put in place?
you
for them
gotta
to
have
do?
another way for them to go.
how?
selling drugs?
Selling drugs
Sometimes-
and carrying guns.
It can be
It's par for
it can
the
be
course.
in multiple different forms.
It's
right?
par for the
It can be-
course out here.
Like in our
Selling drugs and carrying guns is par for the
we
course out here.
we already know where it leads to because we already lived through it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Give them the whole rundown of everything that you've been through.
Who said they don't?
The whole I'm talking about from start to fucking finish.
A mother or a father. Who
All
has
the people
already
that all the
gone through
people that
stuff
you
like
lost,
Reform-
all the
the
situations
reform
that you've been
thoughts
through.
don't.
You know what I mean?
You
Like
think
The reform thoughts don't
what,
get
then,
a
y'all,
whole
then,
background.
then y'all say once then y'all say once they completely educated.
They don't get a whole
But
background.
it still doesn't deter them from the decisions that they make, though, Doc.
If
I'm telling you,
if I take a
son-
pack out my son's hand and don't replace it with something, he just gonna go get
gonna get
another
another
fucking
pack.
pack.
My son got a job at the Union Hall. The job that
And
these
again,
guys-
and what
hold
I
on.
was
The
saying
job
was
that
he might
these
not have seen the value in that.
It wasn't that. It was where he was with his friends, though. It didn't come from us. When he see his pop, get up
I didn't.
and go,
I'm not saying it came from you. When I say
maybe
when
he
I
was
say
in
he
maybe
didn't-
he was in the mindset of I don't want to do this hard ass shit for this type of money,
he chose
and
it
I can
himself.
do this
He chose it himself.
again.
He chose it himself.
Once he went in
He
it
chose
and
it.
found out, that's how the Union Hall is. For people who don't know, when you go sign up in there, they offer you these big ass checks. You don't know that a lot of
It's
shit
it's
is
worth
hard
the
as
job.
hell. So you thinking it's just a free check?
But
It's
at
not.
the same time, if he he said he was going to work. He
Yeah.
got a feel of what a check looked like.
Yeah.
Him hanging out with his friends,
Yeah.
the way they were raised and what they were allowed to do is something completely different from what he was allowed to do. My
Okay.
son still to this day, despite the fact that where he is, he be like, man, my mom right here, no cussing.
All right.
Where they'll be around their moms and it's free fall.
Okay.
So it shows the difference in how a child was raised. He doesn't feel like he can talk freely around it. So the fact that I didn't
Did it ever
know-
go? Did it ever go to a point from where he was absolute in his non-cussing to the point where they were slipping? And he would check himself. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
all the time.
This is what I mean by these are the terms and behavior. It go from a point where, and I know this from myself, it go from a point where you act in an absolute way, and then you start turning and stuff start happening. You start doing stuff that you wasn't doing, and it's a reason why that's happening. And we don't talk about what that reason is.
But you don't know
We
what
don't
we
never
talk
get
about.
in it. Right. We don't.
We have conversations. What happened at school today? Things like that. All I'm saying is, if you make the decision to still come in here with a gun and drugs, you and that drugs and gun have to go.
What time is it? Oh,
Late.
shit.
Yeah,
Man,
I
man,
gotta go pick
go.
up
I gotta
merchandise
go.
because I got new hoodies dropping this weekend.
CMPRadio.net, the morning meeting. Do you see how deep we get off of a conversation? All because I said I wasn't buying Jameson.
Van Gogh
no more.
Thursdays. Van Gogh fucking
Where's that?
Thursdays.
Van Gogh Thursday.
Downtown Philly. We right on. What is that? I don't even know what goddamn street that is. Just Google it.
What time is it?
That's hard.
Just Google it. Just Google it.
Just Google it.
Van Gogh
Van Gogh.
Sky Bar Lounge, man. Let's go.
I'm sick of him
Hold
right
by the
now.
best, man. Just Google that joint, man.
Just
Van Gogh.
Google it.
I definitely want to thank Doc Henny for sliding through. I
Yes.
want to thank Mary Jackson for sliding through. Remember,
Hey.
Thick Girls is fly. Doc Henny
Yeah.
Experience. You doing a joint with
Frat House.
Frat House,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Make sure you come out, man. Homecoming's coming up, man. Make sure you get with your class.
Oh, the
Class of
vibes is coming
97.
too. I'm gonna be driving that fly real soon. Don't
Class
worry
of
about
97, man. What's going on, man? I need to know, man. We don't never do nothing. I think I'm gonna go class of
can't.
97.
That's a
I
97.
can't do homecoming this year.
Yeah, I'm in the group. They already said we ain't doing nothing. We gotta pick. We gotta go 96.
And it's our 25
we gotta go
year
96
class reunion,
or
so.
98. I think I'm gonna go 98.
We
You
trying
going
to
to the
class.
class reunion?
We trying.
Say it again?
Class of
You going to class
95 trying to
reunion?
crash.
I'm not.
96 reunion.
96 reunion in November, so we ain't.
Trying to
It's
crash.
25 years, so I don't know.
Now, you've been out of high school for 25 years. You old.
I'm 26.
I'm 24. It don't matter. It's all the
Damn.
same shit.
I look good for an old lady. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And I'm really digging
Ain't
it. And I'm
nobody
really digging the glasses and the
asked you.
librarian hair. Like it's really giving me it's really giving me
The
librarian vibes.
librarian hair.
Yeah, it's definitely
Wow.
it's definitely giving me librarian vibes, man. You know what I mean?
I'm at the crib the other day buying shirts. He like, so where are you going? I'm like, what did you
Yeah.
talk? He said your hair is just doing it.
Yeah, it's giving
Oh
me
hey, Snake.
what vibes was it
He
giving
was
me?
like, you look like you about to go home and put a gown on.
Yeah, like she was about to go put a gown on and go to a photo shoot.
I'm
Why your hair
like-
look like that?
He is crazy.
Natural
Like,
hair, bro.
Natural hair.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Fuck all that weave shit. Ain't nobody got
We
time
gotta
for that.
wear
Yeah,
it
but
for
she had it,
protective
but she had it,
styles,
but she had it
though,
done,
like-
but she had it done like Miss Johnson.
Right.
That work at the
Right,
library.
right.
You know,
Miss
sexy
John-
Miss
Miss
Johnson when you was
Look,
young
look,
boy.
look.
You know what I mean?
Look, that's the second time you heard that today, right?
Yes,
Pay
and he
attention.
wasn't even here
Motherfuckers don't like
earlier.
all that extra shit,
Yes,
bro.
he wasn't here
You
earlier.
know Miss Johnson.
Nah, motherfuckers
Somebody
won't be able to
Miss
pull that
Johnson.
shit.
He did say that.
He'll
They
send you
said,
to the
yeah.
Dominicans to fix it up, right?
Yeah,
No problem.
That's $50 a week or no? That's a
Motherfucker
bill
ain't got
every
no
week.
problem with that.
That's a bill every week after tipping
Right.
and all that.
$200
that's
a
bill.
month. He give you that $200 and you know what I mean, get your hair done every week, baby.
I'll be braided back up come
Or,
Sunday.
or braids. Braids to me don't matter.
Get my
Right.
braids back Sunday. I can't do
It's
this.
all natural.
Hey Leslie.
Hey, cutie girl, cutie with the booty.
But we're out of here, man. I
man,
want to thank
got
everybody
outta
for
here,
stopping through. Doc Henny, make sure you check him out. How you say it?
Vango Thursday.
Just
Vango
Google it.
Thursdays.
Just Google it, y'all.
It's on my,
Secure the
it's on my,
bag,
the flyer,
Gio.
the flyer
Yeah.
on my page.
Yeah.
man.
Nah, when you cooking again?
Today, because I'm about to go get a
October.
meal.
Thursday, right? You cooking today?
You cooking today?
I'm glad I ain't got no headphones on. What was that?
Is
I
you
said, when
cooking
you
today?
cooking again?
That's a strong no.
I heard that she was off for
Until
some-
when?
October.
Well, you ain't tell me.
The store closed till October?
That's why I'm like,
Nah, if you deliver, I'll be at work all day.
I do deliver.
Money. How's the store closed?
We're out of
till
here, man.
October?
CMPradio.net.
bye guys.
You silly, baby. You silly, baby. You know that?
She keep talking about